Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to BattleRekt Week 2, European Edition. This is the Christmas holiday spirits, end of the new year,
Merry
old year
Crisis.
episode. Yeah, marry that. How's it going, everybody?
Good. I'm going to speak for all of you. It's going great.
It's going great.
It's Wednesday again, week 2. I spent for the previous week in the woods with minimal technology.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I feel.
How'd you not talk to me about this?
Well, I mean, we like saving story time for today, and so.
All right, I'm stoked.
I thought it'd be a good thing, but
I don't get a hat where it's like mistletoe on just myself.
So it's just like you just kiss yourself.
Yeah, or am I just supposed to like get close to people?
Yeah. Literally, anyone who hugs you has to kiss you.
Yeah.
Hey,
what's up?
Nothing much.
Hey, what up?
Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying this festive time of season, or just this cold time of season, based on your preferences. Welcome to BattleRekt. I am Toaster Loading. This is Finable Carpet. Last show I realized that I called you, I think, every different name I knew of you. I called you Kevin, I called you Carpet, I called you Finable Carpet, I called you Kevin Brown. Do you have a preference? Would you want, like, just starting now, what will I call you?
Just to be easy for everyone else, let's go with Carpet. Everyone calls me Carpet on air. Everyone calls me Carpet in real life, to be honest. I've lost my real name has gone to the books. Only my family calls me that. And even that, some of them still go, and they go like, oh, can we call you Carpet? I'm like, no.
Mom, please.
Keep my real name. No, this gets really far in frame when it goes up. Maybe I should scoot this out. Yeah, maybe I should put it right in the middle.
Yeah, well,
I'm just going to have it follow me the whole time.
just always blocking the center?
Always blocking directly.
Production loves this.
Look at this go. Actually, it's kind of cool. Too bad I don't have a steady hand, clearly.
Wait, don't you have to go this way?
I am going that way. You're talking.
It stays. I see. Its reference stays.
It's always a thing.
Yeah.
And there's yours. Yours is lively.
Yeah.
Also looks more real.
From the woods.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So talk about your story.
I brought it with me on the plane. We'll share about. I'll talk about this a little bit. We just got called to talk about the format of the show.
Boo.
So I guess we'll get to what you guys are here for. Welcome to BattleRekt. This is an ongoing tournament happening every single week. It starts on Tuesday. We take players from both regions, NA and EU. Teams of 3, and we whittle them down to the top 8, and that's what you guys are going to see here today. We have the top 8 players from EU battling it out.
Top 8 teams.
Top 8 teams, not players, because there are 3 players per team. That's right. And then what they're going to be doing is, again, just to reiterate that it's every...
This is a really tall hat.
It makes it look great.
Just going to keep it in frame.
Every single week is it's its own tournament. So it's not a 9-week tournament. It's 9 weeks of tournaments. We are on week number 2. Last week, super fun. Thank you guys so much for showing up. It was just kind of BattleRekt Reborn, and it was fun to see new faces, old faces as far as teams, and you guys in the chat. And so now we're ready for week 2 for you.
And the biggest thing that we want to make sure that we're going to repeat this a billion times because I want you guys to understand we're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Everyone that's watching is from different skill levels. This game recently went free to play, so sometimes you have some brand new people. Some people that have been playing for almost a year. Even between us, there's different skill levels as well.
Yeah.
I've been playing mostly, I don't want to say nonstop, but for a year, pretty consistently. Mm-hmm. And you pretty close too, but not as consistently.
Yeah, I'm on and off.
So we are going to try and make this, at least for now, a broadcast where we're going to both use our knowledge and also teach. So we're going to try and talk about some basic mechanics for those that have never seen the game before, because we want everyone to be interested. We legitimately just love this game. That's why we're doing this show, because we want to have some fun with it.
Spent all night playing it too last night in prep. That's what's fun. To prep for the show, we get to just play this game. We watched some streamers last night too, so playing, and some who are going to be in our tournament today.
Yeah.
Also, community, since that's also important to us, we interact with chat, so we see you guys. I saw Vague from Impact, I think, talking about how we were going to see a new meta today. He was really excited about pumping chat up for that, so I'm excited to see. I'm thinking triple support.
There's also a fun thing we do if you did not tune in last week. It's something called Fun Fact.
Did you know that bananas are curved because they grow toward the north? True or false?
Now the chat has to let us know if they think it's true or false. Sometime in the broadcast, whenever we feel like we remember, we'll tell you, or he'll tell you, if that was full of garbage or
sometimes we totally forget. Apologies to that. Please scream at us if you want to know. Some people think it's true and false. Vague thinks it's false.
Somebody thinks it's low. Oh, we also have some new.
Yeah.
We have some new emotes.
You put them in today.
Yeah, we put them in a day. If you have the BTTV extension, you can check them out. I think when I say this, hopefully someone that does know them and is listening will spam them, but probably not. So I'll spam them a bit later. and I expect you guys to join in.
Yeah, and we're gonna upload new ones every week.
Yep.
Not like indefinitely. Like we're not that creative.
Yeah, we're not that insane.
we're not incentivized. But you know what incentivizes people to play this game in our tournaments? Not just the fun of the amazingness of BattleRekt, but the money. And it's and just in time for the holiday season.
I was really hoping you'd put that up when I did that. It was look really weird.
No, you're good. You're good. $9,000 total prize pool, and that is for all 9 weeks of tournaments. So that's broken down to $1,000 every week, or $500 per region, so EU and NA. And the way that is divvied up is every single Wednesday. First place taking home $350, and second place $150. So if you make it to the final round, you're making money either way, and you can use this to get out of debt, to
get into debt.
Encourage yourself to get into more debt.
Yeah. You can take the $350 and put it towards the $3,000 thing that you can't afford.
Yeah.
Not encouraged, though. Not encouraged.
Digital currency, that's big right now.
Yeah, cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
You can also...
Governments love it.
You can invest it into your bank account.
Bank accounts.
You can
give it to your grandparents who are in need.
You can buy 102 copies of the game. No, 10. 10 copies. 12 copies of the game.
What game?
This game.
Free to play?
If you want to unlock the champions fully on all of them. Or you can buy an infinite amount of these games because it's free to play.
Yeah, you can spend that money to get so many games. All right, let's see who has bought these games so far and who has made it to our top 8 teams.
I sure hope so.
For today, first up, our first round will be Lamal Keck versus Team Myth. Second round, Impact versus, is it Lumi or is it Lumo?
It's Lumi.
Lumi 100.
I think it's Lumi. Lumi 100.
Third.
You know, the Lumi 100 coming this summer.
Call now.
Call now.
Tutorial bosses, not multiple, just tutorial boss.
There's 3 of them.
Versus We Dem Boys is our third match, sorry. And finally, the fourth match is In Pace versus Mad Hatters.
And guess who's on Mad Hatters?
Your
For
boy,
those of you,
I heard.
The boy, 213-213.
Yeah,
So
classic legend.
I have an adorable story about this. So his name's Nikita, 213-213, okay? And this is when we were doing Enter the Arena, a tournament a while ago, and we had Breaky CPK on there. Great play-by-play. It was his first time casting BattleRekt.
Okay.
And he was like calling a play. 213 did something insane, something nasty, some flick with whatever, and he's freaking out about it. And chat's like, Nikita! They're all freaking out. And then he's like, oh my God, that was incredible. And he's like, who's Nikita? like right.
He got so mad.
No, he wasn't mad. He was just like, he just freaked out about
Who's
Nikita. And he's like, who's Nikita? Who's this Nikita guy? Everyone's freaking out about it. It was the cutest thing I ever watched. I hope you don't take that offensively.
And that's his name.
Yeah, his name is Nikita.
Yeah. So welcome.
Welcome 213. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, it's good to have you. Impact versus Lumi.
Just gonna repeat what we hear in our ears.
Wait! I didn't hear the first part, so I just said it confidently.
We literally just heard in our ears someone said, the next game's Impact versus, and you just repeated it directly.
I just said it. Man.
Oh, let's talk about how they pick their stuff.
Yes.
Map bans first. I'll do map bans. You can cover. You can cover the champ draft. Yeah. Essentially, map bans work. There are 2 teams, obviously, and there's a bunch of maps. Yeah. So Team 1's gonna ban a map. Team 2's gonna ban a map. And they're going to go back and forth and back and forth. You do the hand gesture for me because I'm too lazy to do so. Until there's only 3 maps remaining. The team that bans second gets to pick the first map they play on. And then from there, it's the losing team picks the next map. And then, obviously, they're going to default into the third map. This is not sign language. Do not be fooled. If you are deaf, trust me, he's not making an attempt.
Or
he just cursed.
Or I swore at you, and I really apologize. And also, after the maps, we're going to get into... Actually, I can pull this up right now. We're getting into the draft, so I'll explain it to you as you're watching it. First is Impact versus Lumi 100. Also, quick note, we are going to be doing just 2 quarterfinals. So 2 of them are going to be offline.
Yeah, if anyone saw us last week, we
did all 4.
When we got a little tired.
We got so tired.
Because, again, we do North America.
Not for EU, but North America, we started losing it.
Yeah, we lost our minds.
Yeah.
We absolutely lost our minds. So there are 2 quarterfinals that we're going to watch of the 4, but we'll still keep you updated. Essentially, when we finish one quarterfinal, hopefully we'll be able to update you on one of the others that was going on.
That's right.
Or maybe both, depending on
By our first break, we will have who has made it to the semis.
Yes.
So what you're going to see is the draft system. So the teams go back and forth Blue team will pick first. They'll pick one champion. It'll go to red to pick two. Blue will pick their final two. Red will pick their final one. And then every single map, so after the next map, then red team will start. They'll pick one, then two, and then one. I know that was a little inconsistent last week, but that's what we're doing this week.
Yeah.
And here we go. We start seeing Impact picking up Sirius, and then a Paloma Thorn on the side of Lumi.
And we never really, and you know, I'm gonna use all my anecdotes from when I casted BattleRekt Season 1 and Season 2. We didn't see a lot of Sirius in Europe almost at all. And there it is, a Sirius, Shifu, Lucy. Someone in chat predicted it as well. You can be proud of yourself. You predicted it. Double support, but also the strength of Sirius, if he just wants to build full damage, is kind of insane. And he also has the ability to just reduce a lot of that max health hit points. All you have to do is throw one M2, especially if you build into the increased. I think it's if you land a charged M1. I don't remember. I should know this, but I don't play Sirius nearly as often. But if he lands, I think it's a charged M1, Crescent Strike, his next M2, he can build into it. So that helps a lot, and all he has to really do is throw one or two. And he's going to reduce a lot of that max health hit that someone can take. And then we're going to see Paloma, Thorn, and Taya on the opponent's team.
I like the Taya.
Thorn's a strong pick, as per usual. We're going to see Taya. It's just so hard to lock Taya down. Haste is the most frustrating mechanic.
The haste.
It is frustrating. Hopefully be able to get away from Shifu, but you know, Sirius and Shifu are going to work together to just pinpoint. It is a duo we saw in North America with Ninjas and Reap What You Sow. They mastered it as far as we'd ever seen. They were incredible with it. It's so hard to deal with.
You just couldn't get away.
You can't. There's nothing you can do.
Which is interesting because you think that, oh, it's like, well, if I just time their, two mobilities, right? It's like if I dodge the javelins and then I just wait for a space and don't hit the counter from Sirius, I should be able to just kite him all day.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. I just don't know why.
Well, what we usually saw, and this was in the past, Sirius was essentially just waiting for that moment. So Sirius really only has 2 mobility if you count his counter without energy, right?
Yeah,
and his counter, again, relies on someone hitting him. And top players can essentially wait for projectiles to already be on the way, then counter and move.
Yeah.
But his space bar is pretty high cooldown, gets really tough, and once you use it, everybody knows you got nothing.
Yep.
So any AoE things you cannot counter, you'll be stumped. You do have your R, which shifts you a bit, which is actually really good in the heat of the moment to get out of danger or to close small gaps. But what he does is he just lets Shifu go to town. Shifu gets that first incapacitate so quickly, he can just follow through. Somebody uses their escape. Taya uses both her haste and tornado, and then Sirius shows up. And by then, you also have a friggin' harpoon or javelin coming your way. And then Shifu's also on top of you. And the two of them together between a charged M2 from Shifu and then a charged M1 from Sirius and an R, you're just chunked. You just lost like 110 health.
You also, though, Mini rocking the Paloma, you got to respect that other side, right? So just when you think you have someone locked down, bam, they have another mobility to get him out of this. But here we go, our first round, our first map of our first match of our second week, Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, but the counter from Shifu did not get hit. His immaterial's down as well, so he doesn't have a whole lot. They're just going to kind of ignore him. They want to try and find pressure. Sirius does not have a lot of cooldowns in his favor, and he's losing health by the second. Gotham needs to get out of there. He uses the space, but into a wall, so he returns to his original location. And now we will see them try and spread out, but it does not matter. Shifu finding Paloma. Other side now down. Thorn is just trying to poke. There's the ultimate from Sirius. A lot of damage onto Paloma. He space bars out of there, and the counter gets hit from Shifu. He's just trying to meddle as much as he can.
Lumi was looking like they were going down for a second. Sirius is in a lot of trouble, but they've even out that health pool. 57 to 52 right now, so they're coming back and forth. Counter being procced there on Sirius. He's going to use it to get away. He gets the orb. A really nice pickup. And there's the ult from Taya. Oh, what a nice in cap. Onto the goo!
Oh, there we go. At least get that first tick. The burstiest part of the goo, and then able to tornado, and that's what broke the end cap. And now we're going to see Sirius. The counter will get hit. It saves him from near death. Gotham may have been in a tight situation. Thorn is trying to do everything, but there's the ultimate from Shifu. Gets pushed away. Nice push from Taya. He's going to get out of danger. No! He goes back in and he procs his counter, but nobody hits it. And now we're going to see him just stay. He wants to meddle. He finally finds a wall. He's going to get out of there. The team tries to reset, but look at the max health disadvantage.
Yeah, Impact really trying to go back and get control of that center. They knew they were going too far out there. But that nice tie all allowed her just kind of chase in. Thorn going in deep, using the other side to get away.
Oh, dang, wasted Lucy goo, but that means they also know she does not have roll, so this might be a time for Thorn to go in. No, it's taken too long, so she's built up the energy now. Shifu again trying to meddle, but he's going to get pulled in. Thorn gets a kill onto Sirius. Not prepared for it on the other side again. They just aren't tracking it fully. That is 2 goos that have gone down entirely to a single cooldown. Other side pulling out the 1 player in danger.
2 goos for none there. It looks like Lumi is going to be picking up their first round against Impact. One of the things I saw, just noting on Mini, I see the BattleRekt picked up to make sure that you're. I think she has this one. Using the other side will turn your ally invisible. So it makes you also go invisible, not just immune to damage.
Yeah.
And
no.
20 seconds of that. Hey, you guys are. Hey, those who play this, I'm sure you've seen this. You've seen this a lot.
Yeah, if anyone's never played this, it's just a disconnection screen.
Now, what's cool about this screen is it usually encourages the community to be nice. Like a lot of times this happens, people give like frowny faces, like "Don't worry, we'll wait for you," or like "Oh, like shoot, let's just dance," you know. And that's why I love you guys. You guys are great.
Very rarely do people just go nuts on someone that's DC. I mean, it doesn't feel good. You want to win. You want to win the real way. So we're going to get started very shortly. I think they must be figuring out some connection issue, maybe some team issue, maybe someone's yelling at somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some BM going on, but I doubt it.
No,
No,
never.
That's never the assumption.
Never the case in esports. One of the things, just to finish my thought, Paloma using the other side, getting the BattleRekt to make it invisible, I really like because a lot of times I use other side. Obviously, you use the other side to get people out of sticky situations. But if the opponent can still see them, they just follow them.
Yeah.
Right. I never thought like, oh yeah, of course you want to make it so that they're invisible. And I think that's what we picked up there. I know watching a few streams yesterday, and that's what they picked up. But we're back in. Lumi picked up that first round. We're in round number 2.
I mean, again, with such a sticky comp when you're going against Serious Shifu, I agree with it. Because they can just continuously follow you. Other side will just save you from a cooldown or two, and they're right back on top of you. So the invis at least forces them to disengage from you, because it's like, well, why would I waste my time waiting around for someone else to get off of Cloak? And it looks like Blue Impact will secure the first orb. Thorn is trying to bully in the background. Godav actually was able to walk out of that one. But now we're going to see Ty trying to get out of danger. Shifu and Series both on top. The Barb Husk will save them from some cooldowns. The Tornado's down, but pulled right back in. Has to use the Q. She's gotten safe for a bit, but now Thorn is going to be seeing some wrath right now. Nice entangle. Cleared out, though. Clarity Potion. The ultimate from Lucy.
Ty also
not Lucy, my Taya.
Ty using that ult there to secure that center orb. Now Thorn getting a little low. He's having to back off. But we've got Shifu just non-stop going in. His immaterial is down. I think he still has his counter and ultimate coming out. Ty, of course, he's a knock away. Oh, the goo, though. They know that a lot of ability is down.
Back in.
Panicking. Ty might be going down here. One more hit. Beautiful. The chain CC, the chain knock-ins back to keep Ty into the goo. Really well played there on Impact side.
Oh, but they can take one out. They almost took out Thorn. He doesn't build the space bar for this. Can they finish him? Other side's down to save him from the goo. He space bars away. He's just actually going to go in. He knows he can deal some damage. The entangle saves him from the killing blow. But now Paloma on the wrong side. No other side for her. She goes down, and now Thorn will follow suit, find his friends in the underworld.
I really liked the Barb Husk used by Thorn to stop from being petrified. I never thought about that. He Barb Husked himself. The petrify hit him, didn't trigger, and they canceled his own Barb Husk to walk out of it. Did I see that right?
You might have. I mean, I guess.
And so I think that's a brilliant use of it.
That's interesting.
If you know you can't get out of it.
So in Barb Husk, that makes him essentially immune to certain CC, if not all of them. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because I don't think you can in-cap somebody in a Barb Husk. Interesting.
I thought Luminary very nicely played there on Thorn. I'm learning things, and I'm excited to go try to implement them. All right. Impact tied up 1-1. Nice petrify there. Man, double in cap from Shifu getting back line. Now they're just going to go for Ty.
Oh my god, look at her. And then also hits the counter.
They don't care with the Barb Husk. Like, you know, whatever. Forget it. We're just going in.
I mean, honestly, if you hit it once or twice, you'll take a little bit of damage. But if you can just shred through it, you might as well just keep up the damage. Because they usually stand there expecting to be safe a little bit. And if you just waste too much time running away, oh my god, look at this. Taya has to use her Tornado. Can Shifu follow through? He can just finish her off all alone.
Wow.
Look at him back there. Vague, just doing everything he can. Taya goes down. That leaves now a 2v3. The ultimate gets wasted on Thorn. He gets no damage out of this. Maybe a little bit onto Shifu there. He will miss that counter at least, but this is going to be a really tough spot. Other side's down. She goes invis, so they just turn all their attention to the only guy they can see left. Yeah, there it is. You're right. He didn't get petrified with the Barb Husk gun. That's cool.
Cool. Well, there you go, guys. Fun fact.
Fun facts. So right now it seems like Taya is the target from Impact. They notice that it's really hard for them to get away. Once they can bait out the cooldown, even with the Barbed Husk, they still deal that much damage. They're that sticky. Yeah. Barbed Husk, other side, and Tornado, and Haste, and they still go for Taya. If I were to make decisions on this team, I would never call for Taya. Just when I think about all that, it sounds so overwhelming, but it doesn't matter. They're turning their attention when they need to. They're putting their attention to Paloma, other side's gone. Then they turn their attention to Taya, there goes Cloud Tusk. Now they know she doesn't have much left because she uses haste early on to poke as much as she can.
Tornadoes,
and then they just take about 100 max health off of her. So even if she gets away, she's always in a worse spot, and she can't engage as much because she's always risking death.
I also like, again, we talked about this last week, just the idea of top players when you just know, like, okay, yeah, I'm going to take damage, but I will come out on top of this. Being okay to use your health as a resource in obviously accomplishing a greater goal. Here we go, Impact one more round to take the map. See if they get it. Petrify onto Thorn. Panic followed by a weaken.
Another counter from Shifu, not being hit. He will incapacitate Taya, so lose some damage, and there it is again, all turning their attention, but his M2 will miss. Sirius gets pulled back away. Now he's got to deal with Thorn. He knows he doesn't have much.
Tornado's down from Taya. She used it to get away from the Petrify. And the immaterial from Shifu would dodge the stun, so she's a little vulnerable right now, but this week's going to turn their attention to Paloma, just trying to get some damage where they can. A panic being hit on Sirius. He's got to be careful. He's getting low.
My god, there we go. Thorn taking almost that entire goo, getting Clarity Potion right back in, but that means Lucy can't support her team too much right now. Needs to be careful. Shifu getting panicked and then pushed right back in.
He's by himself in the corner, but I guess he's
got a material. What does he care?
That's true. Paloma getting really
low. Oh my god, he threads the needle, finds the harpoon all the way through and kills Paloma. Unbelievably played there by Shifu. Manages to find that hitbox so beautifully.
What a harpoon. What a javelin.
And you got to pick one, even though one is right and one is wrong.
Just got to pick one. That's cool.
There's got some damage dealt in there, but it doesn't matter. He's going to stand between the goo and all the damage coming his way. Impact will take map number one.
Three in a row as well. Lumi picking up the first one. Impact figuring out what they need to do and doing it. Oh, and also, I don't know if we also mentioned this, to win, to advance on from quarterfinals to semis to finals and winning, you have to win 2 maps.
Yes, best of 3 maps and a win score 3 within each map.
Yep, until we get to the finals, then it will be a win score 5. You know, just make sure it's not a fluke, you know. Really push them at the end of the
we don't want to, we don't want anyone to think that's unfair. This is competitive.
Because they've made it all this way, there's, you know, we want to make sure.
They've played, you know.
It's like, I feel like it's like when did you ever run cross country?
No.
Okay, I ran cross country.
Okay.
And it's like when you're
humble brag.
And it's like I was a cross country runner for a year, quit. And it was just one of those things where it's like you're at the end of the entire race and then they give you that wicked hill. You're like, what? Like I did 8 miles and now I have to do the hardest part at the end because you're tired. That's what we do to them.
And then you quit.
Yeah, and then you're like, Dad, I don't like competition.
So we saw Shifu thread the needle.
Yeah, that was
javelin.
so good.
And I actually didn't know if he'd be able to pull it off. So let's take another quick look. I don't know if it's going to be full speed, a little bit slow. But he manages, we have an incapacity here, and he manages to find the hole between the two. I imagine if we had his camera angle, it might look a little bit bigger. But again, the barbed husk comes out, he just waits, he turns attention to Thorn, and as he knows his M2, even with the reduced damage, will still finish off Paloma. The barbed husk will only save you while it's up.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, and then you died. Yeah. And then bye.
So Taya being a obviously main point of focus for Impact that game. I want to go back and you know, it's casting so fun because everything's happening so fast and it's hard to keep track of all of it. I want to go back and see what they do to really lock her down and how they bait out different sorts of mobilities because Taya is one of the hardest range champions that I find myself going up against. Yeah. I just don't know. I'm like it's predictable to kind of see where her damage is coming from because obviously it's a boomerang and they're not super fast.
Yeah.
But it's just getting her. It's like, gosh.
I mean, when you think about it, when you look at Lucy, Sirius, Shifu, they don't have any kinds of escapes they can use to support each other, right? You've got the barrier that can maybe push people back to blast shield, but she probably wouldn't build a blast shield when she has a Shifu and a Sirius that are trying to get closer.
Right, you don't want
Why would you want them to push them away?
I made it, no.
The panic can help. I think the panic's going to be the best one, but as far as giving your teammates mobility, Taya with a tornado and Paloma with another side. So in reality, every time you look at any player on that team, you have to always add 2 more escapes. Every time you look at any of them, because you can cast Tornado on anybody and other side on anyone. So you're like, oh, we got to get Taya. Okay, well, we got to make sure that we get her, Zephyr down if she has any energy. We got to make sure, or she can, or the pushback. Make sure her haste is down. Also, make sure that she can't Tornado herself, and also make sure that she can't get on the side. Right. And so the fact that they were still able to do it means that they're targeting the right people at the right times. Because it's not about, let's just go for the support. At that point, when you tunnel vision, you're going to lose guaranteed, especially at top levels. So what you do is you target one person, you see what kind of cooldowns happen. Their teammates are going to inherently use some cooldowns either to support or to help and for them. And then once you notice the key ones are down, like, oh, Tornado's down, go for Taya. Then I know she has to use whatever's left, or the other side gets used, and the moment other side's used, now Paloma's got nothing and Tornado's down. And you rotate until you find that moment to really start chunking the max damage.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, our next draft is ready. Let's get right into it. Map number 2. Impact is up 1-0. So Lumi should be picking the first one. I think Mini is going to be up first. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they were confident with what they had last time, if they'll switch it up. It was interesting, again, last week. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a pretty even, between maps, teams, I think like half the time teams would switch up their comp, and then half the times they would keep it.
Yeah.
It was a pretty back and forth, so I like to see that. Lumi going to pick up the Thorn to start, so they like the Thorn. Seeing him in top play, I enjoyed. That was a surprise for me last week.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd see him high up.
No, he's one of the better, or he's one of the highest chosen melee characters just because his kit is so valuable and he's just so hard to lock down. He just does so much and his ultimate's so strong, especially if you build a spacebar on the ultimate, which Lumi doesn't do. So I'm a little surprised. Maybe it's an NA thing. Almost everybody I run into in ladder, almost everybody I watch,
after you ult.
You almost always, post ult, you get the spacebar. Even with its minor nerf recently, still unbelievably strong because your ult's gonna probably pull some mobility out of them. Then you have one space, and you have another space, and you have everything else. It just does so much damage. We're gonna see serious Shifu. Most likely Diz will be back on Lucy, so probably the same exact team comp for Impact, and maybe similar, if not the same, for Lumi. I think they got that first round, so they know they have the ability to do so. And you know what? I'm sick of talking about serious stuff. And I don't mean the pun, because I hate puns. You know I hate puns.
You do.
I hate
puns.
puns.
Even said he literally said it before this broadcast.
Someone's like, hey, make it a pun day. I'm like, never. Not in a million years.
He's not going to do it.
But let's get to know you guys. So we have chat up. You guys know we love interacting with you guys. I've been reading. Luckily, no insults on us today, so I can hopefully not cry between broadcasts today.
Yeah, we were really sensitive.
But it's the holidays, and everyone gets to go home for the holidays or spend time with family, or just spend time at home alone relaxing because you get time off work.
Yeah.
So what is your beverage of choice? When it is holiday time, what is the one that just makes you feel like a child again, or just makes you feel like calm and relaxed, whatever it is?
Or an adult, if you're done being a child.
Yeah, if you're done being a child, an adult, whatever it feels like. And we will see the exact same team composition from Lumi as well. Not a surprise. Generally, if you're a top team, you will practice a specific team comp to try and make sure that you're rotating. Because at this point, almost anyone can play anyone to a decent degree at this level.
It's been out for a while.
It's been out for a year. Everyone's getting the feel of it. A lot of it is understanding the interactions and the rotation of cooldowns on your team. So, for Taya and Paloma, understanding who uses what first, who saves who from what. Tornado costs energy, so obviously that should probably come second.
Yeah.
Or if you're by a wall, right? You don't other side. You want other side when you're out in the open, especially if you go the invisible one. You want a tornado when you're near a wall, so you can get even extra safety. Like that kind of stuff. Really, really hard to do in the heat of the moment, especially going against serious Shifu.
And also pro players. Another thing too is there is no we're not at a point where we're banning yet, so there's no banning of champions, so you are guaranteed to be able to play whatever champion combo that you want. Bud Light, not a sponsor.
That is literally the only guy. The only person who told us their holiday beverage of choice says Bud. I would appreciate if other people joined in.
A really cold beer. I like that. Someone likes... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm getting better at thinking.
Before you read things out loud. I got in trouble a couple times seasons ago. I said some stuff I shouldn't have because I'm like, oh, this guy says, oh, God.
Oh, why?
Too little, too late.
I don't know a lot about the world yet, so when I see things that I don't quite realize, I just, it's better safe with your mouth shut. Map number 2 has begun. Same team comps as last time.
All right.
Wow.
Fake trying to get his counter popped, but...
Oh, Drizzler taking a lot of damage, getting pulled in there. I think just having to use a roll.
Oh,
nice panic, though.
Well timed, right around the wall. She did not know it was coming, but she's actually going to be able to get out of here scotch-free. No damage and serious post-to-selfie. No one's going to hit his counter, and now it looks like Shifu's just going to go down.
God, that being said, Impact, I think Impact spent a lot to go try to save Drizzler there. And just once Drizzler made it out, but you lost the other teammates who were trying to use their cooldown.
I imagine they heard the normal cue from teammates when they're in danger.
Help, help, help. I'm dead, I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's literally yesterday. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Yep.
And you're just like, you kind of forget and just go. Yeah, I was watching someone do threes practice yesterday for this tournament. They made it into the top 8, and it was amazing to listen to their comms. Everything was just so, like they would not speak unless it was cooldowns of abilities, or targets.
I mean, I mean, communication in any competitive game, you want to make sure you whittle it down to just important things. You don't need to talk about what you have for lunch. You don't want to talk about, like, oh, he's behind a wall. Like, everybody knows that, and if they don't, they'll figure it out. It's the key abilities. Like, essentially, is what I'm saying going to help everybody? They have no space. Okay, cool. Or go for this guy because he's got nothing. Okay, cool. Not just like, all right, she's hitting me. I took a lot of damage. Like, that's nice. That's cool. Just stop taking damage and stop getting hit. Like, I don't need to know.
All right, a little 2v3. We see this a lot in, 2v1s that break off, and now Sirius jumping over using spacebar to join, trying to find Taya. Haste is used, running in, Sirius a little bit. Good reason I've taken a lot of damage, down about 50% HP already.
All right, even with a little bit of anti-synergy, Taya pushing the orb away from Thorn's pull. They were still able to secure the ultimate from, oh my god, nicely timed in cap. The support and her ultimate from Taya will be completely wasted. He also gets his counter hit. That was incredible. Taya cannot feel good. She used so many cooldowns and got almost no value out of it. But now he's going to stand there. He did post a selfie, but Sirius R's out of there. He's just trying to deal with Thorn as much as possible. He's able to dodge some N1s. He WASD's out of there, but Lucy might die in the meantime. And in cap, and there comes the goo! There it is. They're going to trade this kill. No! The tornado will save her, and there it is. The other side of the walls. Shifu's going to follow. Sirius is going to follow. Nice. It's just in the darkness. Yeah, he assumed where she went. He finds her. The cross kill's there. And this is the duo you do not want to deal with. There's the ultimate. Barbtusk is out. He gets panicked as well.
Paloma, though, grabbing Taya's energy that she dropped when she died. Using the ult there. Now energy. Petrify going to maintain. Spiritual one handing. Getting out Sirius. Thorn getting really low. The ult there onto Sirius. He's got to run. Using that ability to jump away.
Nice dodge and the heal. All right, at this point, he's just trying to mitigate as much damage as possible while Shifu comes in to try and finish everybody off. They just have to finish Sirius. No, nice Petrify. That is going to
center.
That's it. That's perfect. He can get away. Although Paloma's in pursuit. It's, oh my god, the wolf gets eaten by the counter, and he goes for safety instead. Finds some green orbs while Shifu goes in. This could be dangerous. Spacebar is used. Oh, he's got nothing. He's got nothing left. Barbtusk, maybe. There it is. He's going to try and use it for the ultimate, but it's going to heal Sirius enough, and then it's going to hit the counter. And he knew the panic was coming. Sirius patiently waited to get the M1 weakened Thorn, but it doesn't really matter who gets it. Red team, Lumi 100.
And that orb is really, when you get down to these 2v2 situations, health dwindling, energy is a necessity. Getting those orbs becomes such a bigger goal. Lumi picking that one up there, 33%. They're about 10% total HP over.
Uh-oh, he missed both Petrifies. That's huge. And Paloma has an ultimate. If you can find one of them, particularly Sirius with nothing. No, she's going to go for the orb. Oh, he jumped back in. Orb secure, he jumped back in. Did he take damage from that?
No, he got out just in time. That scared me. Don't scare me like that, Bang.
He's going to go in. The other side is used. He almost dies. The in-cap's going to save him, but the Petrify as well, so it gets a bit wasted. Flick over one. They're going to try and take out Shifu, and he will. His counter won't get procced. The spacebar to ensure it wouldn't, just in case. The Barbtusk, but we have an ultimate from Sirius. He's going to use it. Will he take out Paloma? Will he take out Thorn? He might just finish off Thorn. The counter won't get hit.
Oh,
he couldn't banana it, but he does get the Petrify.
That orb would have been huge for him by now.
Oh, no, he misses the R, and he can't get the charged M1 to follow. His M1 is charged. He gets the weaken on Thorn. His counter won't get hit. They know better than that. I don't think he can get out of this one alive. No.
Really good, a great play from both teams right there. I think one of the things that secured it, Luminary using the Entangle, basically, and when it was the 2v1, entangles Sirius. So the healing was down, and they just focused Shifu. They took him out, and that sealed it for Lumi right there. But it's an amazing round for both people. That was fun. I thought Godav had an opportunity there.
Yeah.
Look at that score. Over 2,200 there for Godav. Goodness.
Oh, I want to see some beauty shots.
Oh,
will we be able to get that?
I think we have that now.
Guys, we have a surprise for you. I'll wait until we can make sure that we've got some beauty shots, but we have a fun surprise for you guys later today. But it looks like Lumi 100 are figuring out what it takes to deal with Impact. They're doing an amazing job of not hitting any counters. They know exactly. Here it is. Yeah, there it is.
We've got Tommy wearing VR right now. He is in the arena with
let's go back to the other camera. Let's go. It's a learning curve, ladies and gentlemen, but we do have VR. We're going to try and get some really fun shots, specifically for replays. Oh my god, the banana in cap, but look at that. Taya gets absolutely melted. Wow. Is she able to get out of this one alive? She's probably just going to go down other side and invis, so Shifu doesn't know where to follow. There's the goo, and it's probably going to finish out one. EX space from Paloma lets her out of there while she just body blocks for Taya. Thorn wants to deal as much damage as he can, but he follows to support his team. Blue team sneaks the orb out. They go all in for it, knowing they had to. So many cooldowns were used. The M2 from Taya, the pull, and M2 and E1, everything. EX, E1, E4, Taya goes down. Bingo.
That's amazing. Double incap there. Healing up, just waiting some time. This 2v3 should be an easy win for Impact. Goo going out. Columbus forces spacebar. Anyone gonna hit by? Nope, they're just gonna go through. Slowly whittle him down. Whew! Man, that Gadav, I think it was Gadav who spacebarred in there to take that over from him. That's just always just a good boost of morale.
It is easy to also to forget that Sirius' space does damage because it doesn't feel like much, and the animation's so big it's easy to not realize your health lost just a tad bit.
Damage,
it's just enough, but a low orb will just get taken the moment he shows up. Not a lot. I mean, I guess a lot of space bars do damage when they show up, but his is kind of unexpected, and people do forget that.
Sure. Impact picking up a round, trying to keep it alive. If they can close us out, they'll move on to the semifinals. Lumi, they need to win this to have a chance to go into a third map. Right off the bat, counter not being proc. Hit one of those M1 Shiva going in, using the material. Other side down. He's going to continue pursuit. Now some ability's gone, getting healed by Sirius. I love watching a Sirius heal from a good distance away while your teammate's moving and still hitting him.
And oh my god, Shifu just did so well against Taya, dodging so many M1s and then getting his counter hit. He's literally just hunting her down, will not let her deal any damage, and there it is, the stun. She will take the orb. Lumi 100 gets orb number 1. They get incapacitated. But will it be enough for them to deal damage? There's the ultimate from Thorn. He separates everybody. We see Shifu all alone. No, he pulls everybody in. There's the damage. We're going to see Lucy take a lot, and now look at the health pool desperation.
Wow.
Sirius goes down. There is the combination right there. Lumi 100 looking pretty to take this round.
That separation from Thorn there, splitting him up, forcing him back to move across the upper part of the map, but then keeping them in Thorn's ult, so that tick just was constantly going on Impact. Getting Gadav a little too low. He does go down.
There's the goo.
Trying to use it defensively, keep him away. That is not going to be enough, and it looks like Lumi is going to pick up the second map. We're going into a map number 3.
And they stuck to their team composition. They were able to figure it out, figure out what it takes to keep Taya alive.
What was it? What do you think it was?
I think the map helped a little bit. They were able to get behind walls and have more room to play. I think the map prior to that, they were getting cornered. But I guess that's now because the Dragon map is a lot too. It is a big map.
Big map.
It's a little bit of being able to break line of sight and just figuring out again, like they did such a good job of not hitting counters. They always made them waste that cooldown. And when you look at the team composition of them, Gadav and Vague, when you see the moment that the 2 of them have wasted their counters, like that is 2 whole cooldowns that they're not going to see any value out of. And it's always tough when one of your abilities is a counter. While as strong as it is, you are, again, reliant on your opponent. You can't ever get your counter triggered alone.
That makes sense.
You need help.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of times, like, one of your cooldowns just might as well be useless. If they don't hit your counter at all the whole day, like, all right, fine, I have one less ability than everyone else in the game.
Yeah.
And when 2 of you have a counter and it's never getting hit, that was great. But I think a lot of it was knowing how to peel. Thorn wasn't just going in and leaving his back line there all alone, because it's really, really tough for his line. They're just shredding through Ty and Lucy, but they also rotated those escapes more, Tornado and other side.
Do you think, as far as hitting counters, there's, talking about these yesterday, I'm trying to play Iva. I'm trying to play her in ladder right now, getting her at 20. And when you're auto-attacking, right, and you see someone counter, is it easier for you personally to cancel whatever you're doing, hit your cancel button, or flick and just flick away? What's more natural to you?
It really depends on the moment. In reality, obviously, canceling's better because you're not wasting the cooldown.
Sure.
But I think to get the full bait sometimes, because it's easy to kind of like panic yourself and cancel a little bit early.
Yeah,
sometimes I'll let the whole animation go, and that way I can just flick away. Then I just like sit and wait. I'm like, there it is. Oh! And then I just like flick it away.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks. Again, I'm a Bako main, so if I lose like a fully charged M2,
yeah.
which is like
it's
30
damage.
friggin' damage with the battle right through the 28 or 30, like you're looking at like that sucks. Like, that hurts so much to lose.
Yeah.
But it happens. I mean, sometimes you just lose the cooldown. It's better than hitting his counter. Sometimes I'll hit a counter to pull him away from my teammates. If he's like standing in front of my support, and I'm like, "Come here,
it's okay.
I almost just cursed.
To hit counter.
I almost just cursed, but it's festive time. It's holidays. No one else told us what their festive drink was.
Family. While you're thinking about this festive drink, let's take a look at the replay there from our last round. Lumi picking this one up. Just watch.
There's gonna be a trade. Yeah, this is gonna be a Taya Lucy trade. We're going to see an incapacitate, which lets them go for the goo.
Look at that goo.
Lucy goes down, but look at that. She figured, I'm going to take Taya with me. And then look at this.
Counter?
He's going to get his counter hit, and he's just going to find Taya. He knows she was there. Again, if you've never played the game, line of sight is only individual.
Yes.
If your team can see them, it does not matter. It is not a full team vision. It is only your character. So
that's where communication becomes big.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I think what it did was great, because either way, she could only go so far.
Yeah.
And even if she went close, he went as far as he could. That way he could have turned around and still gotten her. So obviously, it's better to go farther than closer, because then he would have closed my gap. Whatever. Good moves either way. It looked pretty nifty, and that was a good trade. That kept it 2v2, which let the match get a lot closer.
Yep. All right, we are ready for our third and final map between Impact and Lumi 100. It is Impact's turn to pick first, and again, I'm probably just going to see this. No. Different comp from Impact.
Yeah, look at that.
Switching it up.
Well, you know, they won the first one, but I think losing the second one especially, it can be frustrating because it feels like you figured them out, right? It feels like you had it on lock, and then it seems like the other team has gotten in your heads and destroyed you slowly. We'll probably see the same exact team comp at Lumi 100. They are stubborn. They'll keep it with a loss. They'll keep it with a win. And we see Destiny, Thorn, Paloma. We've seen this composition quite a bit. Destiny does incredible amounts of damage, so much burst from her, but she does also falter from not having a whole lot of mobility. She has her space, and again, a counter that relies on someone hitting on her.
Yeah.
So if you can find it with no space bar, and you can make sure you don't hit that counter, which is literally all BattleRekt is finding people in killable positions.
The counters.
I'm saying nothing.
Jumong! No, we switched it up.
Jumong! Thorn, Paloma, Jumi!
Lumi takes Taya out, goes for Jumong.
Ivar takes Jumi. I'm a fan of Jumong.
I'm trying to think as far as escape. So he's got the space bar, he's got his prowl, takes energy, so just like the tornado.
I mean, that's what he's got.
And that's it, right? And I'm just thinking of Taya. Probably who's easier to catch, I would say.
I mean, Jumong's easier to catch.
He's got the traps, though.
He has the traps, but he doesn't have haste. Haste alone makes Taya
crazy.
unbelievably obnoxious.
Yeah.
Which is why you have to put her in a corner. You notice that a lot of the kills on Taya were backing her into a place where she couldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah, it's like you run through us damage-wise.
Yeah, if you give her room to WASD, once she has haste on, like, she's almost untouchable.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so difficult to hit someone on haste. You're almost like throwing, like, 3 sheets to the wind, just like, and you're just hoping, like, go that way, and then she doesn't, and then she hits you with an M2, and then you're dead.
And you're dead. Speaking of WASD, because I was really impressed watching both these teams, and again, everyone who plays at any sort of amazing level, not like getting hit by petrifies when there's clearly, even there's a lot of things going on, they're just able to just, dance their way out of a lot of situations. In your experience playing, what is the best way to practice WASDing? Is just playing a ton and like having the focus. All right, this game I'm just gonna work on dodging, and then just like playing like that.
Yeah, a lot of it is putting yourself in a situation where someone can just kind of constantly M1 you, and then realizing, hey, if I'm at a good distance, like, it's actually really hard for them to hit me, and it's really easy for me to read where they're gonna throw it. I think a lot of it's just raw experience. I mean, again, I am a melee main, so I think I've been forced to spend a lot of time WASDing because I just have to dodge so much poke. So that definitely helps. If you're a melee main, I think you'll learn it a little bit quicker because you're in more situations where you have to, as opposed to just using an escape, turning around, and nuking somebody if you're nice range like Destiny. All right, Berta dodged the M2. Thorn wants to close in. She's going to go in, poke you back. Here you go. My name's Destiny. I do what I want. She does get pulled in.
Other side down
as well. Vague has a counter, but he knows better than that. The space is back up for Thorn. Meanwhile, up top, Jumong is trying to do everything he can to the opponent's Thorn. There's your Mega Sphere. Won't deal any damage. They will secure this orb. Yes, they will. Impact the orb number 1.
Vague securing that one there, but then getting pulled by Thorn, who's taking a lot of damage. He's got to be careful. The pull in again. He's panicked out. The M1 other side being used. We're not going to be able to see where he goes. The ultimate from God trying to hit it. But look at that. Was that an ult from Vague?
Yeah, it was the ult. Even if it was just a single damage, she knew it was enough. The stun of the M1 would finish them off. It kind of sucks sometimes to use your entire bar of energy for, 40 damage and an M1. But when you think about it, it's 55 locked-in damage on somebody. It's still pretty valuable, and it's such range.
Also, again, using it there to finish off an opponent, because
it's 90% health pool. They literally didn't get touched.
That is insane. Got 2 of the orbs, took it out from Lumi. Impact.
I was great back there.
Looks like a strong comp so far here in their final matchup of the quarterfinals. Using an ultimate, I think, using any ability, no matter how much energy it costs, so obviously the ultimate being the highest.
For a kill, it's okay.
For a kill, 100% worth it.
Yeah.
There's something, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that because there's probably a few times where it's not.
Yeah.
90, in my mind, 98% worth it because, so look at this, we can see what the crowd sees.
Hey!
Guys, look at this.
This is actually a pretty cool view.
This is so cool. It's like what they see.
That guy had the nosebleeds, though. He couldn't see the...
Yeah, tickets, those tickets just cost like 2 turkeys.
2 turkeys and a
dingleberry. Counter not being hit.
I don't think you know what that is.
Vague running out. Oh, maybe I meant the elderberry.
Yeah, that's what you're going for. Dingleberries are disgusting.
I'm so sorry. Impact picking up that first orb. Root there.
Oh man, look at this Thorn. He's trying his best. Red Thorn, Lumi wants to go in and poke damage, but he just can't. He lost so much health, got poked down by Destiny. He went to go spacebar and then retreated and didn't want to do it. There's the ultimate. Will hit nobody.
No,
the other side will
side.
save her.
Yeah.
She's trying to body her way through that with her little ball. She's trying to spear through. Which Thorn's going in? They're going to try and go on Jamong. There's Prowl. He probably has his spacebar. He does have 2 charges. The ultimate from Thorn will deal a little bit of damage, but not a lot. They're just going to stay in it.
Thorn flicked that ult. Drizzler flicking his ult there, hitting 2 of the members of Lumi. Other side being used there on Vague. He's got to be careful. Spacebar is down. Dingley has his counters. Wall going up there. The snare proccing on the Thorn. Other side being used defensively. Counter being proc, fires it off. Good dodge there from Mini using the other side. And Impact grabbing their 3rd orb of the round.
3-0 right now. And even though Lumi 100 are finding some value, but we do have 2 full ultimates for them and only 1 big. There it goes. There's one, but the ultimate from Paloma and the other side, that first iframe, will save her from that entire damage.
What the heck?
Now we're going to see the ultimate from Thorn. He made them use a little bit of mobility. Now he's waiting. He wants to get Jamong in here so bad. Blue team does sneak the orb. They were able to pull it off. There's the Entangle. There's the Mega Sphere. Spell block. Here comes the ultimate from Thorn. The ultimate from one. The ultimate from another. Paloma and Thorn use it together. I just need Toma in the leg.
Ow! And that is going to be
Thorn,
really
go down.
I thought he was out, but the Burrow puts him to safety, and he's going to be able to be healed up here. Paloma using that R, get extra healing a little quicker.
5 orbs to none.
Yeah, allowing Impact just to get in center, though. And even though it was really close, good job from Lumi getting out of that situation. It looked like for sure.
Oh, he wanted to find Thorn so bad. There's a WASD coming in handy. Mega Sphere hit. But he's just going to get healed up constantly. There's a pull. There's a space. Both spaces on Thorn's down. So I won't see any initiating for a while. You'll just see some poking until the space bars are back. There you go. Lumi 100 get their first orb, and it couldn't be at a better place. Other side's down. He's invisible. Nobody finds himself just standing there, and his teammates ready to barrel. He's going to go in. He wants the final kill. The counter's up, but he had to cancel because the wall saved him from it. The other side to save Destiny. Who's going to go down? No, another other side. There's an ultimate. Who goes down first? Who was that? I was paying attention to someone else. There's the trade. It's 1-1.
It's 2 right now. Mini and Lumi have to be really careful. They're extremely low. Other side being forced there from God of a swap to get that extra damage. Dodging the pull. Other side used Mini. Gets the ult running outside. They might get nice mirror there. Using the barbed husk to make sure you can heal up fully from Mini. Now it is a 2v2. Thorn Paloma versus Thorn
He's just gonna go
Paloma.
in. Other side's used. There's the spell block. He couldn't cast anything.
The panic.
And the panic will force the other Paloma into her own death.
What in the world? A beautiful panther from God of securing that round. Impact taking their second one away from the map. But man, Paloma Thorn versus Paloma Thorn when the Death Vortex has just got you down to a wee circle. Fun.
I mean,
fun.
I wouldn't say fun. It's like
to watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would never want to be in that.
In.
I mean, just think about what you have to pay attention to. You've got it's closing in, so you've got panics galore. You've got barbed husks.
Yeah.
You've got the burrow. You've got other side. You've got the entangle, right?
I still thought. I mean,
there's the pull and the space. You will get some damage on that, and the barbed husk as well, just to make sure that you win that poke. Sometimes it's worth it, even if they don't put any damage into you or waste any cooldown. Oh my God! Look at the damage onto Destiny.
Vague taking a lot of damage. The counter being baited as well. A lot of trouble. Drizzler just trying to distract. He's doing as much as he can, just M1ing anyone from Lumi he can get a hold of. A nice entangled pull onto 2 of them.
He's just walking away though.
Yeah, he's just going to use it to kind of get out. The pull there on the Thorn missing. Kind of reset. Impact having center control, but Lumi did pick up the first orb.
There's a silence. 2 Paloma ults down. There's the Venn diagram. Never seen the Venn diagrams until. Oh, that's actually incredible. Just look at what it's done to the map. Everyone has to spread out. All 3 players on Lumi 100 are completely spaced out. Thorn has to use his spacebar just to find Paloma. So you know they can't engage for quite some time. And the pull as well. Nice panic though. Waited for the pull in. Got the panic on the way to town, and Lumi 100 will secure 2 orbs to 1 now.
Vague right there up top, using the spacebar, trying to get anything on the Jumong. I think thought Vague hit it, missed it, went back. Oh, Venn diagram again, a pull there from Thorn. Barb husking the center, trying to get a bunch of splash damage on anyone from Lumi that he can. Other side now being used for both Palomas. Another pull. Lumi's gotta be careful. Barb husk, 2 members down, 43% to 65. Impact taking it, tying up 2-2.
Oh, there you go. There's some value from the Destiny ult, followed by Thornald as well. He just stuck in there, gets pulled. Jamon,
Wow.
melted like a stick of butter. Nothing he can do. And now they'll probably see Thorn going down. His burrow's down. He's got nothing to support him. No, he has an ultimate. Doesn't matter. Him and his support. Impact will take our first quarterfinal of the day. Congratulations to them. They move forward. And Lumi 100 will go down. They've made it to top 8. They did a good job.
Yeah, congratulations for making this far.
They kept it to 3 maps. They were able to do a fantastic job, but this composition just proved to be a bit too difficult.
Yeah, swapping it up at the end.
Swip, swappity up.
Swapping Swiffer as we transition away. Veg again talking about seeing the new meta. The serious Shifu was pretty brutal. And I wonder if it was just the fact that they got beat with it, that they decided to switch off of it. If it was like, okay, like they figured us out and they were that sure that they were figured out, which is really interesting to me, to be confident that your opponent has, you're like, hey, this is our team comp that we practice with. Like I think they got it.
Yeah.
And being like, all right, cool. Like being wise enough to say, let's call it, let's switch it up to our pocket pick, our B plan, or whatever it is. And that worked out extremely well.
I mean, and that's also one of the compositions that we'd seen predominantly last week. We saw a lot of that exact one, right? Destiny with Thorn together.
Like, this is just strong right now.
It's very strong. I think also, when your opponents are in a groove and they're figuring out your cooldowns, they kind of got rid of that, right? And if they keep the same one while you change,
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of things they could have gone. And maybe
Sure.
they're just like, you know what, let's go for it, and it worked. Maybe it's not always a thinky thing.
I just want to make them, sound
thing?
like just these mega awesome giants.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at a replay from that final round between Impact and Lumi here. Oh, look at that Destiny.
That was the hunt. Hunting him down with that ultimate, and again, when you think about it, it does 40 damage plus an M1, which is 15, so you're looking at 55 damage locked on if you know that they're not going to dodge your ultimate. So at that point, it's 100% worth it. He gets the stun, so you can use your turnaround and flick an M1, especially because he ended so close to him.
Yeah.
So it's not like there was a lot of distance to travel.
Yeah.
And if you know he's got less than 55,
You're good.
it is worth it. I mean,
Just hit him.
Like you said, 100 energy is worth it if you can get the kill in most situations.
One of the things, too, that we didn't see, here's those just beauty shots.
Look at these beauty shots.
Look at these. Is the EXM1 from Destiny. At least that.
A couple times. We
That
saw
map.
it like towards the end of the last round. It is so unbelievably powerful. I think I've got my thing up. I do have my thing up. I've got a little sheet here. It's going to give me some of the values. It's easy to think it doesn't do much damage because it does significantly less, but
It shoots faster.
it shoots a lot faster. So a full transform weapon, which is for EXM1, can put out 9 full attacks if you just hold it in and don't let go. And you're looking at a max damage of 54.
Jiminy Christmas.
So, and on top of it, you get 10 health every time you hit them with something. So, 10 shield.
Yeah.
You get 10 shield every time you make contact onto an enemy or an ally. So you're looking at, even if you just stand there at somebody, stare at them in M1,
just fire.
You're going to build up 90 shield and do 54 damage. So you're going to always win the trade. Oh my god, this looks so cool.
Yeah, this is amazing. Tommy's got to feel so awesome. I would love to just be in here watching a game.
Or nauseous.
Or he probably
Depends on how good you are with the VR stuff.
Don't worry, he's got a bucket.
He's got a bucket and also probably some water. I think we're keeping our people here hydrated.
We decided to change that from last week.
Speaking of
beverage,
refill. We have people here that just wait on us hand and foot. What is that? That is a weird phrase. To wait on someone. Am I right? Is that
we
the phrase?
wait on them. I really wait on their every word, hand and foot. I think I've heard that.
I think I've heard. Maybe I'm wrong. I also butcher everything in my head.
Let's look it up.
My brain's a bit of a scramble.
Head and foot.
Hand and
foot.
Hand and foot. Look, that surprised me. I wasn't ready for that. I was like, the teammate's falling. In pace and Mad Hatters. Remember, Mad Hatters. We haven't seen 2 and 3 here yet in BattleRekt, at least for this season. So stoked to see the boy.
Why do I feel like he was a really good Rakan player? Was he?
He was great at Rakan and Baka. Rakan and Baka were his two.
And we haven't seen Rakan a lot.
No, we don't see a whole lot of Rakan, even with the change to his ultimate since the last BattleRekt. He can now space during his ultimate, and if you are brand new, that was not the case. Essentially, all the top players called this ultimate the suicide button or the kill yourself button. If you ulted, it's just like, fine, go on and die if you really want to. F was just like, you lose all your energy and also kill yourself.
Find yourself die.
It's a self-destruct button.
That's
but
nice.
It's not the same anymore because now you have the space bar, and if you build into the double space, get 2 charges on that space, you will be able to space twice with your ultimate. So he's gained a lot of value in that.
To wait on someone hand and foot.
I'm right. It was a phrase, right?
Yeah, it's a phrase.
Let's learn something today. Fun fact.
To dote on. Did you know that trees only rot from the inside? Oh, by the way, the banana one was false.
That was obvious. That was very obvious.
But they do curve to grow toward the sun, not the north. They do curve, though, because they are growing toward the sun.
Really?
Yeah. That is a true fact. I just kind of took a true fact and twisted it.
So are they going straight up and then out? Because I imagine like they're going the wrong direction. They're like, oh crap, now I gotta go back.
Like, guys, this way.
Yeah. It's going like, oh
just-
no. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah. I'm not
The
sure.
life of a banana. Into the brain of a banana.
Let's take a quick peek, and then just like transition to a whole documentary of bananas that
Yes.
just Twitch.
Ladies
just
and gentlemen,
watches.
we'll be right back after these short messages about bananas.
People just like, wait, what am I watching right now?
You're watching BattleRekt.
You're watching BattleRekt.
Where we do whatever we want, because no one can tell me no. Hold on. He's trying to tell me no,
He's not
and
listening.
I'm not listening to him.
Yeah, he's not
because
gonna
he
listen.
can try. He can do his best.
If we can, we will get you the word on who won the first. Because again, we're only showing two. So, Lekek and Team Myth. We're facing off are on at the same time Impact as Lumi was. So we're going to try to get that information to you as soon as possible. But definitely after this round, when we go to a break, you're going to see who has made it on to the semifinals.
This hat is like wobbly, and it makes like whenever I move, I forget it's there, and I just like my head does an extra like, oh,
Yeah.
feel nauseous.
Lekek was our last week's EU victors.
They were.
Yeah.
Great. They're great.
Hot Biscuit, Condemned Blanks,
Hot biscotti.
Hot Biscotti.
Hot biscotti.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now our second
Oh.
broadcasted
I have a coffee burp coming up.
tournament. Quick, go to the draft. All right, now you're safe.
Okay.
In Pace versus Mad Hatters. BO4 Kababi and Ruthos. We saw In Pace last week against Mad Hatters. The most common boy. 213, 213, and crazy.
For some reason, like if that was the most common man, I just wouldn't think much of it. But the most common boy, it's like both memey and also kind of like in
That's
depth.
great. It's
Why is he
perfect.
the most common? Is it because he feels like he just blends in with society? Is he just another barcode like everybody else is? Because no one's special?
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're gonna see Paloma and Rook. 2-1-3 on Rook. He was always a melee main. Again, we saw a lot of Bako and Rakan out of him. Rook, we actually see Rook an average amount in competitive. We're gonna see Impace against Paloma, or sorry, not against, with Paloma, Taya, and Shifu, and it looks like we'll update them whenever it comes back to our faces.
Yeah.
For Resh, Rook, and Paloma. So we're gonna see the battleship.
Battleship with a Rook.
Battleship with a Rook.
Interesting.
I actually really enjoy that because again, Rook has such an area presence when
Yeah.
he's there. You just have to try and stay out of his M2s. His boulder pushes people away.
And he's got a mini Bako ult on a really quick cooldown.
I don't know why you call it that, but I guess you're right.
Joe, I mean, it's very similar.
A mini Bako ult that hits counters.
He goes, ah,
Yeah,
right? They do
yeah.
the same thing.
Ah!
And then they run really
Yeah.
far and they smack someone.
A spam cancel Rook space bars is probably the silliest thing
Oh,
in the game. It's just, ah!
I got
Ah!
bad
Ah!
yesterday.
Did
Because he did it. On the fourth one, I'm like, there's no way he's going to do it
Then
again.
he just-
So then I other sided. And then he just like, and then he, and smacked me. I was like, man, it's a really
And then
good.
you panic.
And then I panicked hard. Update, Lekek and, oh gosh, Tutorial Boss are moving on. I was such a hype. I panicked hard.
He got it though.
I
I'm
panicked
impressed.
hard.
I'm impressed.
Have both won their matches, so they
I'm
are
gonna
going to
scoot
move
down
on
so you guys can see
to
this.
the semifinals.
They told me to go too far to the middle. I was told, hey, go that way.
So that's going to be so Impact and Lekek will be facing off in our first
Scoot
semifinal
out.
match.
They can't see.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that.
How about we're just like off frame? We'll just be right here.
This is the show.
This is good. Hiding behind trees. Hold up. Yeah.
There you go. So, oh gosh, it's moving away.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I just got moved.
This is how we're gonna do the rest of the show, guys.
Yeah, so
We're not valuable enough to
welcome
do
to the
this.
broadcast. I mean, this is what you guys came
There's
to see.
a baby in the room.
This is what you guys came to see. Oh, it is.
There's a baby.
There's an infant human.
I wish I cared more about babies.
Babies are. What do you mean?
I mean, they're cute, but they're
Babies
just
are fascinating.
what? Okay. No, never mind. I don't want to rage anybody. But I always find it funny. It's like, isn't my baby so cute? It's like, they all look the same to me.
It is interesting. One of the things.
Maybe I just have an untrained baby
now,
eye.
I had some friends who recently had a kid, and they always used to talk about how like like, I don't understand why parents post so many pictures of their children.
Yeah.
Right? It's just
You
like,
wouldn't know you never had one.
It's like well, here's the thing. So
Boy.
this is me saying my friends say this, and so my friends say this, and they talk about that, and we kind of laughed, and it's like every time you go on Facebook, you see a bunch of pictures of babies.
Yeah.
And it's like we see it like a couple times, it's great, but you're just showing it so much. Like we get it, you're proud, but man, it's a lot of babies. Then they have their baby, same thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, I can't explain it. You just want to show the world. I'm like, I think it's awesome. I think it's great.
I don't know if I care about anything enough to post 100 pictures of it, but I don't know. I guess
you haven't had a son
I
or a
don't know.
daughter.
What do I know? I'm just a young bachelor. What do I know about the world?
So again, Lekek has moved on, and Tutorial Bosses. Whoever wins this matchup between In-Pace and Mad Hatters will go to face Tutorial Boss. And here we go. The first round, first match between these two teams. Right off the bat, Rook going in. Getting the hit there, chasing down Destiny. They're going to turn their attention to Paloma.
Oh no, 2 and 3 taking a lot of damage. He does use Eat to negate a little bit of the max, and then he misses Taya R. I think 2 and 3's already chalked this round up as a loss for him. No, he's just going to find Paloma instead.
Not? Yeah.
Look at that, Varesh doing so much damage. He will take a full M2, full X strike, and they will also secure the orb. So In-Pace, look at this, Varesh alone.
Yeah, they might be able to take down Shifu here, and if they do, it's going to be a cross kill. It's going to be a 2v2. Oh, he uses the material to get out. They had a chance, and they're watching it walk away. Taya gonna ult to make sure they keep both the most common boy and Crazy up the top. And yeah, it looks like Mad Hatters might just take this one. We'll see. Crazy, I believe that was just R. I don't think he ulted there.
Yeah, I mean, Varesh doesn't have a lot of energy. He might have been able to secure this if he had an ultimate. We see Paloma ultimate going to deal damage as opposed to helping support, but I think they chalked this up for a loss. 2 and 3 cannot feel good about that, but I think he knows it. You know, he got in, whether it be unfortunate circumstance or just not really, having your brain fully turned on, but he took so much damage and got no trade against Taya, while his teammates did so much damage to Shifu. I think even if he just evenly traded with Taya, that would have been a much different story. So he's obviously going to turn it around. I'd like to hope so.
But watch, let's watch why 2 and 3 and these other players who are at the top, they don't get tilted. They can have a round like that
how do you know?
And just move on. Because I have faith, you know?
Look how nice they are.
It's the Christmas.
Hold on, guys. Listen. Yeah, I don't hear any raging. Yeah, I hear nothing, which means they must not be tilted.
Listen, hear the silence? All right, counter there being it.
Shifu just goes all in, and his immaterial's down, so he has not much left. He can't really follow suit here. Oh, he misses Paloma with that. In the meantime, Varesh just goes all in. Panicked, in-capped, shielded. Everything went happen to him. Everything went happen.
A nice controller from 2 and 3, not hitting the counter from Shifu, turning the M1, but he's taking a lot of damage. The other side having to be used on it. Shifu continues to run. I'm not sure just guessing where he was going or if he's trying to dodge something else, but he was almost pursuing that. Again, 2 and 3 missing that. Now getting panicked out. It is now a 2v3 in the middle just for a few seconds. Mad Hatters having a heyday here. A nice stun there. Armor break being used, 2 and 3. And Shifu just going back and forth. He uses the spacebar, gets over. Paloma going down on the side of Mad Hatters. I didn't even see what happened to her. Shifu using that ult to secure that center orb. A double in cap. Nice job there, but Mad Hatters got to be careful. Only 20% against 50 on In-Pace, and everyone's pretty healthy, so there's an opportunity for a cross kill. And this is going to be In-Pace coming back, tying it up 1-1.
I think these are swapped. That's Mad Hatters.
Oh yeah, Mad Hatters is on the left.
Yeah. Guy! Excuse me! Guy!
Thank you, chat!
Hold on, let me finish the coffee off in this mug.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the refill. Oh, wow.
I like my water coffee tainted. Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
We've got our butlers here.
Astute eyes. That is Mad Hatters on the left and In-Pace on the right.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second, I swear I 2 and 3 wasn't on In-Pace, but it's cool. It's okay. So yeah, just in your head, swap it up top until I get this dude, to do his job and fix it. Look at that!
Wow.
Good. Paloma, just go sit in the corner.
Paloma, go away.
Just go sit in the corner.
Spacebar down. His shield haven't been used there from Crazy to deter Shifu if possible. Meanwhile, 2 and 3, it just 2v1ing, not 2v3. Counter being hit. Oh, that's not a good feeling. You've got a just berserked Rook running at your face.
2 and 3 is really struggling to hit cooldowns right now. He just missed his space and his M2, which are the two most frustrating and powerful things on Rook. He did get his counter hit, and it will help use it to secure the orb. Paloma ult is down, that she has no more energy. There it is, the M2 and spacebar onto Taya. There's the trades. He missed his in cap, but he will get a boulder in the meantime, get armor break onto Pomp. He won't be able to capitalize on that one. There's his counter, gets hit yet again. You know an immaterial Shifu's going to want to swing away, right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing as a Bago, is the bulwark of, there's the ultimate. 1, 2, oh, the ultimate onto, no, he dodged only the second one, not the third, and he was able to WASD out of it. Paloma couldn't escape. Varesh goes down, 2 and 3 just got bodied. Oh, I've never seen a Rook get bullied he got as soon as he spacebarred, he got pulled by something. Then he got pushed by something else. Then he got pulled.
Oh, while the spacebar
Like
was going.
he just got manhandled.
Well,
you can do it.
Look, the guy fixed it. Matt Hatters.
He did. He did his job.
Matt Hatters going down there. Impact picking up their second round.
That
One
guy's
more.
gonna get a raise. Kidding? You shouldn't have messed up to begin
Well, I mean,
with.
they're volunteers, so what do we?
They don't know.
Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. One more round from Impact. This
Oh, it's in pace, not impact. Guy!
Oh, no way. Oh, wow.
We're a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, we've officially become a disaster.
Yeah, wow.
We're a trash heap.
Impact Impact won last game. In pace is trying to win against Matt Hatters.
Impact.
Sorry, bro.
It's actually in pace, Matt Hatters. I'm not sorry. It's not my fault. Don't put this on me.
No, I'm apologizing to the people.
Shh, they're fine. They'll figure it out. I see him in chat.
who
In
are
pace and Matt
listening.
Hatters, guys. In pace about to win. Can they do it?
Yeah.
Shifu's just trying to bully in the back. Look at it. They're finally grouping up. They're grouping up.
Matt Hatters picking that one up.
Look at Brooke go. He's just trying to smash tieback.
Oh,
And
wow.
dive.
2-1-3. Too much damage.
I think Brooke might go. He spaced away from a Paloma. I guess it's better. He got max health. He got max health instead.
Yeah.
Way more value. Look from Resh coming out soon. He wants to other side. There it is. He wants to find Paloma now. Counter won't get hit, and they'll lose orb as well. Oh, 2 and 3 went in. Be careful. Your counter won't get hit. You might die.
Well, here's what
nice
I
in cap.
appreciate about 2 and 3, knowing that the chance of them, he does need to stay and keep that pressure. And look, this Paloma extremely low. BO4's got to be careful.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
and he gets his counter. Look at the damage.
Wow.
Shifu just gets melted, but he ults instead to save him from the damage. He'll get the shield. He'll almost get a kill, but he couldn't lock it down.
but that was an amazing turnaround from Matt Hatters. In pace was looking like they were dominating this map. This round at least. And 2 and 3 just jumping right back in. The counter not being hit, and he's sitting in the Paloma. Oh, that second tick does a lot of damage.
Nicely played. And
That's
again,
gonna take him down.
relying too much on getting your counter hit.
Ooh.
Can't time it perfectly. It's going to be a good night, Sweet Prince. And there you go. In pace will take map number 1. Matt Hatter's looking close. They also looked like In Pace for a while. In Pace looked like Impact. All the team names are disaster. But we're good. We're fixed.
Man, we're there.
We're fixed, and I don't have to fire anybody today.
Not today.
Not today.
Thank you, Chad. Hey, did you get that? Resume from last week?
Oh, I did.
Someone give you a resume?
Yeah, someone gave me a great resume.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you guys want to send us your resume to take this guy's position, you have to go into you have to supply it in Microsoft Paint.
Yes.
I take nothing else.
Nope.
Okay. I don't want this hoity-toity Office perfect font typed garbage.
No.
I want to know what
Everyone does that.
I want to know you. I want to read this, see the bad handwriting. I want to see
Yeah.
your amazing drawings, and I want to be like, I know you as a person now. I know how your brain works. So send it to me. You can tweet it at one of us.
Yeah.
At Final Carpet or at Toaster Loading.
Or at WatchNGE.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna try. So we've got Twitter now. We're gonna take you because we love you guys and your minds.
Yeah. Here we have an example.
And your words. Yeah. We have a tweet. It'll look something like this when it comes up.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Oh wow, there you go. So it'll look a little bit like this.
This is what it's gonna look like.
We really need to spread out here. Get out.
At Twitter handle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your text goes here. Bunch of A's. Bunch of A's. So send us your tweets at WatchNGE on Twitter.
And if they're not too offensive,
Yeah, if we can post them,
funny,
we'll read them all. We'll
or,
enjoy them.
Or they tell us how cool we are.
Oh.
If you really boost us up.
There we go. Yeah, if you sound as pretty, if you make us pretty awesome. Let's go back. So do that while we take a look at this replay of Shifu and Taya getting wrecked here.
Racked.
Look at that double in cap.
Boom, gets pushed. So the M2 gets. Actually, it doesn't whiff. Look, it almost did.
No.
And now here it comes. Here it comes. Rook goes in.
Hit,
He gets M1. He gets his counter hit. He's going to smack.
Just on the turn.
And then he's going to get the damage.
Ooh.
Boom, there's the stun. And then good night, princess.
I mean, that
I
is
gotta stop saying that. What's wrong with me?
Did you get that from somewhere?
Good night, sweet prince. That's a normal thing. I just say good night, whatever.
Good
Someone
night,
dies.
princess.
Good night, toaster loading, because you're not gonna make it the rest of the day.
We never know. Mortality, man. It's a real thing.
Not a very, not a dark thing to do.
First.
Slurping water does not make me intimidated. It's like you show up, and they're like,
okay, cool.
some sort of like mob boss thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, you're telling me, you want me to loan you how much money? I guess it's not.
It just drops the tension instantly.
No, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's $5. I'll get it to you whenever you can, boss.
Let's get to the draft screen instead of being idiots.
Yeah. Second map, Mad Hatters and Impace. Impace taking that first one. Let's see if they switch it up. Let's see if Mad Hatters sticks with that rook. They got the Paloma starting out so far. Impace going to pick up their two. I bet Impact's watching this going like, oh crap, we're playing.
Freya! We haven't seen Freya a lot in competitive threes. She's incredible in twos. She's still good in threes.
This is also switched. Impace should be on
the
left.
All right, how many times?
Mad Hatter's on the right.
Also, who's crafted? BO4, Kababi, and crafted.
Do they have a sub?
No, I just want to make them feel like they don't know what they're doing.
Oh, corrupted.
It's supposed to be corrupted.
Yeah, corrupted.
It's carpted.
Carpted. Like a new Pokemon. Shifutaya Paloma on the side of Impace.
This is a mess. You know what? I'm gonna boycott. I'm not gonna talk.
Yeah.
I'm boycotting this trash heap.
Man.
Crafted. It's actually amazing. Crafted.
Crafted. Someone out there is. Hey. In BattleRekt, we all just got free name changes. Someone should change their name
to Crafted.
To Crafted.
Yeah.
And participate in the tournament.
And then like you use like you're the kind of guy that like doesn't actually curse. So you're like, oh, Crafted.
No, Crafted.
You know? Oh, I crafted.
I like it.
That was okay. So in our defense, Corrupted made his Battlefy name Crafted.
Oh, gotcha.
It's 2 R's.
Oh,
it's CRR.
Not
What's with our font then? I just can't tell the difference.
Not Crafted.
Whatever.
Well, now someone.
So his okay. So when he signed up on Battlefy, he made his name Corrupted.
Corrupted.
Yeah. Well, we should figure that out.
Paloma?
I still want to blame people here because I want them to hate me. So.
Paloma. So the battleship with a Freya.
Yeah.
Whenever you put Freya on something, it just seems inherently scarier, harder to deal with.
It's annoying. It's definitely inherently more annoying.
Imagine watching a battleship approaching you, like General, battleship, stop and bow, and then just like.
A Viking woman with thunder coming out of her. Yeah,
it's a Viking battleship. That's what this is.
Yeah, Viking battleship.
Viking battleship.
That's what we're going to call this composition, the Viking battleship.
The Viking battleship coming out from.
And then we're going to call this one.
Impace.
Damn
I'm sorry, Matt. Yeah, Impace.
Yeah. Is that right?
No, in Mad Hatters. This is Mad Hatters. Dang it. It's just like someone draw all these lines. He's gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break now. Mad Hatters and Impace. Round 1 on map number 2. Impace pick up that first one. They just need 2 to win it. Will this be it? Will their Viking battleship on the side of Mad Hatters prove too much for Impace? Let's find out. Other side now being used for onto Shifu. Going back, regrouping. A counter procking right into the counter. Crazy getting out of there. And again, watching Rushes be so aggressive when they have this setup is I just don't get used to it.
I mean, he has so much help on his paper. He has the other side. He has the shield. He has his R. He uses the ultimate, but he won't get any value. Tornado and Paloma ult will stop that, but that was 2 sticks of butter just to dodge one. She is Thunder all right, but she did not pay attention if the other side was there. There's more ultimates. There's a Paloma. She'll only get a little bit of damage. 2 and 3 just trying to find in there. There's the orb. It's just sitting there. Who takes it? Impace will tie up the orb control 1-1.
Right now, Crazy got to be really careful. Spacebar you use for 2-on-3, but he's going to be going down. And 70% health on the side of Impace. Sounds gross. Mad Hatters going down, all 3 members up. And first round going over to them.
Red team wins the round.
Well, did MVP, not a Paloma.
Not a Paloma. Wow. It's Crafted. Crafted. MVP. Did he get full yellow? No, he didn't.
One of the things watching.
By the way, if anyone's wondering, we have so dubbed it. If you get all yellow, if you get top score damage protection and disables, call it a golden shower.
That's right.
It's a golden shower.
No one. I don't think we've. At least we haven't noticed a golden shower yet.
Yeah. I also don't really look over there because I'm too busy staring at myself.
Yeah. He just has a mirror up right now. Smart Crazy going right in. We got the Shifu and Rush, a nice in cap. Other side dodging the wolf there. Oh, Silver Fang, that's one of the BattleRekts. Those Boy, spacebar on 2-1-2-1. 2-1-2-2, 2-1-2-1, 2-1. Ready to have him jump back. Oh, everyone being pulled together. Who's going to get the first orb? It's going to go over to Mad Hatters.
Pulled them all into it with the orbs. They're just like, here, you take this.
Here, hug it.
We'll group up. See Varesh, he's just trying to get his debuffs out there. He wants to get the M2 land on somebody, but he knows the cast time's huge. Oh, he gets it on Taya. He's just going to start going for damage if he can. He doesn't want to proc it off just yet. But look at that 2 and 3. He's just cornering Shifu. She's starting to win these trades. The shields
Wow.
are keeping the trades in her favor, but she gets stunned. Other side in the invisibility. She will find an escape. Oh my god, Paloma's stuck in there. She tried to panic her way out. She can't. The Shifu ultimate starting to shred through Varesh, but it really wasn't that much damage.
Oh no!
No! Wasted thunderclap.
2-1-3 lining up in the back, but everyone just scattered right into
Thunderstrike, whatever it's called.
Thunderclap.
She is Thunder.
Ooh, a nice
This might be it for her. She has nothing. Then she used the iPhone.
Oh!
Taya pulled her out of it.
Taya saved her. Taya's like, get out of there.
And in the meantime, his support died. 1, 2, though. The tornado will stop the second proc, and now Varesh stuck between a rock and a hard place. Just caught by the wall, getting pulled around, getting bullied. In the meantime, Freya gets Shifu'd
with a spear. And here goes crazy.
Oh, wow, look at that damage.
In pace, picking up their second round. They're on a fast track to the semifinals here. One more round, and they're going to take it from Mad Hatters. Let's see if Mad Hatters can turn this around. What needs to change? Is it? I was trying to think. You use a battleship to get a lot of damage with a lot of with not repercussions. Not a lot of repercussions going back at you. Freya. I'm just trying to think, like, do you think they should separate? Do you think Freya would be better? I mean, she was winning those trades when it was 1v1. Do you think 2-on-3, 2-on-3 just needs to find, one of, kind of make it crazy there. I'm trying to think what needs to change for Mad Hatters so they can start being successful. As In Pace is already looking good right off the start. 10% HP total lead. Spacebar being used from Freya to try to get close to Taya. Taya's going to haste around the stun, and a lot of damage there on a 2-1-3.
Yeah, that's not great. Was he able to secure the orb?
No. In Pace got it as well. And that is just more and more things going south here for Mad Hatters. Again, this is their last chance to stay in this tournament. They need to win these three to go to the next map.
Varesh might be down. He just hit the counter from Shifu. No, the Javelin won't make it through. He was able to dodge out with the end cap. Shifu actually didn't even bother going for him. He wants to try and finish off Paloma, knowing he can't get too much damage.
Oh, he missed the ult!
Oh, it's not great. I think Mad Hatters have kind of sealed their fate with this. A lot of missed cooldowns, a lot of just in value in what they've been throwing out there. They're going to see an ultimate from Freya. She'll get some damage on one and an end cap as well. It's going to make it a 2v3 for a little bit of time. But were they able to make enough damage out of that? Could they find the value? Varesh gets his counter hit. He finds his support.
This would be great to pick up for them. No.
It would be great.
It's going to go over to In Pace. The ultimate having to be used there by Paloma. But Varesh does fall. Thunderclap. I don't think it hit anyone. No, I don't think it hit anyone. Good reaction time from In Pace there. Freya falls. This is going to be most of Convoy going down, and Mad Hatters are going to lose it to In Pace. That is a 3-0 sweep, and In Pace moving on to semifinals.
In Pace will take that pretty clean. Mad Hatters really struggling. 2-3, not finding a lot of value in the champions that he chose, able to close in the gap. They were able to pull him away between the Rook and the Freya. Couldn't really get a lot of that pressure on the Taya, and they'd split up in that 2v1, or like where two go, your melee goes in the back line, deals as much damage as possible. The other two are just trying to poke their heart out, and then just get out. Do everything they can. Well, with Varesh and Paloma, do you want your melee to stick with you since you're doing that battleship? Do you want to just be a big group of three, or is that too risky? When you're dealing with Paloma ultimates, you're dealing with Shifu ultimates, Shifu M2s even that can pierce. It's a really tough situation, but they just weren't able to keep up with the pace, and they weren't able to find a lot of that max damage hitting trades.
We did see that when 2-3 on Rook did get his counter hit, he did so much damage, and he would be in there. He would be 2v1ing himself, just chunking everyone. So if you can get yourself into situations like that where you'd allow a melee like Rook to shine. Again, 2-3, we've seen him be an amazing player in the past. You're seeing the champions didn't quite work out this time. Maybe it's a new team. I'm not sure if did you recognize the two players from earlier BattleRekts?
I do not. So as far as I'm not as familiar with these players. I'm sure they've played in tournaments, and I think I've seen their names here and there, and I know they're in top rank play, obviously. But as far as BattleRekt is concerned, this is their first time here on our stage. This is my first time being able to cast them, so that is fun. Thank you for joining.
Welcome.
Hope you had fun.
Congratulations making it.
But in the meantime, we've got the double kill. I think it was Paloma and Freya going down here in this replay, and we get the juicy shots.
Oh, look at this.
We get the juicy VR shots. We're going to be able to go in on this. It was just so hard. 2-3 really wanted to get in and find value on your Freya. you know, I know people make fun of Freya's for just going in and not leaving, but that's a little bit of how her kit works. She needs to be in there to build shields,
Yes.
and her kit is heavily relied on building those shields.
Yeah.
Without shields, you can't do anything. Her hammers don't really poke as much damage as someone like a Bako Axe or someone like a Rakan M2, so she really can't rely on the hammers. So she needs to go in to get the trades, to get the shield, so that then she can get free damage and then leave.
Yeah. There's also the battle eyes that allow. So I think when she has a shield, she does. She attacks faster.
Yeah.
And so she is so shield oriented. So she does have a limb, as Raigons do, but for a good reason. Here's some just highlights of that last, or just last matchup between Mad Hatters and In Pace, our beautiful VR client. I do want to try that out.
Maybe we'll do that during our break this time.
We'll just go over.
Let's go get nauseous, not be able to eat lunch.
Just
oh, look at those eyes!
Whoa! That was terrifying.
The death stare. Oh my God, we're even. Oh, this is so cool.
This is what they see. I really did enjoy. I want to get more of those like audience shots because that's what I'm big RPer. I do enjoy like what is the world? What is this lore? Oh, lore. That's what we want to do.
We're gonna lore. You and I have to come up with lore for a champion every week.
For a champion. Also, guys in chat, we talked about Twitter briefly. We didn't give you guys a hashtag to tweet at us with. And so we asked you guys last week to come up with hashtags. You guys sent us amazing things.
Sadly, we didn't commit any of them to memory.
No.
So they're all, wasted.
So either we make one up now, or we just have them make up another one. We literally take the first one we see.
Hashtag pick me.
Hashtag pick me. That's not bad.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah. Tweet at WatchNGE using the hashtag pick me to have a chance for your tweet to go up on stream. We appreciate you guys. Thank you again, the community. And we have the bracket ready. So now we can see who is moving on to the semifinals. Let's pull that up here. So the quarterfinals, we have Lekek beating Team Myth off broadcast. They will move on. We did see Impact beat Lumi in a 2-1, so we did get to that third map. Then Tutorial Boss beat We Dem Boys 2-0 off stream, which you guys just watched In Pace versus Mad Hatters to move on. So up next, when we come back from the break, it is going to be Lekek versus Impact. And then we're going to be watching Tutorial Boss versus In Pace. And we will be, again, watching all of these now.
Yeah, the rest of the matches.
The rest of the matches on broadcast.
We will broadcast. So we have our two semis, which will be the same exact format we just saw.
Yep.
And the finals, the only difference is that it's win score 5 within each map as opposed to win score 3.
Yeah.
They still alternate their map bans.
Yeah, and the other difference is you get money.
Yeah, also, when you get to the end, you actually get some money.
Yeah.
Which is always nice.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining us. That is our quarterfinals done. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with the semifinals.
Welcome back to BattleRekt. That's our theme song. Ba-da-da-ba.
Wow, what a callback.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got that with Rainey, and he was not prepared. Lost his mind.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's BattleRekt Season 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Season 1.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hold my water, not drink it. Welcome back, guys. EU
We
Week
should
2.
almost drink it a bunch.
It's just people like, drink the water.
Oh, it's like one of those like, oh, no. Like,
Just keep interrupting
but do that
yourself.
constantly the whole time?
Yeah. I'll find some other way to do that. Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, we have a bracket for you to check out. We have made it to the semifinals, and it is LeKek versus Impact, and the next tutorial bosses versus In Pace. We're first watching LeKek versus Impact. So LeKek are so aggressively our last week's champions.
They are our last week's champions.
When you speak fast,
which I do very
you
frequently.
can just screw up a lot of things.
Yes, which I also do very frequently.
Which is why we used the wisdom tip of last week. Just don't speak.
Just don't. If you don't speak at all, you'll probably find yourself in a better situation.
People will think you're really smart.
Yes.
And you are, because you're not speaking.
And then you think really hard about what you're going to say. But make sure you don't think too hard, because what happens is, like, people are talking about, I don't know, fun things in childhood, and then you're like, okay, I want to really talk about how my childhood impacted my life. And then you're like, what you do as a child really forms what you are as an adult. And then you realize, like, they stopped talking about kids stuff.
Moved
like,
on. Yeah.
And they're like, you're
like,
slow,
They're like, where should we go to
Yeah.
lunch? Yeah, it's a balance, guys. It's all about a balance. We are ready. Our first draft is up. LeKek and Impact. Hot Biscuit, Condemned, and Blanks. So we're going to see them now for the first time this week against God of, Vague, and Drizzler. So Hot Biscuit on Ashka. No surprise there. Amazing Ashka main. Plays it, loves it, dominates with it. Lucy Destiny. Lucy, we've been seeing more of today.
Drizzler's probably going to play Thorn. There's the Ashka Esmo Paloma that we saw. I want to call them, like, the wrong name just out of spite because they're Ailmal LeKek. I want to call them, like, Ailmal Kek.
Ailmal LeKek. And I'm passed. Thorn, yep. Final one.
I'm passed.
Yeah.
There it is. So Lucy Destiny Thorn.
CSC.
No surprise, but the Ashka Esmo Paloma, I like it because it's unique. We rarely see double DPS ranged coming out of any team at all. And that's triple range, though. So closing that gap is going to be frustrating for Thorn. But, they do have Lucy and Destiny to start poking from a distance. I think they know.
Yeah.
And I saw this sled on our little thing here.
Oh.
And I don't know. I feel like it's made of popsicle sticks.
It's real snow.
It's made of popsicle sticks. I think I just got caught in my water. It's okay.
Hate
I
this
mean,
part of
snow.
the
This
guy.
is real snow. This is real pine tree.
Essence.
Essence? Is that? I mean, we're not wizards. What are you gonna put this in your
Don't tell them
spell
that.
book
They
and
don't-
burn it?
They don't need to know that.
We're not wizards.
Attic
You'll forget this conversation.
asked, is Hot Biscuit always Ashka? I think yes.
Yes.
I think yes, for the most part. I don't think we've seen him on anyone but Ashka so far. Right?
No. Hard to say. I don't think so.
Yeah.
At least we can
He-
confidently say he's
confidently say
predominantly played.
Yes. Yes, very, very much so.
Oh, so someone in chat asked, there's so much, it's someone I don't think was as familiar with this game and said there's so much going on, 3v3 is just crazy. What do you pay attention to? And just to kind of speak a little bit to that subject, a lot of it is you're looking, there are certain key abilities that just have large value on your team, which is what especially as a caster, is tough, right? There's 6 people all trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
How do you know which people to watch? Paloma, her other side's a big one. You want any mobility or things to track. Like, when is the mobility down? Because that's when you're looking to see someone need to do something cheeky to get out of something damagey, because they have no more way to get out of there. No more way to escape the pain. No more way.
All right, here we go. First round of the semifinals has begun. Hot Biscuit, one of those fireballs still in there. Oh! The burrow stays in. Drizzler smart, not coming up too early. Sun's gonna miss there. Condemned Esmo. Watch, just wait for that burst coming out of Esmo. We see just, again, if he has a full, I think, 6 max charges, he just unloads a lot of damage onto the enemy.
And again, if he has his spacebar, it's just so hard to find value in trying to hit him, because the moment you think you're going to be able to snag him, he's got that second one, that recast. So you need to wait for it fully to be done before you throw anything too fat into him. Now we're going to see, oh, there's a nice poke on a Destiny. She just takes that. She space bars a bit late and then still takes a Firebolt. Not great damage from Vague. Gonna ult to get out of that. Oh, and she's actually able to find some geometry. Finds Ashka down there in the bottom, which forces him to spacebar out. There's the ultimate from Thorn. He's gonna get a little bit onto Esmo, but not a lot. But right now it's just gonna act as a projectile blocker. In the meantime, Thorn just trying to WASD at a damage, but he cannot get out of this. Esmo has him in his grasp. He even pulls him in closer.
Come here. Do more damage to me.
I like this.
God, I'm having to be careful taking a lot of damage there. Look at Esmo just non-stop pressuring God of Forces roll to get out of there. Counter being procced the last second. I think it was by the Wolves from Paloma, which is unfortunate. You can't control where those things bounce. They see a counter and they don't care.
Looks like Hot Biscuit actually in a dangerous spot. Oh, she knew that the Mega Sphere would go through the firewall, so she used the value on that. Ashka, Hot Biscuit just trying to put damage into Thorn. Paloma ultimate down, and they are able actually.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Lekek jumps into the Paloma ult to try to be healed, and that's exactly what Vake saw. Uses the ult because they were all together and gets so much value. A lot of damage going through.
We have an Esmo ult coming out. Will it be able to get either of them? No! He's actually going to use the EX space. Saves his teammate. You don't see it very often.
No, not a lot.
It is one of my favorite abilities in this game, but Thorns just don't use it very often, whether to engage or disengage. It's usually escape some heavy damage.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it makes sense. Thorn's standard spacebar is just so incredibly good at moving people around the field and just dealing damage no matter what, that you're rarely going to have the ability to do your EX space. It doesn't have the same value. It has, you know, obviously different value, hence it being a different ability. What am I saying? I'm an idiot.
What are you saying? Altogether, really cool to watch it used.
One, fight.
Drizzler with that one. Impact picking the first round. Here we go, round number 2. For a second there, it looked like Lekek had it. A lot of damage going to Drizzler, a lot of damage going to Gada, but they just found a way to just kind of wiggle it out. It was really that amazing Destiny ult. Just super unfortunate on the side of Lekek. A great read there from Impact. Tango going through on the Hot Biscuit, forced to use that spacebar to jump out. Destiny using that spacebar, as I like seeing Destinies do recently. They usually time it to just knock the orb to guarantee that their team gets a hold of that. The Petrify. Get out there on the Hot Biscuit.
Keep them all to the other side. They knew he had nothing left. That was actually really smart of them, but the other side cooldown was still there. And Entangle, but Hot Biscuit won't take a lot of max health just yet. Destiny gets pulled by Esmo, who has a full stick of butter, but Paloma's all alone. He uses the ult to get the orb, but it actually helped Paloma out. There's an ultimate on her. Oh, he just used the ult just to escape.
Wow.
Pinball away.
I wonder if he was trying to
and
get
then
someone.
pinball right back.
Yeah, I wonder if Vague was looking to potentially get a hit there. It's a lot to use your ultimate just to escape. Maybe that was the only escape that he had. Maybe he saw them coming and just thought it was going to look, a Hot Biscuit stuck in the corner, using the ult to get out.
That's an okay trade. It's essentially a wasted ult for a wasted ult. I mean, I don't like it, but it could be worse.
I mean, it saves you.
Yeah.
It does save you. Hot Biscuit I saw earlier also canceling the M2 to make sure he did not get hit by the panic. You can just see what people value. Like, do I value damage or do I value getting damage and fear? And they're like, all right, it's okay. I'm just going to cancel my ult. I'd rather just, M1 to be one. Another Petrify coming out there. There we go.
It's actually really good. Look at that. All three in the God of. Lucy actually took a lot of max health damage. What are we looking at here? I'm hearing everyone shout.
Gotta be careful. The counter going up. The
Oh my
stun
God,
gets hit.
Destiny.
All three go through. Big one more hit away. Lucy doing a good job.
She wanted to finish him off with the spacebar, but instead she just kept herself away from Lucy's line of sight. Ashka's gonna get out of there. Gets some ignite on the Thorn as well, and then the missed goo from Lucy.
It's not over yet though, because Impact does have a lot of HP on their side still for those two members. They can find a clean pick here. They might have a chance, but it looks like Lekek has now stabilized. They're starting to separate, and this is Impact now just taking damage from all sides. Kadem using that first spacebar to get over the wall. The second one to join the friends. Lekek now orb control goes over to them. He up their third. Let's see who's going to get this final one. Impact does, tying up 3 orbs to 3.
It's actually really good for them. They really needed that. Gives them just enough health. The EX shield is now down. Oh, Nesmo takes a lot of damage from that goo. Thorn's going to stand in it. He's just going to try and put pressure on, get the panic, and then the Wolf's going to help finish him and Lucy off. He's not going to have anything left here. No more cooldowns. There's the burrow, but spacebar right out of there.
That stun from Hot Biscuit down there onto Vague on Destiny was really just set up all 3 of those right mouse buttons. I think her wall was down, and like you said, using that space to try to knock him away, but instead running away from his own support's heals. And those things, it's like heat of the moment things, and that's your impact. You've done it. That's your impact. That's your instinct. They are impact. And
you're in pace.
That's your in pace, and you've done it so much. Like, oh, enemies! I've got a space bar. I'm gonna hit him, and it's just hard. It's just so much to keep track of all at once. LeKek tying up 1-1 here in our semifinals. Nice tangle. Ooh, panic. That's a lot of damage on Hot Biscuit. He's not got a lot left. I think he has a space for him, maybe. He's using the wall to dance around, but he's in a lot of trouble. There's a space for to get back to his team.
Oh, there it is. 2 into her. Keeps the space bar at bay. That way she won't get that boosted damage. Megasphere not finding any contact. Esmo using his space to find himself in safety. He's almost built up his ultimate again. You see a lot of ult in this Esmo, but he's not going to be able to use any EX for his Siphon. He's not going to be able to. He used his EX on the shield a good amount.
Well, here we go. So we saw Impact do this. I'm sorry, we saw LeKek do this last time. They used the Esmo ult to bait out any mobility from the enemy team, and then Ashka follows up with his. But it looked like Hot Biscuit didn't have his, or did his go off?
Yeah,
oh, that's a lot of damage.
That's going to be it for Esmo.
Ooh, Condemned getting hit, I think, twice by that. Blanks dodged in that pool, but it's a 2v3 right now, and no one's really low. A nice ult there.
Oh, but the counter kept him away. She's going to get hit by the counter. The support's going to go down. Hot Biscuit is going to be in a dire situation here. He might be great at Ashka, but I don't think you can 3v2 here with only 50% energy.
3v1. Impact picking up their second round. One more to take the map. One of the things, looking at it, I get hit by Ashka's stun so much because I keep forgetting that it is my circle on my character that's my hitbox, not the character's like dress. Right?
Correct.
So it's like I'm playing Iva, and my character looks like he's made it out of that, like where Ashka's stun's gonna go off, but I have like an edge of my little character circle in there. I get stunned and I just get frustrated.
I mean, learning your own character's hitbox is something people don't really think to do. Right?
Yeah.
It's a huge part of it. I mean, if you main a character, you need to understand when you're in danger and when you're not. And you can talk all about what that is, but either way, you have to play to it. I mean, I love it. I think it's great. It's consistent. You know exactly. It's not like you can lean and do weird stuff when your character's looking awkward.
Yeah.
You will always have a very consistent hitbox no matter what the situation is. But now we're going to see Ashka just trying to poke as much as he can. He's using the wall to his advantage. They kind of understand that this orb's going to be at a loss for now. So if you dedicate too much to it, you're just kind of screwed. So they want to try and poke their heart out. They've got the triple range. Wow, look at how long he was in there.
Yeah.
Look at the increase time on that?
I don't know, but Drizzler decided he was able to bait out.
It's Dizzler, by the way. Somebody in chat got a little trigger.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Dizzler. Like the candies.
Red team claimed the orb.
Sizzler? That's a restaurant.
But they don't sponsor us, so shh.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Chain food.
Oh, nice shield there by Esmo, eating up the entire M2. He wants to get the charge. He's got it. Oh, he baits out the counter as well. All of it's going to go into Thorn instead. He knows he has it. There's the ultimate. Has to use Pinball to get out. Thorn's the only one that takes the damage. Will Blue secure an orb this time? They do. Ale Mal kick. There's an Ash Gold followed by Paloma ultimate. Couldn't get both. The stun onto Destiny. She's actually in a really bad spot, but she's able to silence him out of the M2 in the meantime.
Condemned! Getting knocked back into the goo, and he's going to go down. Impact finding one member of LeKek. Let's see if I can find the other two. No one's really low. Vague, probably the lowest. Lucy, but here comes the heals. Barrier as well.
They're so separated right now, though. Look at this.
Yeah, but
all they have to do is just flick back and forth, poke as much as they can. The shields to come out just to negate any max health damage so they can't get bursted. This is going to probably be it for LeKek, our current champions. Right now, losing the first map.
Impact. Now, would you say it was the team comp of LeKek that just led to the mid control not being a thing? Was his Impact had just too much pressure? Because I do know last week, Impact, that was the thing that I think defined them, was just it seemed every single orb possible. They were just so good at that objective. There you go. Impact picking up map number 1.
I mean, it's really tough, but when you're looking at a team like this that just has so much orb control, you have a pull from Thorn, you have a push from Destiny, you've got the push from Lucy, and all you really have is the Esmo pull. Right? It's all you truly have to at least move the orb around and get it in your half. Ashka could E, I suppose, but that's just not good because you push it away.
Dizzler also has, on Thorn, you've got your every third, if you want to say that.
Guess the pull, yeah. Every third M1 is a pull, and you can extend the reach of that with the BattleRekt as well. So, when you look at a comp like that, you almost, I almost didn't put this back. Oh, no, it's going away.
Oh, it looks like it's sledding.
It's sledding.
That's
It's going away.
Oh, it stopped.
A lot of times you almost have to accept that if you don't time things right as the orb's coming up and you don't have the right cooldowns to engage, you let it happen. It's not worth it because the amount of cooldowns that you would spend going in, especially when you're triple ranged, you'll probably lose more health. And on top of it, they're going to get more energy
health.
and health.
Yeah.
You want to try and steal it, yeah, I suppose. But as a ranged composition, you're going to put yourself in unnecessary danger. I mean, Esmo could get one space in and one space out. I suppose they could use the other side to help get them in and out.
But that's your mobility, and then they just chase you.
And then they just chase
you.
And
we have seen that it's not a necessity to winning. You don't need to get the orbs to win the game. We've seen games where it was 4-0 and the team was 0. Got it. We do have a replay for you. It was the Destiny Ashka battle. Let's take a look at that.
Is the one down bottom?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got the stun into all three.
Look at Lucy keeping her alive. Heal. Another heal's going to come to keep her alive. Look at that.
As the auto
Every
attack
single one.
hit.
But that time she wanted the spacebar to finish off Hot Biscuit. I think she was assuming that her spacebar would finish her off.
Wow.
But she's not iframed during that space, which is what makes Destiny also, I don't want to say weaker, but it really helps balance her out. While her space is super strong, she can move around so much. She can control it. She can knock one person, right? Only the first one she makes contact with. It does hit counters, and it does hit bulwarks and stuff that trigger, but she is not iframed. So if she's heading directly at you, you can, especially an M2 from Ashka, we saw it earlier, will also hold her at bay. It'll force her back enough to where she can't hit you, and she just took 60 freaking damage because she took all 3 of your flame bolts.
Yeah. Also, another thing too is it's kind of like, it reminds me of Rook when can you panic? Can you panic her while she's in, like, if Lucy launches her panic flask at a Destiny who's just sphered, will she, or does that like negate panic?
It does not negate panic.
Okay, so
yeah, she'll get panic.
Yeah.
She is totally vulnerable to crowd control. She's vulnerable to everything.
Right.
Like she exists, she's just faster and tiny. But I was told I have a Christmas surprise. The VR guy has a Christmas surprise for me, and I'm curious to know what that is. I'm a little bit scared. Oh my god.
Oh, look at this!
There he is.
It's Baco!
There's the boy. No! No!
No way! Oh yeah! Get wrecked!
Why is that a thing?
That's Merry Christmas.
That's actually adorable. Also, yeah, man, that sums up my Christmas.
Everyone just hates Baco. Just peace. I love the wave too. That was
actually amazing.
I think I want to imagine there's like a lion den, like there's a lion's pit.
I hope he did that live because I hope he knew the risk of messing that up. Like he went to go throw it, but it just falls on the ground in front of him. I hope he did that live.
That wasn't. Thank you, VR guy.
That was actually amazing.
That was super.
That was sad. You should do that with a lot of other people.
Well, whenever like someone does like a crazy thing, whoever's like, if you can just read chat, whoever's ticked off at a certain hero, we'll just cut to that and just take that champion and just throw him into the pit.
And we haven't seen a lot of spam of our new emotes, guys. Get in there.
We do have,
spam the emotes.
If you guys know them, spam them for us, and you guys get on that.
You have to enable BTTV to see them.
BTTV, yeah.
Yep.
BTT TV.
Well, let's just get into the next map, though.
So
map number 1, going in favor of Impact, Ailmalkick. We're not able to take the first one, so
Blossom.
Impact, even though they took it, are going to switch to Blossom.
Yep.
I think Lucy is always, I don't want to say a bit of a risk, but I'm going to say it. She's always a bit of a risk. Again, not having any mobility. She has that monster shield. She has her clarity potion, and she can do a lot of damage. Condemned on Freya. Ashka staying on Hot Biscuit, so they're losing the triple range.
I like, again, going for melee to have some pressure, some presence if they need to get up and personal or need to have that center control. I like that. And again, maybe they're just like, all right, we do want orbs. We want orbs too.
Well, if anyone's confused, I main Baco. I love Baco. That's why he threw the Baco.
That's why he chucked it.
Yeah, that was specifically for me.
Door. Look at this, a complete switch of again Ashka, Hot Biscuit on Ashka. Ashka on Hot Biscuit? Hot Biscuit on Ashka, yeah, that's it.
Either way.
They're both on each other. But Freya and Uldur being the switch up there for Lekek, and I love Uldur so much. The chronosphere that he can do.
I don't love him at all.
It's such an amazing, like, as a player, the level I'm at now is recognizing things tier 1, right? For example, someone counters, I'm like, cool, he countered, so I'm going to flick something. Or, someone puts a wall up, I'm like, cool, oh, okay, I see a wall. That's as far as I go. With his chronosphere, it's like, as I'm doing an ability, and I let it go and he catches it, I register the chronosphere, and I always forget it's coming back at you. I always forget.
That looks pretty.
This is coming back at your face real quick. It's just like, huh, and then just smacks you in the face.
What's funny is when it kind of can backfire, and especially if that happens to someone that has a counter, you can then get your counter hit.
We've seen Destiny do it a
lot.
What's
even funnier is the Chronoflux at the big Chronosphere, and they just look at it, and they're just like, okay, they just M1 into it and counter. And they're like, thanks. Especially if they're like
they get used to it.
Shifu can do it with like his javelin, so he javelins into it, and then he just teleports wherever Uldur is.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
true.
so it didn't even bother like finding contact.
What's so amazing about that is, again, that just shows like these players have played so much against all the different mix-ups and matchups that when they, who have counters, have played against Odor, they know this is something I can do, and it's part of their kit, and they just implement it for this game. But here we go. We are getting ready for map number 2, impacting the first one. They can pick this one up. They're going on to the finals. Again, you just got to win 2 maps.
Did we get any tweets? Anyone following that?
Oh, yeah. Who's following the tweets?
Oh my God, I got a resume.
Did you really?
I got a resume from Groongoon. Oh, it's amazing.
We'll check it out. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll check it out a little bit later.
Right.
We have a match to watch.
Yeah, they're going in. Let's see. Skills.
He's good with animals.
Good with animals, and he's very persuasive with quotes. That's amazing.
Oh, that's so good.
Keep it up, guys.
All right.
Again,
So,
complete switch up.
Let's see how the new comp works. Freya is again just going to try and bully that back line, get in the way. The tree is down, so she can probably turn her attention to Blossom. But look at the damage Thorn's taking, even though he's got everything at his disposal. Stun onto Oldor, so he can't heal for a little bit. He's just going to actually go for damage. Screw that, he wants the orb, but they do lose it. Impact takes the first orb. The Barbed Hustle just going to go right into it. Freya has found damage and not taken as much, so this is a much different Freya play than we saw earlier.
I'm basically seeing a little bit of M1s there from Vague, having to back up. Just trying to find it. The nice dodge there from Oldor, not getting hit by Dizzler's Thorn, Dizzler's Pull. Who's in the middle? Oh, it looks like Lekek, I believe, picked that one up. It looked like Condemned used that ult to make sure.
Oh, there's the damage. This time, Thorn just doesn't have a lot of support. Destiny always has to stay far enough back to get the pokes. He goes in, and without a tree, he has nothing to help him out. Look at him go. He's just going to go all in. It might not be enough. Oldor has an ultimate. Is he going to save it? He is.
Nice EX tree there from Blossom, from Gotham, to make sure you get that AoE shield for the team. Keep him alive.
Bam.
Oh! Burrow going down.
There's the ult on Freya. I expected that. Oh no, but missed because Thorn ulted, knowing she'd be coming for him. He was the easiest target, but it's going to go down anyways. Ashka, Hot Biscuit, finding it. There's the counter from Destiny not being used. Both walls up. Both walls now out of cooldown. Who's going to win this trade? I mean, Ashka's got the support, so here, he's already in a good spot. There's the corner flexible. There's the blind ultimate.
Wow.
Across the wall, he'll hit the counter, but in the meantime, Blossom's doing her best, but she just can't seem to find her teammate. Getting bullied by Freya. Now the 1v3. We have faith, but we don't have faith.
Blossom is incredibly strong, but not with that chain CC. And there we go. Lekek picking up their first round. Looking good so far. Looking like, you know, they're ready for a comeback. And again, that amazing win pose from Hot Biscuit.
The little nerd music.
The game's amazing.
So, you know, so somebody caught it, and it did happen. Destiny essentially used Oldor's Chronoflux to hit her own counter. But there are certain counters that I don't know if it's worth using the cooldown, unless you know you're going to be out of danger for a while. Because Destiny's counter is so huge. Oh, look at this, the audience view.
That looked like it was Lucy's mom.
Yeah,
is Lucy's mom?
Oh, yeah, she is.
In the audience?
Yeah, her name is Tusi.
Tusi.
Yeah.
Lucy's mom. Maybe we should go check out the audience members and see if there's any maybe like Easter eggs that Stunlock put in.
Ooh,
they're pretty sweet.
I mean, there was the entire Thorn.
Oh my gosh,
that was so good.
Oh,
the corner flux came out, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter.
Yeah, I think the stun picked it up there from
Ashka's stun was able to secure it.
It does stuns. It does damage. It's a great ability there from Hot Biscuit. Vague using that spacebar to knock Freya away, but look at Thorn taking a lot of damage. Forced to use Barb Husk. And again, there is no other side. There is no Paloma.
He's got no space. Yeah, the support. He actually has to rely on essentially the tree or the EX tree from Blossom.
Wow!
Oh my God!
Beautiful ult there from Hot Biscuit, securing a second
orb. Look at the damage. Thorn has yet to stop taking ticks the last 30 seconds. He has an ultimate, so they're looking to find the combo. But with an Oldor ultimate, if they don't know that's there, they could waste too much energy for nothing. Oldor can save any teammate that asks for it right now. EX tree is down, but it's not going to find a lot of value. They just leave Thorn alone. And they secure the orb. Lekek takes the orb.
That's 3-0 now. I was just praising Impact for their amazing orb control. And it looks like just having a melee is what they need to get that pressure. Oh, an ult landing completely there onto Thorn. Does a tree make a noise when it falls surrounded by enemies?
Okay, so I want to watch that. All right, I want to watch. I don't know what you just said. Does the tree make fall when it kills its enemies? Does it make sound when it kills its enemies? Is that what you said?
I was trying. You know when they say that, like, does a tree make a sound in the forest if no one's around to hear it? It falls. I was trying to make that for Thorn. It just failed hard.
Yeah, I want to rewatch the Freya ultimate into the Oldor ultimate, then they came and stunned. Just the amount of CC they were able to lock down and just completely finish off that those combos are always fun to watch. So that's one I want to check it out. That is my subtle cue to you, replay, sir.
But here we go. It is now a 2v2. We have a support and a range versus support and a range.
Blossom got almost no value out of that ultimate. She had to cancel because she knew Old Door put up the corner flux instead of flicking, but this would have been a waste. She only gets iframe for the first jump.
This has got to be careful there. His space is down. He's taking a lot of damage. Wait, I thought he just spaced.
He did.
Was that quick?
Maybe he did.
Here we go. Maybe he.
Oh, she tried to push him into the. Oh, there it is, the Death Vortex. He ults back in. She's going to stand in that. She does not care.
He hides behind the wall going into the Death Vortex. I love that. So he goes in, so he doesn't take the tick. He's not in there for long enough to take the damage, but he uses the wall as defense.
The Chrono Flux is going to save him. She can't go for him. The stun didn't actually get. What is going on? Oh, because the stun got reflected, so it was in his favor. The ultimate's going to save them.
Wow.
Get the stun on one. He wants to push him out, but he needs the orb. No, he couldn't get it. I cannot believe he stayed alive that long.
He stayed alive for so long. It was so well played from Hot Biscuit.
That was sick.
Not only using his walls, but the walls of the map. And they're going to go down. That's going to be Impact. They started with no orbs. They got 3 in a row there. Coming back, getting a lot of HP, ending with about 50%. That's a cool Blossom skin.
Yeah.
Red, like the blood of the forest.
Oh, and just to speak on it, somebody did ask, and I think chat helped them out, but I'll get into a little bit of detail. iframe is called an invulnerability frame, and there are certain abilities in this game where you have essentially quote-unquote airtime.
Yes.
So you're up off the ground, and you cannot be touched. You can't do anything. You just kind of don't exist for a while. It's called an invulnerability frame. Certain abilities kind of do weird mix matches of it, like Other Side and Immaterial, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's get into the game. Folks, Destiny's counter's been hit early on, but no damage from there.
We got a 1-to-1, the tangle up. Spacebar goes off, gets the stun. Hot Biscuit using the space to get away on himself. Counter not being hit. A lot of good dodging. Both teams dodging a lot of abilities, but now here we go. Damage onto Destiny. Old Door.
Get the first orb.
His M1s do, after that tick, it's just surprising damage. It always catches me off guard. Oh, here we go. Fred jumping in. A lot of damage there on Destiny. They're not going to stop. She's going to keep on M1. The counter goes up. A nice dodge. She gets the ult there on the big. Oh, there comes through. The CC is not stopped.
The EX tree just gets shredded through.
Still alive.
Unbelievable. Destiny just needs to run. She has nothing left. Ashka's going to find her. Aldori might find her. EX-M1 sitting in that wall. It does hit Thresh. Thorn. I keep doing that because I think of Thresh and Thorn.
Thresh and Thorn together. The counter being hit. Frey goes, and I cannot believe this Vague not only has made it out, but is now healthy and back to doing damage using the EX-M1 transform weapon to get some shields on himself and the allies, and a really good stabilization there from Impact. And now look, Hot Biscuit is now in trouble.
Red team has
taken the orb. That's going to be 3 for Impact. Now we're going to see Frey just going to go try and help support. The ultimate into Thorn. Oh my god, Old Door's just stuck in the corner. The Petrified, though, he's going to use Stone Glass. A Blossom ultimate will help finish off the damage.
Wow.
After putting so much into Destiny, they are somehow able to turn this around. Impact supporting each other. Hot Biscuit, you got nothing left. You got 10 health, a single hit. Oh, he eased through the spacebar. He's able to stay alive. Oh no, he couldn't take the M1. He's so scared, and he should be. He's going to go down.
Burns the tree.
Oh, that is so close, though.
Burns the tree, though. A fantastic turnaround from Impact. I thought Vague was gone. Managed to spacebar out of there, get healed up, get some shields, and they turn that around. Impact picking up their second round. They just need one more, and they're going to move on to the finals.
And some very impactful Destiny ults this round and the last round. Just getting so much value between the stuns and the damage. Again, 40 for the first hit on each person, and then it halves from there. So it goes 40, then 20, then 10, then 5, and then decimals.
We see a question in chat. Is Pearl ever used in high levels? Yeah, we see Pearl used in high levels.
I wouldn't say frequently.
We haven't seen, at least in this tournament, we haven't seen a lot of Pearl. We think we've seen only a couple. But yes, still used.
I mean, we've seen nearly everybody. 2 fireballs. Oh, one's actually going to hit Thorn. Didn't realize they were both in there, what angle they were at. No, they are too big. Counter got baited it, but it did get hit, and she's going to get value on that. She's going to follow all the way through. Destiny wants to find herself in there, but she takes a lot of damage from what seems to be Old Door's E. Freya's not finding nearly as much value as she used to.
Dizzler doing a good job with an M1 flick down on Condemn just to not hit the counter and then turning and just started wailing on Freya. Gust, not going to negate too much. Takes 2 M2s from Hot Biscuit. There we go. We see a lot of Destiny do that. You just spacebar, you hit them away, you run back to your team.
Pulled in and then counter's just going to
Impact picked it up. I'm sorry, Lekak picks it up.
Incapacitate followed by stun. Will they get any damage? They almost locked nothing in on her. This is the Thorn from the Thorn ultimate. all the ultimates. Freya using one, Ashka using one, Thorn.
Destiny might be going down
Destiny
here.
actually might go down. She has to spacebar out of there. She has almost nothing left. What's her health looking like? 20, 18.
Oh!
She now has a shield and the tree.
Oh, it's keeping
the
him
tree
alive.
goes down the end cap. They're going to try and just wait it out because they don't want to put anything into his shield, and Freya will go down. Destiny again getting kept alive by her support and her spacebar. Oh.
And then using the Older's Chronosphere to pop the counter on herself. Gonna hit stun there. Oh,
Oh my God!
Biscuit, a nice pickup in the back. They tried to counter.
The misplaced tree, but he's going to go right in there. He picks up the ult orb. He's going to get some burst damage, gets away from the burrow and the stun. He will get entangled. Ulted by Uldor. He's going to, no, he didn't stun anybody. And red team, Impact take this orb. The 2v2, a bit more split evenly now. 26% health pool to 27. Blossom has a full stick of butter there, though. A lot of energy, as well as Thorn.
Yeah, both have full ults.
If they can get a lot of cooldowns out of here, they can get some juicy damage, but it's going to be tough. Ashka knows better. He'll keep his distance.
Spacebar there.
Spacebar's down. They might be able to just lock in on him now. She might need to use a tree here. EX tree maybe? No. He's going to try and find damage onto Blossom. Who gets the orb? Impact again.
Oh, no, but Blanks, I think his space, he just came up just in time, goes over the wall, petrifying Dizzler there. And now we've got
there's
1v1 in 2 places.
Two of them made contact. He did get slowed. He wants to M2. 1, 2, 3. Only the last one making contact on Thorn, but he still has an ultimate. He's saving it. He wants that moment. The Ash Gold finds no one. Hot Biscuit. Then he goes back into the stun, gets pushed back out. 1 ult, 2 ult. Here's the one from Uldor. He couldn't find the stun through the wall. The X tree is down. They're just going to take it out. Tree Sanctuary, or Force Sanctuary.
Lekek needs this right now. If they go down, it's all over for them, and it looks like they are going to fall. The Entangle gonna seal the fate of Hot Biscuit, and Impact going to take their second map 3-1 against Lekek. Lekek moving on to our finals. Those are some good games.
Impact are able to pull it through. We lose Lekek.
We do.
We lose our champions from last week who seemed to dominate pretty handily, at least for a little portion of it. We saw the skill, but you can tell. You can find the comps to poke through here.
Yeah.
They changed it up. They tried the old door, Ashka, Freya. I still am not positive on how I feel like on how Freya fits in our current 3v3 meta. Just because, again, right now everyone's getting really good with team comps. I'm going to go off the screen. Everyone's getting really good at team comps. And everyone is trying to, you find more value in abilities when you work with others. And Freya, at the core, just kind of goes in, does her stuff, and backs back out.
Sure.
She only has her incapacitate on her hammer, which sometimes she can land, but it's difficult and it's hard to rely on.
Yeah.
You have to get static and then hit a hammer.
The combo setup is very hard. Basically, if you hit the counters, yeah, I mean you're getting a ton of value. You're pulling people into you. They have to use space for us to get away, but by herself, if it's up to the opponent, then yeah, it's hard to set up those combo potentials. Meme Historian asks, "Full stick of butter?" Question mark. It's a fighting comes from a fighting term when you have
fighting game term. Yeah.
You have full energy and you're able to use in this game use your ultimates with your full energy. We call it a full stick of butter.
Full stick of butter. Brainy's the one that kind of started using it on this broadcast, and I followed suit. It's kind of cool. That was a fun thing. I was told some kind of replay's coming in, so I'm just gonna say, show us whatever you just tried to tell me. Unless it wasn't a replay. I think it was. Cool.
So
I was supposed to hear him, but I didn't hear him.
This is Freya jumping through.
Oh, so this is all. Look at this. So we're gonna see the knock up from there. Then we're gonna see the Freya ult, followed by the old door ult, followed by everyone just going in. So that was 3 ultimates. Thorn just got smashed, and I love seeing value in that. Again, when you have Blossom and you have the Forest Sanctuary, which is your EX tree, it falters against AoE damage.
Because it
takes
double.
So just to explain the mechanic of the Forest Sanctuary, if you're in range of it, it will take damage instead of you. So I think it has 45 health. You can burst that up to 60, I believe, with the extra 15 health in the tree, or something of that nature. But if something AoE hits the tree and you, the tree takes double damage because it's going to take the damage from you and then the individual damage it took. So it definitely falters to AoE, which is like Freya stuff. Oh my god, look at that damage. The Destiny ult locking in all that damage. We had some incredible Destiny ults. Finding that geometry, people are slowly getting better and better with her. She tried to hunt down Hot Biscuit there and went down instead. Mr. Houdat also, that wasn't you. And also anyone that the guy that asked about Pearl. If you want to watch or see a good one, look at this damage. Boom, boom. What do? Nothing. You die.
You die.
You melt.
You just go down.
You melt in the flames.
Make a bad pun. One of the things that we talked about when Destiny came out, we were all playing.
God, these look so cool. I love this. Oh, here is this the same one? Oh yeah, here's all the damage.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
It's in the corner. There's a tree slowly burning. These champions are big.
They are.
They're big, big people.
When you see Rook next to somebody, when you actually see like a laid down version, like Rook is
It's huge.
like Rook is the size of like 3 refrigerators
Well, it's funny.
side by side.
When we went to those, like the audience view, the audience cam, if you will, watching them look down, they're like as tall as the walls.
Yeah.
These huge, massive things.
So we've made it through now a single semifinal and all of our quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Catching everyone up to date. Let's see where everybody stands, who beat who if you're just tuning in. Welcome and check it out. We just saw Impact take out BattleRekt, who are our last week champions. They took down Team Myth. Impact beating out Lumi 100. So Impact now doing well. They've got their 2 victories underneath their belts. Tutorial Boston in pace 2-0 sweeping their opponents in the quarterfinals. And now they will find each other
champions
in the other semifinals moving forward. And then obviously, whoever wins the Tutorial Boss in pace match will meet Impact into the finals. And then from there, we have a grand winner. They're playing for money as the money match, or as you call it, anything that's not as cool
alliteration. Yeah, I'm bad at that. One thing to note too, I think everyone in the semifinals was a part of our last week's broadcast. So the 4 teams that have made it to semifinals we have seen before. So we are seeing old faces, which is cool. It's good to see those consistencies. But again, these are individual tournaments. So if you guys are just watching this, like, I want to be a part of this. First of all, the game's free to play. If you haven't played BattleRekt, go download it on Steam. It's amazing. Super fun game. That's why we're doing this. We love it. And also, you guys can participate in next week's tournament. Just grab 2 of your friends, create a team name. In game, there is a button you can click, or you can go over to Twitter at WatchNG for more information. Go to our website, sign up. The tournaments take place on Tuesday, and then we have, as you can see, our top 8 to the finals today.
Did you do the call to action for the Twitter, the hashtag? I don't know if you did. I wasn't listening.
Oh, no, I didn't yet.
So if you want to tweet at WatchNGE or just use the hashtag PickMe, if it's something that's relevant, you like the show, you got some fun stuff, we'll throw it up here. We'll laugh about it. We'll talk about it.
Maybe
Maybe
we'll
we'll
put
hold
it
a
up
discussion.
right here.
Do you want to do like really in-depth, theory crafting and discussion? We'll do it. We'll involve chat. We'll talk about our knowledge, and we'll try and bring everybody in.
We can
because
drop pictures.
There's always stuff to learn. We can't drop pictures. You can drop pictures. If you just want to compliment us, tell us how pretty we look, or maybe you're going to get us a gift for the holidays.
Yeah.
You can do that. Maybe we'll put that up there. But either way,
I want a
hashtag
go-kart.
PickMe and tweet it at WatchNGE. And we'll try and get some more when we come back. But we're going to go on a quick break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we have another semifinal, so don't go anywhere.
Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome back, everybody. I see, I don't know if anyone took the bait or they're trying to bait me back, but hey, that was me trolling ourselves. Don't worry. We're not insulting anybody.
And Redundance K, or I think that's how you say it. Yes, we would love for this to be a big esport because it is a super fun game.
That's why we're here.
And that's the goal. We want to show the community that this is it's an amazing game. It's super fun, and this is supposed to be that entry level for a lot of people who can just see this, learn. Obviously, getting opportunities for players who want to take it seriously, make teams who are going to try to go professional, give them some incentive to do this more and more.
Yeah.
And obviously give them a little bit of money, although they deserve a lot more because the time it takes to get good at this game is insane. Everything's a skill shot.
Yeah, and also I encourage discussion, especially in chat. Sometimes you guys go off the rails, and I'm looking for fun jokes and memes. But it's cool if you guys are talking about BattleRekt and like who's good, who's bad, why and why not. Keep an open mind because everyone, when you think, if you are not at the top level, there's a lot of things that you're just not going to see. I mean,
sure.
I can say the same for the both of us. Since we are not pro players, a lot of things are just a little outside of our peripheral of what we know knowledge-wise in BattleRekt.
But
So
we're learning.
Yeah,
and it's cool to have players who are professionals play with us during at a broadcast. And we encourage you guys, if you guys want, add us. Our handles are exactly what we are in game. Add us at BattleRekt. We'd love to play with you guys too and just have fun and learn together. And
don't loop me in on this.
You don't want to.
Depends.
Yeah, I guess it depends on who you are.
I'll sift through you guys, see if your rank is.
I will invite all.
Yes.
I will invite all.
You know what? We'll do it. It's a Christmas gift. We'll figure something
Merry Christmas. Everyone who adds Kevin today, he's going to add you as a friend. Let's take a look at the bracket before he can change his mind. So what we have seen again so far, we've got Lekek and Impact beating Lumi and Team Myth to move into the semifinals. Tutorial bosses and in-pays as well. We just watched our first semifinal match, Impact 2-0ing last week's champions Lekek. And up next, we're going to be watching Tutorial Boss versus In-Pace.
Yeah, you got that. You've got that. The winner's going to go against Impact, who just took down our reigning champions from week 1.
Woo.
I don't know if we can call them reigning because it's only been a single week, but sure, why not? They're the reigning.
They're the reigning
for
champions.
7 days.
They're the reigning individual champions.
They're the reigning champions of an individual tournament from last week.
They were gods up until
Oh
today.
Yeah, if you win, you get not only money, but you also, for God,
you become a god.
You become I guess more of a demigod,
a deity, if you will.
Yeah.
So let's see who is going to take one step closer to deity. Right now,
get deitized.
The deity. Let's see who's about to get deitized. Tutorial boss or in pace. We got Randler. Now Xanox, right? That's how you say it?
Yeah, Xanox.
And Clemmy.
And Clerny. It says Clemmy. I think he's trolling us. I'm imagining that's what it said on his Battlefy thing. It's Clerny.
It is Clerny.
Also, so I saw someone asking how you pick champs. We just do essentially
draft.
A snake draft. So it's one team picks one, another team picks two, then the other team picks two, and then the other team picks the last one. It's back and forth. There obviously has been discussion in the community about bans. It is something that I think is being experimented with and something that we potentially would like to experiment with in the future. But for now, again, we want this to be easy access. Anyone that's never seen the game before, want it to feel easy for them to understand what's happening. Very similar to what
they're comfortable with playing with those.
To see people playing their main picks as opposed to their pocket picks. Xanox, my boy! We got Baco and Destiny with Clemmy. Can I call him Clemmy? Clemmy sounds cute.
Clemmy, so the R and the N together looks like an M, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so I think
honestly, a lowercase r and a lowercase n technically make an M.
Looks like an M.
It's Clemmy.
Little gap. Little Clemmy.
Oh, maybe he saw that and thought it said Clemmy. That's even cuter. Oh, graphics guy.
Graphics guy. Adorable.
Just get some glasses.
Shantrek asks, how much money on the line are we talking about? Well, $9,000 total prize pool. Broken up between $500 each week between NA and EU, and first place gets $350, second place gets $150. So, whoever wins this matchup, this match, there it is, will guarantee money.
He's got it.
I'm still learning all the terminologies that we've decided, where it's like map, round, match.
Yes. And then. No, I couldn't. I am not very creative today. My creative juices aren't flowing.
You've been traveling a lot.
I have, but it doesn't matter. That's not an excuse, okay? I uphold myself to the toppest of standards, way above you.
Speaking of traveling,
oh, by the way,
do you guys like
planes? Have you guys seen this? Do you like planes? Oh, where's the button?
It's down here. Button's down here.
Check it. Listen.
I'll put by the mic. Oh, it keeps going.
How long does it go for? You look like you're eating your tie.
We'll stop it.
Why'd you ask if people like planes?
Well, we've both been traveling, both been flying. We both flew in yesterday. For the show.
Holidays.
I was wondering, just engage the audience. People, do you like flying? Do you not like flying? And if you do, where do you like to sit?
Where? Oh yeah, where in the plane?
Where in the plane? Are you aisle, middle, or
and then front, middle, or back as far as, so you have, the two axes. You have the x-axis. Is it still going? I thought it was. I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, it's the music in game. That's weird.
Oh,
it
okay, yeah.
Slightly
it was just like,
Christmassy.
Yeah.
Slightly Christmassy. Here we go. Tutorial boss and in pace. Round number 1 of the semifinals. Whoever.
This is how we relate to chat. Oh, have you been on a plane before? I've been on a plane before. We're pretty much the same person.
Let's talk about planes.
Let's be the same.
I'm a pilot, so I sit in the best seat. Wow.
So happy to see a Bako.
Look at that.
So happy to see a Bako. Although Taya is frustrating to go against a Bako, and you'll see why if you see any Zephyrs come his way. She can essentially EX E, or is it Q? Actually, I've tried like a handful of times. Behind him, so she can get rid of his board. But anyways,
wow, early barrier going there onto Randler.
Oh, but look at him! He's stuck back there.
Holy snap.
Clemmy, get out! Clemmy, no!
Taking a lot of damage. Spacebar being forced away. Now it looks like he's just going to go down there. I think his counter is up. The spacebar is gone. The shield is not enough. He tried to EX M1.
Oh, look at that. Bako's getting some hard damage onto Paloma. He won't even bat the panic. There's the ultimate, but no!
Nice other side.
Didn't track the other side, so we will lose on that. But he's doing a lot of damage back here. He's not taking any max. He's going to use essentially his BattleRekt for his bulwark and his E at the same time. Oh my God, can they get this? No, other side. He goes in, but he didn't get an incapacitate on that. His support goes down. But I like it. They did really well. I think they just have to be careful. Make sure Clemmy doesn't go down. I'm calling him Clemmy the rest of the day.
That's Tommy11 says, that's a classic Clemmy move.
Classic Clemmy move.
Classic Clemmy, you're right.
What are you going to do?
Corrupted.
When Clemmy does that. And then we have Crapted and Clemmy.
Crapted?
Crapted and Clemmy.
Clemmy. Making names all over the place.
All you got to do is, hire some people that don't know what they're doing, and you get some real good jokes.
Just get some volunteers, and then the show writes itself. In pace, picking up their first round. We got some.
Oh, we got some.
It had kids. Tommy the Fish had kids.
Tommy, you bring your kid to work day to day? What are their names?
One looks like Dad, probably the favorite. The other two gonna be neglected.
That is the life of a koi fish.
Round number 2 has begun. Counter going, getting proc. Let's see if she pops any material. He has the material now down. Both of them are vulnerable. Gets the panic. He could have got 3 of them.
Only got the one. But look at that. She has no one to heal. He's body blocking her. She's going to get stunned as well. He's going to try and get as much damage as he can onto her, but he knows the panic is up. Oh, there's a bulwark into the wolf. But look at that. We're going to see Shifu just finding Destiny in the back. He hits the counter. Might be able to finish her off. No. She uses Megasphere as the CC to push him back. Paloma's just all up in their business. Look at her go, but she might die. She might go down. No. She other side's out. I'm losing everything.
They're going to get middle, though. But they are going to, tutorial bosses are going to lose a member there. Clemmy going down, but they might find Paloma. No, Paloma's just safe in the back. Man, Paloma really close, almost goes down. Oh, the other side using the iframe to dodge the Bako. Beautifully done. But it's not going to be enough there for tutorial bosses, and Impace is going to pick their second round. One more away from picking up the first map. That was incredible. They tried the 2v1 split for a while, but it looked like Shifu was just too much for tutorial bosses to handle.
It's so tough as Destiny to get away from someone like Shifu who can just stick to you so much. If he gets that first E, which you don't want to use a cooldown on because he's got 2 of them, you just have to try and keep your distance, but it has so much range. It's frustrating, even when you have someone like Ronkler there right next to you to help support. At least he can get rid of the incaps. At least he can try and get rid of some of the CC and maybe push Shifu out. I think she can get rid of his immaterial as well if she uses that Clarity Potion. It removes all buffs and debuffs for your allies and all buffs on your opponents.
It's pretty good value if you can hit it on someone who has a couple things going for him.
Most things are good value if you can hit them. Pretty good value if you make contact into your opponent.
If you hit your ability, really nice.
Not great value if you miss.
Orb getting knocked around here. Who's going to pick it up? It looks like it's going over to tutorial boss.
Paloma ultimate's there. Oh my, she's just taking so much damage. She doesn't want to use it. Not a lot of value on yourself to save yourself from a Bako. He's used his space, so we might see it now, but incapacitated on the Taya, who's going to help with the damage. There it is, finally, Paloma ultimate.
Deadly injection going through. Oh, the stun
she gets Destiny! She other side's out. Can she stay alive again? She finds a wall, and the panic flash comes out. Rambler couldn't hit it. Couldn't get the EXE.
They're going to tutorial boss is not going to change Paloma, though. They're going to take this opportunity for a 2v3 to just whittle down the rest of the members of Impace, which is smart. Their support is gone. They don't have heals. Every damage that you are doing is sticking, and that space, I think it was even an EX space, but it's not going to incap her. It's just going to kill her, which is the ultimate CC.
They couldn't get the cross onto the Destiny. Taya's going to go down to Bako. She has no more escapes, and he's just going to M1, M2 into her mouth. There's the incapacitated, lining up the damage. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey, tutorial boss.
That's what you say when you kill your opponents, you know?
Picking up their first round here. They're not going to let Pace stomp them. No, sir, not today. Not for the 27th of December.
I wonder, like, in this universe, right? So in the lore, obviously these guys are battling to the death.
Yeah.
But somebody probably still has the idea of, like, I don't like to curse, you know? I might murder people, but I don't like to curse. So, like, he's done, and, like, you know, he gets the final blow, somebody dies. He's like, yeah, Baba Booey in your face!
Mother Snorter! He just goes for it. All right, let's see if tutorial bosses can tie it up, or will Pace seal this map? They just need one more. They're doing a good job early on, but Bako just such good control there on Xanox.
Oh, there it is, the panic. Shifu's getting held at bay. The immaterial's down, and I think his counter is as well.
Ooh.
Tight spot the other side, but not before he takes the Megasphere damage. There's the M2 from Tai, but she won't be able to secure the orb. Shifu helps her out. Pace gets orb number 1. But there again, Tai getting pushed in. The incapacitate. The shield is out from Destiny. Look at her. She's just shielding Bako. And Shifu can't break through.
Wow.
He put so much into it. He has an ult, though. He wants to do it soon. He's going to find that on the Bako instead, who has his spacebar out.
Now he's in a lot of trouble. He usually need a dash out of there to pick up some of those energy orbs. Meanwhile, Shifu relentlessly not letting up onto Randler on Lucy.
Both the same phrase.
Yeah.
Relentlessly not letting up.
I want to emphasize how intense.
Oh, there's an ultimate, but that means she has nothing left. No roll for Lucy. There's the stun. Oh, Paloma's just going to get shredded through. Look at the damage from that. She gets tornadoed and she space bars. I have no idea how the hell she got out of there.
I don't know if Corrupted even saw the goo there for Lucy, but Corrupted walked in, countered in it, and then just kept himself in that ult from Randler and took a lot of damage. It looked like maybe just he knew he was going to take the damage. He was going for it.
Bako's just on that backline. He's finding so much value in his abilities. That was an incredible swap from Paloma to find herself behind a teammate, but she can't get out of the goo. But now Randler might go down. He has no roll, not enough energy. Randler's just going to, no! Couldn't take him down. In the meantime, his teammate dies. Corrupted.
Tutorial boss going to pick up their second round, tying it up 2-2 against Impact. They just need some time to warm up, and now they found it. And again, speaking of 2v1 potentials here, I think Bako has an insane 2v1 potential. Having those end caps, having the push arounds, having the bulwarks, having range as well, just in case you want to back off, waiting for some cooldowns. But he is such an amazing kit to keep multiple opponents at bay. And he's doing an amazing job just getting in the back line and not being shaken.
And I'm going to do this call out. This might work, this might not work. I want to see the replay of the value that Destiny got on the shield when she was just shielding Bako, so he wasn't taking any damage, while Shifu was behind her, just trying to wail, but he couldn't break through the shield. She literally had the effective 90 shield the whole time because he kept breaking it. It never hit the 40 max that it has, to cap on the ability. It was unbelievable. So if we can take a look at that, that'd be grand. If not, don't worry. We're finding a new one of you anyways next week. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're all great. You're all wonderful. Look at the damage, though, Taya. Again, Bako is just can't be hurt back there, man.
He also picked up Bravery, so when he does jump in to go to the backline, he now has reduced damage. He gets the shield from Lucy, and he's just this unstoppable tank. I think Pace needs to, they're doing good. They got to focus someone else, and that's a lot of damage there going on to Lucy. Rather, one more hit away, and so is Bako, just as we
the double link cap! They're alive, but for how much longer? He has to E away. Destiny, it's up to Destiny to try and just deal enough damage to keep him at bay. They will lose an orb as well. This might be it. I think tutorial bosses have been pushed to the brink. Oh, we're going to see Bako get a little bit more max health. Oh my god, Lucy has to swift roll away. Shifu's going all in. He knows just a couple of hits and he's able to kill anybody on his opponent's team. No, the blind M2 is going to take Bako down. He's no longer at max health. He's going to go in for the spacebar. Oh no, but then Shifu gets pushed away. They're losing orb after orb. This is just too much. They can't keep the cooldown rotations. Stuck inside of the Paloma ultimate.
3 members too.
In pace.
Woo! Picking up map number 1.
After what looked like they were going to lose it.
Yeah, looked like
they
it was
had
a
so
reverse
much
sweep.
Control, they were going to lose it. Celebration music for them, Celebration music.
You did good. I did better.
It's so painful.
It really is.
It's just like a dying battery, and it's just doing
Can't
its
be good.
best. This is probably from like 2 years ago.
I think it's like 20.
This was probably like 20 years ago when they made these. But yeah, in pace. Yeah, it looked like they were gonna reverse sweep for sweat for a second. Just as I was praising Bako from just being this unkillable fiend.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, both him and Lucy were maybe 20 health.
Well, Bravery, if you build bravery into Bako, so essentially when you space in, you take I think 33% reduced damage. If you build into that, right, you've now, and it's like for a good chunk of time, you've built into that, you've built into your weaken on your bulwark, and you have R, right? You have your war shout. So just think about how many cooldowns will just get wasted on you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dealing with a 2v. And this is where
damage.
he gets so strong in a 2v1 situation, or 1v2, I guess, if you're going to be a little...
Because you are Bako. You are the Bako.
I am the Bako,
So
right? I'm doing the
1v2.
1v2. You jump in, you have reduced damage. They hit you a couple times, not too bad. You put your bulwark up, you reflect a couple things. You then weaken the person that deals the most damage, turn on somebody. Oh, no, they deal more damage. War shout.
Yeah.
By then, you've almost got your spacebar back up, or your E to smack him into a wall.
It's crazy.
He's really good at 2v1s.
And it definitely does. It definitely makes it hard to kill him when you've got someone like this, a Destiny, continually shielding him. Let's take a look at that replay here up at the top. So this is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. So watch this. Destiny just has Shifu at his back. Doesn't care. Watch how much damage she doesn't take. She's going to keep shielding Bako.
My
Look at this.
gosh.
M1. And there's going to be an M2 in there. And then she gets the barrier from Lucy, perfectly timed.
Wow.
She takes literally no damage, and Shifu just for God knows how much time was just swinging away, which usually destroys people once they ignore him.
Now you are generating energy, so it's not a complete loss for the Shifu, right? Like you are getting value out of that. You're taking the shield off, but yeah, it just seems it's cool. Every single member of that team comp there has an ability to give shields.
Yeah.
Right? You've got Lucy, you've got Destiny, you've got Bako. So I kind of like that. I like that.
I've been told we have our first tweet.
We do.
We have a hashtag pick me. What's our first tweet, ladies and gentlemen? First time watching a BattleRekt. You're making the day go by fast at work. Production values on point, and Final Carbon Toaster loading a great hashtag pick me.
Hey!
So we're gonna start with one boost on our egos. I like that.
Thank you, Frexes. I appreciate
like
it.
that.
I always enjoy. I like making work go by faster. Work is just.
That's actually my favorite. When I used to stream like personally, like individually, people are like, oh, you're making my night shift, my 12-hour night shift go by quick.
It's
I'm
always
like,
fun.
Oh, that's nice.
Doing something productive for the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a guy who's doing his best. You
Yeah.
know, he's working.
Or,
We're all working,
Or
man.
girl.
Or girl. A human.
A human who's doing their best working. Thank you for working, and thank you for watching the show.
Thanks for working.
We're glad you enjoy it.
Thanks for being productive in this society, you know? Thanks. We really appreciate it. All right, cool. So if you want your tweet to come up here, we are cool with whatever. If you want to make fun of us, you want to pick on something,
cool
if it's
with
funny
whatever.
enough, it'll show up. If it's just mean,
Pictures? I don't think we have.
I don't think we can put pictures
picture
up.
capability.
Not yet. Not yet.
We'll paint the picture in your mind.
Yeah, we'll get the upgrade soon. We're gonna level up after this broadcast. We'll get the upgrade.
We're gonna take the fun money, cut it. Players don't get it.
The funny. No, that doesn't work.
The funny.
No, it's just another word.
Oh, you're trying to make up a new word.
I was trying to combine fun and money.
The fun. The fund money.
That's fun
Mund.
money though.
The Monday.
The Monday.
Sounds like a bad case of the Mondays. Oh, I've got a bad case of the Mondays.
It's like, are you saying Monday really stupidly, or are you actually sick? Like,
Or do you have some disease?
I got Monday last week.
Like,
Oh God.
Dear God, how long?
Yeah,
you
it was.
Also,
my bathroom's a mess.
if you don't feel comfortable tweeting because of the government,
you can just put it in chat. Because this is definitely not being watched by the government.
Twitch is not monitored by the man. So you can send us. So right now we're watching. What's in these cups? It's just water. I promise. And that's all we can. I guess
It was coffee, then it's water,
we
and it's gonna
can't
be
show
coffee
you.
again.
Water, coffee, water. I just go straight water combo. I can't have coffee.
Oh yeah. You
Can't
have a problem.
I do have problems with coffee.
Would you like to share?
No,
Or
because
is
the
it too
draft
personal?
is ready. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Lame.
I'm saved by the game. I'm
Saved by the game.
Saved the stories by the game. Tutorial boss and In-Pace again. In-Pace picking up that first one. One more map, and they are going to go into the finals. Let's see if Tutorial bosses can stop them. First pickup going to be Taya. Again, worked last time.
Will it work this time?
Yeah, buddy.
Tune in now to find out. Clerny. Oh, he's not Clemmy anymore. I thought Clemmy was cute. Clerny, use your name change in game and make yourself Clemmy.
Clem is adorable.
Clemmy's cute.
Look at this. Looking at the guy with the beard is honestly making my life infinitely better.
Infinitely.
How does he get his
my
beard like that?
God.
And has such a deep central voice? My God. His Greek god physique is something else. Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
Also, apparently, if we make up words in English, sometimes they're curse words in other languages. I think one of the words we just made up is a curse. Sorry.
Is it really?
I don't know. That's what I was just told. I don't know if I should believe him or not.
Randler on Pestilus. We were just talking about this yesterday. We don't see a lot of Pestuli up top in higher ranks. And so I like this. I like this pickup.
He's the one character that when I try and imitate, I just, like, my throat starts to bleed. Like, I can't do his voice.
Well, look at his throat. His throat is literally split.
Bow. Oh, did you see the video when they had all the VR? Or not the VR. What am I doing? All the voice actors.
Oh, you sent it to me. Yeah.
It was amazing. And the guy who does Pestilus, like, I don't know how he does it. He's also, like, his glasses were, like, amazingly thick.
I think it's
So he had like an air of Pestilence about him.
I got the biggest smile when I saw him because I saw a man who is devoted to his craft.
He loved it. He was so excited. He's like,
he enjoyed it. Not all the voiceover actors, like at least in the videos, look like they're like, yeah, this is my job and I'm doing this. But some people just genuinely liked what they did, and this guy, whoever did the voiceover for him, did. So thank you.
So what you've been watching, if you're just tuning in, it's been a draft pick. We haven't talked about it because we've seen a lot of the similar team comps. We just saw these, although we did see the change of Pestilence, which is Bobby spoke on it. But essentially, it's a snake draft. Team 1 picks 1, Team 2 picks 2 champs, and then Team 1 picks their remaining 2, and then Team 2 picks their last champion.
Yeah.
There's no bans in this game. It is something that's been talked about in the community. I'm not going to repeat this too many times. Don't worry about it, but it's free. You can pick anybody. You're essentially trying to figure out what composition you're going up against to make sure you pick accordingly.
Yeah. Also, speaking of, format and compositions, you okay?
Sure, keep talking.
Speaking of compositions and format, we encourage you guys to let us know your feedback. If you guys have ideas, if you guys saw tournaments recently that you like what they did and you think that we should do it as well, please let us know. We're changing things up week to week. We want to make this show evolving and fun and engaging for everyone. So please send us your feedback either again here in chat or on Twitter or carrier pigeon. I want someone to use carrier pigeons so bad. I'm not even kidding. My cousin. My cousin was just...
Do they exist?
Yeah. Well, okay, wait, hold on.
How far can they go?
Well, check this out. So my cousin... Yeah, check this... Pigeon. I just pulled a pigeon out.
Check this out.
My cousin... So a lot of fires going on here in Southern California right now. And he's a firefighter from Northern California. They sent him down. And one day he was just... It was his job to save, I think, like 10,000 pigeons. There was just like a pigeon farm. And it was his crew's job to keep the fire at bay. That was amazing. All right. In pace.
I was expecting something more pigeon carrier related, but it's okay.
They're pigeons. How much?
Pigeon not relatable enough. Oh my God! Look at all the damage Ty just took.
Yeah. Gotta be careful now.
Kababi usually trying to keep at bay, but just got kind of caught behind a wall, and now we're gonna see in the back the 1v1 Randler and Corrupted. Randler, oh, the mind control just to keep him away. That was actually incredible, CC. Lets them keep the orb. No, Impace will secure the first orb as well. Meanwhile, Kababi's just trying to escape some damage. Destiny's looking healthy. We see Pestilence looking healthy as well. The only one that's taking some damage right now is Thorn up top, Xanox, but he has a full ultimate. Wow. We'll see if he finds enough. Oh, there it is.
A lot of damage there on Diploma. Gotta be careful. Getting really low. So is Ty. Kababi, gotta be careful. 16 HP left.
Oh my God, that's gonna. No, the other side saves her, and then they get the orb as well. Impace have 2 orbs that could save them. There's a panic. Can they burst down Thorn here? No. They used it to get out of there. Paloma goes down.
Wow.
They have no more support. It's gonna be even more dangerous for them. I expect to see Kababi go down. There you go. Hunted down by the pinball herself.
Well played. Tutorial Boss is the switch up looking good so far. He's going to take the first round here on our second map. See how long Corrupted can stay alive. He goes for the orb. The counter doesn't get hit. I mean, when you're surrounded by 3 enemies and there's just one of you and they still don't hit your counter, that just, in my mind, that just shows you the amount of skill at these high levels, because everyone's going for the one person left. They know they've got it, and the counter's hit, and they're still disciplined enough to just, nope, and wait, and then come back and hit.
Sorry, giving somebody what do they want to tweet. Remember, if you want to tweet at us and want yours to show up, tweet at WatchNGE and the hashtag #PickMe.
Pick me. Pick me. Cameron, why is your toddler fast asleep? It should be watching the show. Start him young. Start him young.
Start him young. All right, again, Shifu's going to post his selfie and use a material, so he doesn't have a lot to negate damage now. He needs to be very careful how he engages here. No, he doesn't care. He's going in, gets the incapacitate on Thorn. We'll get an M2 out of it. Another counter not hit. He knows better than that. He knows the rotation. In the meantime, Kababi is trying to 1v1 this Destiny. They've got almost an even trade here. Another counter not procced. I mean, everybody here is like, they're not going to hit counters.
And the pros.
Oh,
the
double
in cap there from Shifu. A nice pickup. And he used that EX material there, try to get some HP. Now he's just sticking on the
damage. Look at the damage. Can he finish him off? Clerney might get away, but that's not an iframe. Run away! Run away, friend!
Oh, he's hastened while ulting through Ty's.
Oh, can they get the cross kill? Nope, the tornado's gonna save him. Can't get. Oh, the pullback! Oh, but he still got the javelin out. He was able to go all the way, negating the cooldown, not getting the value out of the CC. Now that was probably their chance. Oh,
I don't know. It's a lot of damage. We talked about how Randler Pestilence's ultimate does a stupid amount of damage if you hit all 3. Now it is hard to hit all 3 of them because very, 3 giant projectiles. You shoot them out. They are just linear, right? So there are 3 skill shots. But if you can land them, what is it? It's like 150 something damage if you hit and all the the full scarab proc goes off. Something crazy like that.
Yeah, essentially, again, for those of you that are not familiar with Pestilence, it's not a very popular pick. When he ults, his Scarab does 24 damage to an enemy. And then it also will, wait, no, it's 24, right? And then it does like another 24 over time or something nuts. I had it written down, but apparently this looks wrong.
Man, I even love this. We've got Gex, an old caster for BattleRekt, in the chat right now.
Is he hanging? Is he memeing?
Helping other people with where they want to be casters. Dang it, this community's great.
The people we know are great.
Gex, you're freaking awesome. I love you. I'm going to give you a hug next time I see you. Which is what, tomorrow? When do you get back?
Quick, let's have a public conversation in the middle of this project. Oh, the tornado, get away. Look for the spacebar. Lands right on top of it and the Megasphere. She's losing this trade. She gets rooted. She might have just died. That might have been it for her. The shield again to ensure she doesn't lose anything. She's stuck there. Taya just got melted down by Destiny. In the meantime, Thorn might die. No, definitely not.
No, looks like they got enough. And that was just the chain
there's a wolf.
CC.
Oh, look at this. The regrowth might be on him, but I don't know if it's enough to save him. Can they get the kill?
He's got an ultimate.
Oh, he can escape.
Yep. Yeah. No, but again, watching Ty there just get chain CC'd from the silence to the sphere, I think to the wall. Then Pestilence came around just to join it, use mobility again, not as an offensive, which most of the time we see. Pestilence support. We'll see them using their mobility as an escape, using it aggressively to hop over the wall to make sure they finish off that kill. Because again, it's worth it. Getting abilities, in that situation, it was so worth using that cooldown to get and finish off that kill. We've seen too many times people escaping with 1 HP.
Too many times.
And then coming back.
Gotta make it a country song.
Fight.
Country, man. That's where I just came from.
We do live in the country.
Everyone lives in
The entangle onto Paloma. They're going to try and pull in again. Counter and material down for Shifu. Can iframe the spacebar and get the incapacitate and go save the
look
teammate.
at this.
This time they found Clemmy and they're taking him out.
They're not going to let the 1v1 happen anymore. The cavalry is coming for in-pace, backing up Taya. And they found Clemmy. I was like Clooney, but no, we're calling him Clemmy. In a tough situation, Thorn not taking a lot of damage. Spacebar being used. The Megasphere, it does connect there onto Shifu. Gotta be careful. Gonna take some Thorns. Get the panic now. Shifu is just non-stop CC'd.
Destiny got the counter hit, and we'll save her from damage, but she has to use her spacebar to truly get into safety. Who will get this orb? Blue team gets the orb. Tutorial boss will take the orb. Now it's going to be tight in control as far as that's concerned. The incap only hits Thorn as Clerney's counter got hit. Just going to push Shifu away, knowing he doesn't have Javelin. He cannot go, and he does go in now finally. They've come off a cooldown. The ultimate there is 1. Scarab hit onto an ally.
Oh, the Paloma ult! They're on Thorn!
Oh no, he has no more! He has to M2 Thorn. Thorn's going to stay alive, but just barely. He's looking at 53 health.
Just on the edge of the circle. The ult there from Clorny hitting 2 members of in-pace.
He's
actually space up. Might be finishing. Yeah,
oh, the Barb Tusk! Oh, but he was immaterial, so it didn't deal the damage. Shifu actually might have died. Can they get the cross kill? He knew not to hit the counter, but he couldn't get it. Now the other side's down.
Oh, the invis. There we go. We talked about that. The invis on the side, on other side there, from Paloma, it allowed, Corrupted to get away. Randler was trying to find out where he went. Thought he was going to go back to the center, but he just couldn't find him. And that's going to be in-pace picking up round number 2 for them, tying it up 2-2.
Instant ult. Oh, the Paloma ult, knowing he has no more spacebar, and
man, I'm gonna start building that invis now. I always thought, I get enough value from the other side.
In 2s, not nearly as valuable. In 3s, I think is very, very valuable. I think in 2s, obviously it has value, but when it's only 4 people, it's a lot easier to just like, this guy's probably going for me, but in 3s, at least there's so much going on and there's so much position that has value. You never know exactly where they're going to go.
It saved Corrupted right there. I mean, that saved his life. And again, if he would have gone down there, it would have been 2v2, completely different story. But here we go, a final round of this map. If in-pace takes it, they're moving off to the finals. Tutorial Boss needs this one to stay alive to go into that 3rd map. Starting out with the Entangle. Counter not being hit there from Destiny. Going and running around.
Wow, Shifu was able to continue the hunt onto Destiny with nothing left. There's the Megasphere getting him out of the counter, but the incapacitate will stop. No, he gets his counter hit too. He's now starting to win these trades, pushing him back. Look to see an EXM1 if you see Shifu come in again. The Queen's going to protect him from some damage there. The Immaterial again, though. EX to get the heals. Look at this. We're going to see Randler in there. He's finally starting to take some damage, but the spacebar's in. Thorn is just trying to keep everybody away.
Wow. The ultimate, a nice burrow there, saving himself from the snare and the damage. But look, Kababi is just relentless. He smells blood. He's going to try to
Thorn
find it. The panic goes through. Doesn't have his burrow up. No, Barbus comes up just in time, but he is cornered. He's using the EX space.
He takes Petulant with him, but it's not enough to save him. Petulant might survive. No, but he misses one. He gets the second Scarab. Incapacitated, will not get the third one out. Oh, he will, just onto his Shifu. The counter, oh, he takes him down. Look at the damage from that.
Wow. We now have a 2v2 situation. Totoro Boss is trying to save it. This is a great time to use that
the
EX
silence,
M1.
And he got rid of the shield. That was huge. Got rid of the ultimate from Taya. Good flick from Destiny, able to hunt him down, following and tracking him as he tries to WASD out of damage. They hit the counter.
Wow.
This is huge. They're getting the turnaround. Their health pools are slowly getting closer.
A nice hit to go through. Both teams have support, so again, they have to do a lot of
Tutorial
burst
Boss
damage.
got that. They got the orb. The Megasphere helped secure it.
No way.
Yeah, that's huge.
Counter now down. The spacebar down as well. Kalorian's got to be really careful.
They're tied in health. Oh my god, that kill from Randler onto Shifu was huge for him.
No
we have
way.
2 ultimates now. There's going to be one to help save, one to protect. There's an ultimate onto Paloma. She goes down. The spacebar right after. They make it a 2v1 against the Taya
as well.
This is unbelievable. They were able to pull it out last second. Oh, the stun followed by the M2. She ults and shields her, but it's not enough. And somehow
Tutorial Bosses.
they're able to stay alive. That would have been it for them. In pace looking for the 2 maps. Ah!
My goodness. They're staying alive. We're going to a third map, ladies and gentlemen. What in the world? What a comeback there. Again, we most of the time we see when one team falls, if a cross kill doesn't come immediately, it's usually over. Didn't matter for Tutorial Bosses. They didn't need the cross kill immediately. They just waited. Amazing silence to the shield to take her off of her ult. They took opportunity of that. Oh,
that last
well
one.
played.
That last 1v1 from Randler against Corrupted. Randler was incapacitated with a single Scarab left in the holster, right? It's in the magazine.
Yeah.
He's
Slowly
ready to
ticking down.
He's in cap. There's nothing he can do about it right now. Shifu breaks the in cap with, I think, the most M2 he had at the time. It only had 1 or 2 charges. Didn't get the kill. Then he got scared in the face, which did crazy damage, and starts to heal. I think the Queen was also down. He was able to get an M1 to finish him off because the dot over time got him low enough for the M1 to finish him off. And then the trades after that, they were down by about 20% health pool.
Crazy.
But the trades from Destiny, able to take Taya out of that ultimate was huge.
Yes.
Because she's so quick. She has the shield. She can just land a couple M1s.
Get back to center.
Oh, this is it. So this is where this led up. So Thorn sacrificed his life to protect Randler. But look at the difference right now.
Yeah.
So look at how much health
So healthy.
Shifu has. Okay, so look at Corrupted. We're going to see the miss. We see the other side and a material used together. There's the end cap, right? He's going to get hit by that. It's about 22 damage if built into the damage. Boom. There's the Scarab. Look at the chunk on that. Then he's going to space away, get hit again. The Destiny M1 finishes him off. And then from there, they just won trade after trade after trade.
Yeah.
And I would just rewatch from there the rest if I could.
That is that time using the, and I'm not sure, do you think the EX space there from Thorn was a necessary part of that type
If he didn't do that, Petulant would have been dead.
Just really, so right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, hands down.
So
Using, they were stuck in a corner.
Using that ability in a situation where, because a lot of times people use those EX abilities that aren't used a lot, and like when they're already winning, right? It's so we're like, oh, I'm winning. I remember I had this ability. I'm gonna use it for fun, right?
Yeah.
But watching it today used twice in pretty key moments, one to save yourself and another teammate, and also to sacrifice yourself for a teammate to then win the game. Perfect use.
I am sad I don't see it more often, and I do understand why, because again, you have almost equal value, obviously not in the same capacity when you just use your normal space. You're not using your space bar, and everybody loves Thorn Ultimates. He does so much damage, it does so much, like, if you've never really realized, Thorn Ultimate's the same as like a firewall as well. It stops all enemy projectiles.
Yes. Yeah,
so
you can't shoot through
it. A lot of times you'll trap someone in a corner, you'll then just start 1v1ing them with this wall behind you, no one can deal damage.
Yeah.
So everyone likes saving up for that, and also, you know, his R is very, very strong. It helps save people. The stupid Husk.
Yeah.
I say stupid because I lose to it all the time. It's a great ability.
Really good ability.
So I would love to see EX space more, but I get why they don't use it. But in situations like that, you can see he was able to save Petulant.
Perfect.
They were both about to die anyways. He threw space bars alone and then what? Weasels around a corner and then lets his support die, which is not great. Yeah. Or he figures we're both gonna go. We can get out of here. Also, goodbye. You know.
Yeah. Just a good sacrificial play that led to an amazing comeback. So now we're getting ready to go into a third map, a tiebreaker map between these two teams, one of which will move on to the finals. Guaranteed $150, potentially.
It's like awkwardly following the camera movement.
$50. That's math, right?
I'm
yeah.
like in the way
that's
of
math.
TV.
Okay, we should start just like swapping.
European BattleRekt broadcast.
Swapping thing. Oh yeah, we got a new flag graphic.
Yeah,
look at that. Look at you guys,
It's flapping away.
I love it.
It's flapping away. Do we have any more tweets? Hello?
Tweets.
Tweets? I guess not. If we just shout out tweets, maybe they'll show up. No more tweets yet.
No more tweets yet, apparently.
But you
yes.
guys.
Double, he did die for his friend. What a bro indeed. Let's get ready. We're in our final draft between these two teams. Will we see a repeat, or will we switch it up? I'm thinking.
I like the
same.
comps. I like the
They were
comps.
close.
I really do, and I enjoy seeing people having to play around, obviously, who they're going against. The best part about BattleRekt is when you start mastering a single champion, you really have to start memorizing the interactions with people that you're going against. So what abilities do what? How do they interact with each other? When do you win trades? So even just something as small as that Destiny using EXM1 while letting Shifu just go to town, you know, when they're just not paying attention to him. Well, I guess she was obviously paying attention, but just ignoring him and letting him do whatever, you know, knowing the EXM1 is that strong, right? Knowing the capacity of your abilities is a huge part about it, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds easy and stupid to say this out loud, but now we're going to see Xanox on Rygon supporting the Destiny and Pestilus. Rygon and Pestilus are a good combo as well. I mean, Pestilus goes well with a lot of people.
Hits a ride. What do you think he's trying to find? What do you think it's the difference between Rygon and Thorn? Why do you think he chose that, assuming he was going to go up against the same team comp? What does Rygon offer that Thorn just doesn't?
Rygon can do quicker damage. You know, Thorn is very sustained over time. Without his ultimate, he's just kind of slowly M1ing you, and it's unbelievably so.
More CC on Thorn's side, so less CC for Rygon, right?
Yeah, Rygon has a knockup and an incapacitate.
And the parry, I guess, if you hit it, it can stun him.
Again, relying on things, but you can time it to make sure that you at least get hit by something.
Yeah.
His ultimate's pretty strong. He can move around a lot. He has the CC of his R, his push, right, his Dragon Palm, so he can push people around. He'll almost always build two into that.
He has more CC
so, I mean, I'm curious to see, essentially, they obviously have a plan for what they're doing, and I want to know exactly what that is, so we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, he goes in with his space bar, so he doesn't have a lot after that. A lot of times he can place a queen next to him, or he can go help out his teammates. The long-distance incapacitate is very, very strong. It's similar, I guess, in effect to, you know, Thorn's E, just being able to put the entangle on somebody, and it stops one person for a period of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. He just does, I think, quicker damage. They both have pretty good self-sustain, but quicker damage in shorter periods of time.
Okay.
Just with the charge
Trying
down
to burst someone down, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, they did it. Let's see if they can. Do it again. Let us know in chat who you think is gonna be. Oh wow, Wallhacks is here. Hi Wally. Long time no see.
Who?
Good to have you back. Wallhacks.
Wallhacks?
Back in the old caster days.
The old.
He's a pro esports player.
A pro esports player.
Yeah.
Just all of esports.
Yeah.
He's just pro at everything.
He's good at it all. All right, here we go. The final map. I'm going to one of my favorite maps. The first one made for 3v3. Has there been any more made for 3v3?
No. Well, this is the nighttime version.
Right.
These were designed for 3v3. And I'm curious to know what kind of more maps are going to be pumping out. I imagine they will make a map in some time in the future. No idea when. No Alicia. We haven't seen the Alicia today, the newest champion. But we have seen a lot of Destiny. I like the kind of kit she's had. Again, you know, she does rely on having some help from some teammates. She can support a lot as far as, you know, her EX stun, her wall with the root.
Yeah.
Her Megasphere just has a lot of presence.
Megasphere is so, and also it's cool to see it used in so many different ways, either as to secure a center orb or to use as a almost like another wall, right? So it's like it keeps people away from an area. So you put it there and it forces them into a corner, it forces them to try to go like kind of funnel out aside. But here we go, in pace, tutorial boss starting off. Going to the center of the jump, right in, gets panicked though immediately. That is not what you want to see.
Rygon. Because he hasn't built into the other. Oh, he's just going to parry. He's trying to keep Tai at bay. Again, putting that parry in front of her. Look at the damage she took.
He's doing a good job
at
at it
too. There it is. Putting the parry in front of her. Nothing she can do. He missed the E, but it's kind of okay. She's going to keep wailing on her. The parry's up. So, oh no, but the panic, that's it. He might die.
And he's by himself.
He is. He has the space from ability, and the Queen's going to come out to negate a lot of those projectiles coming out. It's going to eat up so much damage. And then look at this. They're stuck in a corridor. Destiny's going to push one here for only Corrupted.
Look at that travel on Paloma. Holy snap. The spacebar reactivation took her for quite the journey here. But now Rygon found it. Paloma's going to go over the wall using that tornado.
There's a panic. Oh, but knocked up during the panic as well. He's got everything. She got panicked, knocked up, and incapacitated somehow. We're going to see Paloma go down. The hunt proved to be too much.
They might get a cross here. Destiny's really low there on Clorinda. No, they're going to take down the Shifu tutorial boss. Looks like they're going to take this first round. And man, I love Xanox here on Rygon. The pressure is just non-stop. Oh, couldn't gap. Wait for it. Wait for the ult. Yeah, look at the zoom up there on that man. It's a really cool skin as well.
Blue team wins the round.
Clorny.
I like it. I like the Rygon swap.
I do.
It really just essentially cuts Ty off. He's just a big wall. She can't get past him. He has enough CC to push her around and keep her at bay. The parry, if he puts her, between a wall and his parry, she can't get anything by him.
Yeah.
So she has to be super careful. And if anyone else hits his parry from any other direction, he'll still get the damage on her.
Yeah. Well, it's also fun watching Tutorial Boss just push in pace away from the center up to that just little sliver you guys see in the top right of your screen. And then just when Rygon looked like he was stuck behind enemy lines, use the spacebar to get out. His team comes back to him up. Now they have center control. Looks like they're just going to try to do it again. And there we go. The 2v1.
Rygon in the back line again. Look at him. He's just doing everything he can to Taya. He's going to try and get as much damage as possible. He's got to be super careful now. Incapacitate on the support. They have nothing to help them right now. Tornado on herself, but now Taya has almost nothing. She might go down here. She's actually getting the other side's down. She literally has nothing left to help her. No tornado. She didn't get in the haste. She had to actually, she had to Zephyr her way back in.
The Panther going through, and now she found some distance. She is going to mount up. She's going to use Yeehaw to get away, reposition herself, get some of those orbs, get some of max health. Look at now this in pace has swapped the map positioning. They now have center control, and they pick up an orb.
Sometimes this map proves a little bit too big. The incapacitate onto Rygon, but he's shielded, so he won't take anything too big. A panic as well onto Taya. The Shifu counter is going to get procced as well. Right now, it's just a lot of that mid-range game. Just trying to poke where you can. Trying to initiate. You see both the melees trying their best to. Going to put that on Xanon so he can go in confidently, and he's going to sneak that orb. No, he won't in pace.
Ooh,
gets that orb as well.
There on Shifu in the back. It's going to be a lot of damage just taking away there and healing for Randler. The ult. Will he make it out? No, he countered.
Oh my God, Clooney might just get melted here. He had to do EXM. Oh, the EXM1 to try and get some shields up. He's got it back now. Paloma outplayed him using the iframe from her ultimate to dodge his M2 and then not hit his counter, but now we're going to see Rygon go down.
Shifu is low, the counter.
There's an ultimate, but the other side is going to save him. He gets infist as well. They don't know how to follow him. Clorny puts the root out. Might be able to take out Taya. No, she's going to tornado out, but she stays in the same place.
This is the only opportunity.
The counter gets hit. Oh, the Mega Spear's out, but she can't hit it. There's too many bodies in the way.
Oh, wow. There was a slim moment there where Tutorial Bosses could have found a cross kill. That's kind of interesting, using your body to block the shots so that the Mega Sphere can't get detonated. Smart. Again, it's that sacrificial play that we see here. In pace, picking up that round, tying it up 1-1. Rygon is seeming more sticky than a Shifu.
Can be. Also against Taya, yes. This is not a great matchup for Taya. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of bad matchups that are going against people that are good. I guess no bad matchups, but it's going to be hard no matter what. So it's going to be tough for her. She does need help from her Paloma to give her those other sides. But yeah, Rygon is sticking with her really well. Trying to use mobility, trying to use that parry. But it's not like he's doing it alone, right? He's got plenty of pressure coming from his teammates behind him that are making those abilities get used. But until she builds up energy, she has no tornado. So we can just stick with her.
Then there's also using all the EX abilities when he can, not really saving up for that ult, which I like. I mean, there's so much value. You've got the end caps, you've got the AoE swings on your sword, the increased range swings on your sword.
Mega Sphere just keeping somebody pinned in the backline. Ty didn't want to walk forward, but now Rygon actually has nothing. The parry's up. He's going to go in. Oh, there's the shield. There's the EXM1 from Destiny, and again, doing the same thing. Clorny just trying to shield all the damage from Shifu. While they try, and a stun again. Her ult has been down, it's wasted. She's got nothing left. Rygon wants to hunt it, but she's too far away.
Both teams running to the center.
Orb is gonna get taken again. In pace, just sneak around. Tutorial Bosses go too far into it. Silence out of that ultimate. Shifu trying to hunt down Clorny. He's gonna hit the counter. He's actually gonna lose these trades.
Wow, the snare keeping Rygon from leaving, getting to the support of Randler. He's gonna be going down. And the rest of the members there, Kababi, BO4 Corrupted, pretty
healthy. Out of the channel.
Oh wow, the ult goes through, a lot of damage! And they take down Ty, they get a cross kill.
They lost the orb, the panic didn't go, so now we're going to see if they're just going to try and hunt down the Paloma! And then he actually space-bars into him, gets pushed back! Have they pulled this off? There's no way!
Tutorial Bosses might come from a 2v3 deficit, is now a 2v1 in favor.
There's the panic, you're going to get a charge M2 out of this?
Look at the damage!
The in-cap. Look at all these shields. Look at these shields. What are they going to do? The vomit roots him as well. He's going to hit the counter.
Oh, he's got to be careful. Randler's extremely low.
What mind control!
We don't see that a lot here. A top play, he goes in for the counter, picks him off. Tutorial Bosses come back after losing a member, and again, where there doesn't look like there's an opportunity for a cross kill, they don't need one. They just find the burst. And Ty, I don't know if you got too aggressive there, if she's just out of position, but man, that was a lot of damage. The ult from Destiny into the Randler, infesting over there to make sure he can get some M1s as well.
It is so hard to kill
Well
Petulant.
played.
It is so hard to kill him if he has any cooldowns.
Yeah.
That mind control was sick.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And they didn't bother re-triggering it
Nope,
to make
they
him walk.
didn't just stay there.
It's like an incapacitate with a small, I guess, breaking. It's not an instant break.
Yeah. It's like
I think it has the same breaking point as a panic, I believe. I think it's
20?
15 hits.
20
Or
damage?
15 damage or 20?
Yeah. All right, well, here we go. Tutorial Boss, one more game away from going to the finals. It's up to In-Pace right now to take it. But they're going to be out of this week's tournament. Throwing an egg over. Nice
He's got
panic.
nothing. Xenox gets entirely melted. What even happened?
I don't know.
That cannot feel good. Oh my god. I was going to say he was on the wrong side of the wall. He'd used all of his cooldowns, so I knew he'd take some damage, but Jesus.
Man, In-Pace, going to let Tutorial Bosses do it 2v3 once. They're not going to let him do it again. Nice other side there, dodging the counter hit there from Clorny. In-Pace takes another orb. That is 2. There goes down Destiny's. Randler's going to be last. This is In-Pace tying it up. We are going into a tiebreaker round in our tiebreaker map to see who is going to move on to face Impact. Will it be Tutorial Boss or In-Pace?
Also, a quick little shout out. I see Breaky in the chat, but at what cost, my man? Good to see you again.
Also, God Kids, where are we? We are in our final semifinal round between Tutorial Boss and In-Pace. After this quick break, and then we are going to our finals. Glad to have you back.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
So tied up in the map and tied up in the series. Whoever wins this is going to take the cake and move on to the finals. Let's see how this engage works. Shifu really wanted to find in there. Corrupted. His counter won't get hit. He's stuck in a bad spot. He's going to need to use Immaterial soon. And there it is. In the meantime, Destiny pushes him back. There's the Megasphere. Just some damage. No, she misses the M2, and the Megasphere gets nothing. But it's okay. Destiny still finds plenty of value in just M1s, as most range carries do. Who gets the orb? It's just standing there.
He was just there for so long. In-Pace is going to finish this one up. Shifu can hold so much damage going on to Xenox. He's got to be careful there.
Oh, look at the AoE damage right there.
Oh, the
Raigon needs to
snare
get out.
again.
Raigon might die. Can they take Paloma out in the
Space,
meantime?
the jump, the
there
shield.
There it is. The EX shield onto Raigon. He's getting a little bit too far. He stays alive. He's going to get the heals as well from his M2 and his charged M1s.
Really well played.
Tutorial Boss got that. That's huge for them. He's infested as well. He's not taking any damage. Are they going to find it? Other side is down, which means
Tornado's
BO4
down as well.
BO4 is not in a great spot. Everything's down. Everything's down. But they don't want to go in. They know they can die. Shifu's putting on the pressure just to stop them from going in. Oh, he eats the in-cap with his counter.
Space jumps away. Peso's keeping him alive just for long enough.
Will he die?
Which one will it be?
He has an
Which
ult.
melee?
He has an ult. No, he used his EX material. His ult is not off now.
Oh, this is insane. Raigon jumping in.
How's anyone staying alive? The counter won't get hit, but he won't take the Megasphere damage. Cloney uses the XM1, wants to stay alive. Spacebar's away. The ultimate from Ty, the ultimate from Paloma. They won't find value. There is a hit again onto Shifu.
Now they're going in. Raigon sees an opportunity here. They know Paloma has nothing. They're going to go for her. Destiny finishes off the Spacebar Tutorial Bosses. They're moving forward. They are 2 more kills away from guaranteeing themselves money in the finals. Let's see if In-Pace can find a cross here. Taya, the blind.
Look at all the shields. You
Oh
can't break
my
through it. There's too
goodness.
many shields. She's going to zephyr in and dodge the spacebar. She's actually doing an incredible job of kiting, but it doesn't matter.
Wow, Tutorial Boss is going to
Oh.
find their 3rd round. In-Pace so close, but just not enough. A fantastic turnaround there. Tutorial Bosses multiple times finding themselves in just such tight spots and getting out.
Probably one of the best games I've seen in a very, very long time. We saw an incredible finals in North America last week, and this time Europe. Even in the semifinals,
Yeah,
are starting to show us.
already giving it to us.
Oh, God, that was unbelievable.
Thank you, Europe.
Well played by every single player
Woo!
in the arena. Even for the team that lost, seriously, give yourself some props. That was so much fun to watch. I know we love
Super
it.
good game.
Chaz seems to be liking it as well. You made it to the semis. You made a top 4 in your region. But sadly, only one team moves forward. They will not move into the finals.
Yeah.
I can't think of the team names right now because my brain turned
Impact.
mashed potatoes.
Impact's in the finals.
Impact moves into the finals.
Face off against Tutorial Boss. So Tutorial Boss.
Wait, they just played Tutorial Boss.
No, that was In-Pace. In-Pace played Tutorial
Oh,
Boss.
my bad. Yep.
No, yeah. So and a Tutorial Boss was, I believe, our one of our finalists last week that lost to Lekek. So now they're gonna try. Take number 2. We have a replay though. Let's take a look.
We have a replay that neither of us heard.
Paloma. In cap. Ooh. Oh, though this is just where Ty just gets popped. So it's the 2v3, and this makes the 2v2. There's a lot of damage there.
I want to also see that Rygon get melted. When that happened, what is it, round 2? I think it was the second round. Oh, look at that. And then the stun as well. Gets away with the spacebar. And the second spacebar, he just decides to go farther away.
Whew.
Pushes through. She actually pushed him through her tether on the EXE
to
stun him out of his ultimate as well. A
Wow.
lot of value, like
Holy
insane value out of the
snap.
EXE. A lot of good value.
That. That's crazy. Well played. Well played indeed. I just, one of the things that I really enjoy, again, about that is as a player.
This is actually pretty cool. Look at them running.
Start in the water.
Pre-running.
Everyone pre-runs.
Oh, my God. He's getting – look at this. He's like a pro.
Good shots. Beautiful shots. But one thing, again, playing this game, watching pro players play it gives me so much hope. I don't know if that's the right word because I'm not nearly as good as these guys.
Yeah.
But seeing in games where, like, my teammate falls early and being like, hey, we don't – and the things kind of start to stabilize, not being like, oh, well, it's over, right?
Yeah.
We might as well just give up. It's like, no, keep going. Like, there are multiple times, just even today in this tournament, we've seen people get out of just crazy situations, turn things around, amazing stories of comebacks back and forth.
I mean, you have to remember, no matter how little health you have, all your abilities still do the same damage and have the same utility.
Yeah.
So being low in damage, being low in health doesn't make you any less valuable.
As a
it just makes you more killable.
As a wise man once told me, the most important
this was so
HP
nice.
number is 1. Oh, this is the
Was that Rainy?
this a save?
Was that Rainy that said that? Yeah, this is him barely making it out of here. God, that scarab damage is insane. And then the counter got hit out by the Megasphere. That was as the cool kids say, that was sick.
That's the thing. When we were doing the breakdown of Pestilus in your sheets, and I put in his actual numbers of if all 3 scarabs hit enemies and the full scarab damage is ticked, I was like, what? Like, it does what?
It's insane, yeah.
It is an insane amount of damage. You ever hear? What is it?
I don't know if this is totally accurate. I want to check on this.
What is it? 200?
222 max heals.
So it's like, oh, that was if
Sounds
you
weird.
that was if you hit every ally, right?
Also, I'm like hunched over here, like, yeah.
Because if you hit an ally, scarabs heal it and you.
Yourself.
And so and if you hit 3 allies, you're getting like so much scarab heal damage. It's just insane.
It is.
Anyway,
it's tough to land though because it hits everybody, which is one of the only things.
Allies.
The only abilities that hits like everybody.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful. Same with Paloma's
Paloma's auto
M1,
attacks.
the auto attacks from Pestilus as well.
Yeah.
You have to be careful because people can just body block. I mean, I love doing that when I'm going against somebody that's just they want to heal so
Yeah,
bad.
you're
I'm
like,
no,
nope.
you're not.
And
I just stand between them and keep wailing on their teammate.
Yeah, you take damage, but you're also doing a lot of damage. Let's pull up the bracket as we now have our 2 finalists. We again, they're making it to the money round. You can see their quarterfinals are done. Semifinals we just finished up, and moving on to the finals is going to be Impact versus Tutorial Boss, where one of them will be. We should change that to God instead of winner.
Yeah, this is one team becomes they ascend into
Ascended.
gods.
Yeah. One
Just for the
team
week though. If you lose, we take it away.
Yeah, you come back down. Ascension. It's like gravity still affects you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not.
And the fall hurts way more. Yeah. Imagine
I mean,
being
it feels good
an
going
immortal
up.
god, and then like now you're just a
Bam.
puny
Now,
human.
now you're just a pleb like the rest of
Yeah.
us. Well, I think. Let's go to a quick break before we start again. Let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to break so we can get back to the finals, so you guys can see who wins this. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to BattleRekt, ladies and gentlemen. In case you forgot, or in case you just showed up, my name's Findable Carpet, and this guy's Toaster Loading, and we're here.
I tried to do the graphic thing, and it didn't work this time.
Oh yeah, no, it was an accident.
It was an accident, and we should have kept it.
We'll never do it again.
Nope.
Stop trying to ruin everything. This is BattleRekt, ladies and gentlemen. This is a premier BattleRekt tournament. You got some hair on your in your water?
Dog hair.
I'm sad this one isn't coffee, but I'm energetic enough as is. Anyways, this is a tournament. We've got essentially 9 weeks planned. Last week was the first week.
Yeah.
They're essentially individual tournaments. You can sign up. It's open play. Everybody should go sign up.
Yeah.
I don't know where to direct you. Just at WatchNTE to follow it on Twitter, and I think you can find sign up somewhere in there. But anyways, we're into our finals, so I'm not going to talk too much longer. And if you missed everything, just go back and watch the VOD. It's your fault for being late, and you should learn a life lesson here. It might be the holidays, but there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Watch with your family.
If you're a bad person.
If you guys are still on family trips, or you're at home for break, or maybe you're at work. You guys are at work. I know some people. I have a friend who works at a barista. I know she's watching. Put it up on the big screen for everyone to see.
Yeah, everyone should watch this, and even if it's muted. You're going to get plenty of value even if it's muted.
Because we do sign language, we do a ton of stuff in here.
But not nearly as much because we're the only, our voices are the raw value and entertainment.
Yeah, that's all you're here to watch, really. But speaking of things.
No, let's not move forward. No.
What, you just want to keep talking about this?
I want to keep talking. I'm going to hold my mug awkwardly at this exact height and not move it. I wanted to drink a while ago, then I didn't want to stop talking. There's a battle right there, you know? Do you want to eat or drink? I actually never, I'm so slow at eating food because I never shut up. You're trying to not talk. You're just going to let me keep talking?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I will always have something to say.
This is the beautiful part of the show.
I am full of myself, and I always have something to say. All right, let's go into the bracket. Let's see how things have gone out.
Wait,
so
now
far
you're ready to go?
Yeah, I'm the one that controls the show mostly when I feel like it.
I wanted to turn.
You've been calling bracket all day. Get out of here.
All right.
What's going on? Why are you so quiet?
I was like pretending to mime walk away, but no one could see me. It's because we're on the bracket screen.
All right, so I'm not going to explain too much. You guys can see how it works. It's a standard bracket. So you win in the quarters, you move to the semis. You win in the semis, you move to the finals. Tutorial Boss and Impact bringing it to the closest we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And now Tutorial Boss will go against Impact.
Woo!
And whoever wins this is, you guessed it, the winner.
The winner. I'll be really careful with
Don't pronounce the word like that.
With what I say.
It gets
and
real
again,
weird.
these guys aren't just here to be winners and play for all of you, but I know that's what I mean, that's enough. You know, I mean, they play for your enjoyment. I mean, they're arena champions battling out. But just so they get a little extra, we're giving them some money. All 9 weeks, total grand prize pool of $9,000. Grand? No, it's not. It's just a total prize pool. Where's grand? It's grand, though. $9,000? That's more than I make.
Well, that's just grand.
$9,000 total, which is broken up to $1,000 a week or $500 per region. Because you guys are watching EU right now, and right after this, well, not right after, 5 o'clock PST, we go to NA. So $500 per region, and that is broken up first and second place. First place, $350. Second place, $150. So both of these teams have guaranteed themselves some money.
Here's the first of all
For you guys.
First of all, we haven't interacted with the chat much today. I like getting to know you guys. So
That's
if you
good.
won the first place prize money, what's the first thing you'd buy? What's the first thing you'd buy? And I know it's after Christmas, so you probably just got a lot of things you already wanted.
Yeah. Or you feel really bad like me, who in November forgot about Christmas, spent all my money on a new streaming PC, and then 2 weeks before Christmas was like, oh my gosh, I have to buy things for my family.
Yeah.
And
and then you didn't.
They were happy. I got my sister.
Also, which we haven't done in a long time, and now that I have the time to, fun fact.
Did you know a lion's roar can be heard over 5 miles away? What is this? What is this thing? You guys made fire?
Fun fact! I hope there's extra music playing right now.
That's it. That's all. That's the fun fact I got for you.
Somebody said a better computer. For $350, what kind of computer are you buying?
A better one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe like an okay graphics card. Come on. Give me some. What can you actually do with that money?
$350?
$350. I mean, you could buy some stuff.
You can buy a plane ticket somewhere.
I'll accept you will go towards the PC.
Maybe
you can't buy a plane ticket very far.
Maybe
but you
like SSD or a monitor, a nice monitor.
Yeah, you could do a nice
refresh
monitor
rate.
for that money. Yeah,
Little peripherals. All right, while you guys think about what you guys are going to spend your money on, that we're not giving you unless you're winning.
Unless you win. Don't worry, this is not a charity event.
But it is an open tournament. Let's take a look at the draft that is ready. This is our finals. Again, the only thing that is different, they still have to win 2 maps, but they do now have to win 5 rounds per map, not 3. And the first pick of our final matchup is going to be a Paloma on God of. No surprise. Really good. A really good Paloma player. Pestilus Destiny. Okay, Toro bosses, they're keeping it. It worked well for him last time. Why not? Some amazing plays there coming out of Randler on that Pestilus. He is really slippery. My goodness.
I like some of these. Some of these are great. Car parts. Someone's got to fix their car. I do like that someone just gonna buy some red wine. I don't care how much money I'm getting. I just want some red wine. Keep it nice and simple. Live the simple life. There's what looks to be something from Magic the Gathering. I don't know, Toma, you would know a little more about that. I have no idea what that is.
What happened? Who said it?
I don't know. Deus the Myth.
Oh.
Some people want me to shave my beard or give me Santa. All right, so if you take a look at your screen and not listen to our stupid, silly voices, you got Pestilus, Destiny, and Jamong on the side of Toria bosses. Cloney moving to Jumi. And then we're going to have the usual team comp, Thorn, Destiny, and Paloma for Team Impact. What are you doing?
Well, I was itching my, what is this called? Your arc? No, your...
Well, this is the bridge.
Bridge.
Which makes this...
What's that?
The divot.
I was itching my divot.
That is the worst sentence I've ever heard on a live broadcast.
And the fade came, saw my peripheral, and decided to turn it into a little, like I knew what I was doing. Like I meant to do it and not
you knew you were scratching.
And I not get
caught.
Yeah,
the moment the camera's off of us, that's when we start like itching and scratching.
Yeah.
Like fixing our hair, and then it comes back. We're like, oh,
pants
hey,
are off.
We're always this perfect.
Shiny Allen, thank you. It's not my tie. I took it from our graphic guy.
And it makes fun audio.
It does make some fun audio stuff. But Thorn Destiny.
Yeah, let's just look.
This is kind of cool.
Get comfy. Hold on.
We should just watch this.
I'm wearing my. Oh, these aren't my cool socks.
I don't have shoes on. Oh, I went too far.
Why don't you have shoes on?
I feel comfortable. I feel safe like this.
What's up, guys? You get comfy too. If you're sitting at home watching, just get comfy
Yeah,
with
pull
us.
up. Come on, hey. Come,
Yeah.
Come look.
Lean
Come
back
gather
in the chair.
around.
Come gather around.
Can we put a Yule log up here?
This is pretty. I mean, there's embers going on in the background. It's pretty much.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Into game now. Our final matchup of the day. One of these two teams is walking away with $350. The other one with $150. Not too shabby either way, but it's all about those bragging rights. Impact versus Tutorial Boss. Let us know in chat who you think it is going to be.
I actually don't know. I mean, I think that the team comp on Impact has really been throwing everybody for a loop. It's so difficult to push through. But I love seeing Pestilus play, so I want to see how Randler can deal with this. Cloney on Jumong.
Oh, this map. Man.
I think Jumong's good against this triple ranged. Or sorry, that's not triple ranged. Against, trying to poke Destiny as much as you can. He has to be a little wary of Thorn, but he has support again from Pestilus. But the triple range right now from Roy Boss is going to be real frustrating.
Jumong in the back line. They're looking at him by himself, just poking into Destiny. Godov now trying to deter him a little bit, getting some M1s there. The orb is up. Who's going to get it? It's going to go over to Impact, picking up the first orb here of this round. Tangle there onto Pestilus. Got to be careful. The Queen comes up. A little bit of a deterrent. Other side now used from Godov, so that's not available for Impact. Got to be careful here. Toro Boss is finding a lot of damage there. Panic,
there
the
it
stun.
is.
The ultimate now finally coming out of the Thorn because he was free of all of that CC.
He might actually get, nope, he has to burrow out of there, but if he doesn't get the orb, and they will Impact now 2 orbs to none. Destiny's going to shield, but she gets panicked through the wall. Oh, pulled into that Paloma ultimate. Looks like Pestilus. Oh, did he get the space off and down? I couldn't tell. Oh, the geometry wasn't able to make connection. Oh, and silenced out of her own ultimate. Destiny on the blue side won't be able to get it off, and he actually finds some safety in there.
Wow.
Swap as well. Trying to get out of the rain of arrows. Push. Are we actually going to see Destiny go down? Oh my god, look at
A lot of damage. Impact a good chunk of HP above, and that is going to be one member from Toro Boss is now falling. Impact looking good. There's no real clear opportunity here for a cross kill, especially as Pestilus falls, and it looks like Impact going to pick up the first round of our first map of the finals. Chase him. Jumong, man, so slippery. For a while there, I mean, Jumong in the back, again, just getting some free damage onto Destiny. They were kind of split. I thought Dizzler was going to go down for a second on Impact. He was just chain CC'd right in the center, and then all of a sudden, he ults to go further down. His burrow luckily was up. I don't think he did. He get the burrow after the ult?
I'm looking.
No, I don't
we
think
did
so.
not.
So he did have his burrow. So his burrow was up. He gets back in the middle in time, gets the orb, and started to stabilize. But
He got
really
the
close.
shield and the extended time, I think. So it's the extended time on it, and also when he pops up and hits somebody, I believe is the one that he got.
Dizzler getting panicked out there. Mounts up. I like that. Taking the opportunity. You're far away from it. You're not going to take a lot of damage. Mount up, get back in, reposition.
The placement on Rain of Arrows is actually really good right now from Cloney. You just look at how much he forces them away and forces them to split up. With that Thorn right now just taking all the damage alone. And Tutorial Bosses will secure the orb as well. The ultimate from Pestilus, 1 onto Destiny. The second one misses, and the third one's going to go onto Thorn, even though he almost lost a teammate. Looks like Xanox had to get out of there as quickly as possible.
A lot of damage. Look, Clooney is just not taking any hits. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. As I say that, caster curse takes a lot of damage. He's just been doing a very good job with his positioning,
Well, look,
staying
he
in the
didn't
back.
lose any max health.
Yeah. Just gets healed right back up. Ultimate there, gonna get the snare.
Oh,
Gets pulled
my
back in. Look at that! What a pull from Dizzler. That is going to probably seal this one. So much damage. 32 again for each person hit. Another pull onto Pesciolus. He gets silenced. And that is going to be that. That was beautiful. Just
That's
when you
something
think
I
you're
want to
safe.
see again. That's something I want to see again. Silence out of the ultimate. He will get 2 into it, but he will slowly go down. He's got no more immaterial. He's got no more space. Somebody placed this laptop here for me,
Blue
but they didn't
team
plug it in.
wins the
Oh, here,
round.
give it to me. I'll plug it in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll find a way.
The cord's the wrong way, though.
Find a way.
We'll find a way.
You take over right now. It's all you.
Okay, they're all spawning in. There's 6 people. Impact's winning. Tutorial boss, that means they're probably losing. And it's going great. The game's fun. This is the finals.
You sound like Morty.
Yeah, I actually do. I do a pretty good Mooney impression. I'll do it a little bit later. But yeah, anyways, this is the finals. So remember, win score 5. First 3 maps. This is the first map. So we got a lot of BattleRekt still yet to play. Impact is up by 2. They've been able to burrow through this. Looks like Jamong, while he does find value, I think it's hard for him to get a little close because he has his escapes sometimes can get exploited. So he's got to be very, very careful. Are you still? Oh, you got me?
Yeah, you should be good.
Red team claimed the
Toro Boss is picking up that orb. And the first one of this round. Knock up there on Pesciolus. Pesciolus taking a good chunk of damage. The ult there coming out. It's going to hit 2 members. Well played on Xanox there. They're not going to capitalize on the stun. Damage is going to get healed back up. A little bit of reset here. Impact taking a lot of damage, so overall 48%.
Well, can he find anybody? No, he just goes to the orb. All right, smart. If you can't get anybody, you at least force them to use mobility, and then you still secured an orb. I like that. Get a little bit of value there, but look at the damage right now. In the Rain of Arrows are countering. Will not get hit. She has used her spacebar. Destiny has...
She just barely clipped her, it looked like.
Destiny has nothing. Vega's gone. Vega's nothing going on for him. The double Rain of Arrows, and then the Mega Sphere into the counter. So that won't get hit either.
Toro Boss going to find their first round here. Man, I didn't even think Paloma got hit by that. It looked like just the hitbox was perfect there for Xanox. Just picking off Paloma, enough damage to finish it. Well played.
They're able to get their first round, Tutorial Boss. At least they know they can deal with this composition, as frustrating as it can be. You know, you've got Vega in the back always poking along. Thorn is difficult. He can be quite a sticky champion, just dealing damage over time. He also has that sustain, that heal. Oh, I love this heal.
The crowd goes, they're always so happy.
These VR angles are pretty juicy.
Ooh, tangle there. The counter not being hit. No one gets pulled there by Thorn. Dizzler, nice pull there on a Jumong. Uses the space to jump away. Second space. Mark going in silence. A lot of CC there onto Thorn. Taking a good chunk of damage. Forces the other side from Gata, but they are going to get the orb. Center control does go over to Impact. HP slightly in their favor. Nothing crazy.
Gets 1, but not a lot of value out of that. A single hit onto Destiny, but she'll get the spacebar and dodge the Mega Sphere. Oh, this is where she's starting to win the trade. Right now you can see Vega's really winning this trade against Xanox. He gets the counter hit, has the spacebar out, but still gets hit. Just stuck in the corner with his team. What is this team doing? There's the ultimate from Thorn. Look at the value. He's stuck in there. The Infest might keep him alive, but for how long? The counter gets hit. Now we're going to see everything.
We're going to see it all.
We're going to see everything.
Xanox getting healed back up. Dizzler getting barb hussed there by Thorn. Keep him alive. Now it's a 3v2 at the corner. The ult goes through. Oh no, Pesciolus died. I think he got
she
one
comes
off.
back.
Scarab does connect there onto Paloma. The other side being used to get out of the way. They're going to try to find Xanox, but now they're in the corner.
The swap.
2 Reigns just taking him down, but once the burrow is up, Thorn is going to find it.
That swap is sick. Get out of the rain, or get out of the Jamong ultimate by swapping with the team. It doesn't matter who he went with. You're saving both of yourselves from that damage, and now it looks like Impact are going to take round number 4. They're now up 3-1. But again, win score 5. You never know what's going to happen.
There we go. Impact going to find their 3rd round. 2 more, and they're going to take the first map of the finals.
Blue team wins.
So Toro Boss found a kink in the armor, slightly. Now Impact trying to patch it up. Let's see if Toro Boss can pry it back open here. One of the apparently chat said it, the Destiny ult didn't hit Paloma, so
Oh, it didn't.
maybe I missed that. I love someone referenced the room there. It did not hit her. It did not.
It did not.
It did not.
3.
Thank you for that. Appreciate
2,
that.
1. Fight.
All right, running in. Man, this map is, I think, again, maps with just these hard walls, no curves, good for Destinies. Makes you, a little more, you just get a lot more bang for your buck. Oh, the
Thorn's just flying around in there. He does have the shield now.
Look, we've got the 2 Destinies in the top going at it. And Vegas coming out on top. Xanon's taking a lot of damage. He's pulled in. The counter doesn't get hit, though. See where we're going to go from this. The root. The other side. Oh, no, they don't have Paloma. They can't use the other side. The Moth going to be taken away there. Getting that health back up. Got a nice wolf there in his Xanox. Got to be careful. But now turning the attention. The EXM1 from Veg trying to get some shields.
She has to ult just to get out of there. Look at that. Xanox had to ult just to get out of the Thorn ultimate. And now
the swap. Just
2v1.
missing.
This is gonna be rough. Spacebar out. Oh, she actually did get dispatch.
Yeah, where you can reactivate the spacebar, a little hop at the end. Nice little jump projectiles. Man, Solo does get those green spheres. Gonna get a little bit of max HP back. Oh, the pull Pestos uses his spacebar to get away, but now there's not a lot of mobility left, and he is going to go down.
Yep, and he has a full ultimate in there as well. Destiny trying to survive. Oh, Xanox just got out of there, but it doesn't matter.
M2. The ult.
Got entangled, can't get the ult off, and now Impact 1 round away from taking map number 1 in this finals, best of 3.
Team wins the round.
Yeah, right there was a 1v1 up there with the Destinies up on top, and Veg just I don't know, if it was an outplay, if it was positioning, if it was just landing certain abilities or timing abilities well, but he came out far ahead of Xanox there. Xanox having to run away, and Veg just chased continually with the spacebar. I mean, if Thorn wouldn't have hit that counter, that could have spelled the end right there. But well played from Impact, winning those 1v1s.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see here. Let's see if Impact can win this one, picking up the first map in the finals. Xanox, M2 missing. Man, there's their WSD. Nice stun there. Burrow coming through. They're going to go in the back line.
Oh, nice timing on the panic.
Wow.
Putting the panic up, knowing the moment he came up, he couldn't control himself, and he wouldn't get panicked away. So now it leaves them without any kind of bruiser. Look at this. Paloma's getting hunted down by Jamong.
Learning it, just going in the back.
Oh, but then he hit a counter. That can't feel too great. And now he's separated from his teammates. He went a little bit too hard. But again, you'll see Thorn taking all this damage. His Burrow is down. Now he has no more escape. He needs to rely on his R. There it is, the Barb Tusk. Other side will be next. Good to see shield up. There's a blast off. Only one. No, none. I don't think she got the hit because the Burrow.
Oh,
no value on the pinball there.
She knew Paloma was down there. Was hoping maybe that she'd come outside to peek to get some heals in, but
taking the risk. Thorn's base is down again now. His Barb Tusk is down as well. So he needs the other side. I don't know if he has any. No, the ultimate from Paloma instead. He has an ult coming his way, so he has that iframe built in. There's the damage onto Pestilus, but he's able to walk out of it, gets pulled back in.
Wow.
And there it is. The Infest is down. He's going to keep following through. He knows he's got him. He cannot let him have the rotation. The Barb Tusk will stop him from getting panicked. He's going to get the entangle, but now he's got help from Gaddav.
Oh, a nice spacebar there for Pestilus hopping away, but he hops right into the middle of Destiny. One more hit. Thorn is just not stopping. The fear doesn't connect. He goes for the M2s. He doesn't hit him. He gets the entangle. The Burrow is going to hit. The silence goes through.
Back at the orb. There's an ultimate from Thorn. He won't find any value. He's going to use it as protection against Jamong. Gets to pull in on the Queen, so that goes down, but they can't chase Pestilus just yet. Entangle on Jamong. There's some reduced damage from them. Nope, just break that right away. Thorn has the full charges. He can double space right now. There's the one. He's going to save it. Whoop. Thorn did not go in, and there you're going to see blue team again. Impact getting another orb. Thorn stuck in the rain of arrows. Might he go down here? The M2 from Pestilus. Other side. That means Paloma's now at risk. Destiny sees it. There's the shield again from the opponent, Destiny. Vague. Oh, there's another ultimate from Destiny. Time to strike. No, did he miss? I don't think he got value on that.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think it was just behind the corner of the wall.
Oh, those rain of arrows, the swap. It's not going to take him out of danger. Meanwhile, Thorn goes down, followed up by Paloma. Tutorial Bosses, after this long game, is going to find it. They were in overtime, and they're finishing it up here. They are holding on. They are not going to give this one to Impact as easily as they want it. Their second round. It's a long road. They have to win 3 more in a row without Impact pinning 1, but that is the first step. Man. Pestilus.
Man.
I'm really enjoying watching Pestilus' kit. Just the offense, the defense. His mobility is good. The fears are really on point. Randall's doing a great job.
I mean, getting the double bounce with the fear is almost like you almost have to.
You need to.
Get in the double bounce so that you can fear up to twice. And just, again, the amount of WASDing or mobility people have to use to dodge it. You can also push people from one fear into the other, which is always a lot of fun. Oh, there's some burst damage.
Oh,
look at him go. Xanox is starting to take some damage. Almost down about a third of his health. While everyone from Blue's looking pretty healthy. Thorn's just in there, mucking about, trying to pull everybody into him. Destiny in. Who's going to get this first orb?
Blue
Jamon
team
getting the
has
M2 onto
taken
Vague, and
the
blue
orb.
team will still secure an impact. So much orb control for them. Hunting down Destiny. The Megasphere's out, gets no value. She base bars, but everyone's in the way. Vague for dispatch, but she gets pulled back in. Her counter won't get hit. Looks like Infest is going to save her from some damage, but will it be enough? There's the space. Right now, we just see Thorn going all in.
We also 2 full 6 of butter on the side of Impact. 1 on Paloma, 1 on Thorn. The ultimate there coming out for the healing on Pestilus, going for the Scarabs onto the Destiny. But they are found. They're going through. They've got the target. You got to be extremely careful. Well, she got knocked out of the map. There's a little ledge there.
That was all right. I'm glad he walked back in.
What in the world was that?
Blue
Don't see
team
that very
won the
often.
orb.
Well,
Gotta go fast.
Get Destiny to get out here. Oh, she gets the kill. She was able to get the trade.
she
gets
hits
about
every member of Impact there. This might be the turnaround for tutorial bosses. They're from behind for so long. They get the Paloma as well. Xanox was kept alive. Fantastic job from Randler and Clerney healing from him, because there's so many times where it looked like he was just dead. But they come back. That ultimate there was amazing, hitting all 3 members, getting a kill, stunning some. Tutorial bosses find their third round. Woo!
I'm actually, so that is the downfall of chasing Destiny into a corner. Especially in a map like this with such flat walls. She's guaranteed at least 2, maybe 3 hits if she aims it right.
You get close.
You know, so chasing her down that far. She didn't build in the right. She didn't build the right to increase her ultimate, which I'm okay with, because honestly, that's just so hectic. It's so hard to find value out of that. And to find the situation perfectly to get that. And it sends you so far away sometimes. You're like so far from your team, there's nothing you can do. So.
Yeah. I think you talked about it, using it overtime is just almost suicide. You just fly out into the nothingness that there is. There we go. Tutorial bosses giving Impact room for their money here in the finals.
Pestilus actually just had to use his space to get out of there. This is not a great start for them, but they're going to turn it around, get some permanent damage onto Thorn. While we see Vague trying to hunt down Pestilus, but that Queen is so good at saving him.
Won the orb.
Tutorial bosses going to get the first
Oh,
one.
silence!
The silence!
Silence then pushed around. Was she going to find some value? She gets 2 hits.
Vague is extremely
Oh
low.
my God,
One more
Vague's
shot. The
gonna go
silence,
down!
Look at the combo! Jumong and Destiny M2ing right into Vague. Couldn't do anything. Silenced and stunned. He's going to be going down. Tutorial bosses, look at this. They're coming back.
Taken
They're
the
able to
orb.
somehow turn this around when it looks so dire for them. Randler with the root again. Vomit. Just spacing himself out from any melee champs. Something we actually didn't see a lot out of Pestilus, I guess, early on in this kit. Oh, what on earth is going on?
Gotta go fast.
I don't know what just happened to Thorn, but Paloma's dead first somehow.
A lot of damage. Oh, he's just gonna stay in there. He was safe. He found safety, but it does not last a while. The
team
Thorns fell
wins the
down.
round.
Tutorial boss picking up their 4th round, and now we're going into next team to win it wins it. what line? What line, Christian?
So climactic right there.
We're getting ready for a team to win it.
We're getting ready to go into the next one.
Oh man! But what an insane comeback! If the Tutorial bosses can pick this
3,
up, that would be
2,
an impressive feat.
fight.
Let's see if Impact. They've just needed one for so long. Let's see if this is the one.
Oh,
There's some
you go.
arrows there.
M2 on Thorn already, and he's rooted. He has the spacebar just to negate some damage, and he won't find any value. This is actually huge. He just goes all the way in. Look at him. Xanox just wants to find damage. He might have put himself in a bad spot. He gets Mega Sphered. He gets spacebarred. He's going to have to space right out. Pinball versus pinball up here. One counter gets hit.
Blue team.
Blue
claims
team
the
secures an
orb.
orb. Pestilus is now taking crazy damage. He's up inside of the countered Xanox.
Oh, the ult coming from Jumong. A silence there. Now she goes ult. Destiny bouncing through, hits one, but now they kind of have him surrounded. We'll see what Impact decides to do to get out of this one. Pushing it down. Now we have a Vague versus Xanox. This didn't go well for Xanox last time. Looks like he's more confident.
He's actually one of these trades. He got the EXM1 and one hit the counter. The other side needs to come out. Who's going to get this? He flicks it up. He actually gets Destiny with that, but doesn't take a whole lot of damage as Paloma was there, getting the heals, getting her back to her max health. And he also couldn't fully charge it, so now everyone's split up. Oh, the panic's actually incredible. Look at the damage they were able to get out there. Put the silence on there, get the panic.
Blue team claimed the
And they
orb.
do claim the orb. It was that ult from Dizzler there, the ticks from the ultimate. Gonna secure the orb for them. Now Snare coming out from Paloma. See if they can get it. The Infest is on. They gave some damage, but oh, right in the face! Dizzler finds it. M1 does not care. Looks like all the escape is gone. The ult does go out there from Thorny, but it wasn't fully charged. Not a lot of damage. Doesn't get the stun. Just kind of pushes him back. Let's see if they find a cross skill here. Both of them are very healthy.
Oh.
Coming impetuous. That's one. That's a guaranteed hit. Hitting one of these scarabs.
Paloma just lost a lot. She got Jamong ulted and wow, and they have mid control. This is huge. He doesn't have rain of arrows right now, so he can't keep them at bay. It's going to be a little bit sketchy trying to get this orb. And it's going to be a pull from Thorn. Okay, so they don't have mid control. I lied. Impact are able to get that now. 3 orbs to 2.
Now I'm trying to think what Toro bosses can do. What are they looking for? Thorn is low. He does get the ultimate out there, but oh, that's so much damage onto Randler. I'm not sure if it was max HP, but man, it was close. Thorn extremely low there. If they can find a kill. The other side being pulled up from Paloma. He doesn't have much. I think this bro might just be coming up. Oh, he does have the barb hustle. That is going to save him there. They're just going to keep the pressure
Boss got
on.
the orb, and Randler got some greens at the bottom. They might be able to take out Thorn here, but no, the heals are so much, and the shields, everyone's supporting the Thorn. Mega Sphere's there, but couldn't detonate it.
Mango through the pull going there on the Thorn. The counter getting procced.
I don't know how they're alive.
Jamong
This has to be
spacing
it. They're
away.
done. That's it.
My goodness, they stayed alive for a long time. They held hope, but it is going to be Impact finally finding that final round. 4 orbs to 3 for our first map of the finals. Woo! Good games, though, for both of them. An amazing comeback hope for Tutorial Boss. And it's got to be so hard, because these
There's a polite way of putting it.
What?
Then losing the comeback. Some comeback hope. Incredible.
Good old comeback.
Incredible soul-crushing hope
Yeah.
that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just, I mean, again, it is low of me to like look at these pro players and be like, oh man, you lost,
Yeah.
idiot. Like, I can't do what you guys can do, even if your eyes are closed. But it's got to be so. Again, hopefully, you know, the psychological impact. I mean, we don't talk a lot about this on games with esports and any competition in general. Is when you're playing and you've got this long drawn out games, and there's that sense of hope. If you're on the side of Impact, you're like, guys, we just need to win one more. It gets so frustrating when the opponent starts coming back. So winning that one, huge boost of morale. If you're on the side of Impact, right, you're feeling good. We do have a replay for you. Let's pull that one up again. I'm talking, so didn't hear.
Didn't hear anything that was
When your
told
mouth
me.
is open, your
this
ears are
is the
closed.
Thorn Paloma combo, I believe is what was said. So you see Thorn there at the bottom, Paloma trying to support. It's going to keep him at bay, but there's the Thorn. Oh, this is the pull. Check it out. Everyone's using mobilities.
Oh, yeah.
And
Come here.
boom, baby. Everybody but Jamon got hit. He was able to spacebar out of there in time, but still, just the value out of that. Not only did it deal damage to everybody, but even though when it didn't force him to use the spacebar, he didn't have his 3 charges, so he couldn't double cast.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough energy. He might have. I didn't see.
Yeah.
Something about Prowl not being able to be used. And,
Maybe not cool down.
and then you win,
You take a lot of damage.
which is the prime
It's the point of the game.
objective there in the game. Is
But
to win.
if you, I would say, but to finish the point, but if you are a tutorial boss, you know, I think you can look at it in 2 ways. Like, man, guys, we got so close, good job. Where it's like, gosh dang it, like
Yeah.
we were so close, we just did all this work and we lost.
I mean, that's why we encourage you guys to join in the tournament. I mean, even if you don't think you're very good, even if you don't get too far,
Yeah.
there's something special about, you know, what your mind and heart do
Yeah.
when you know next is it, right? It's like you win round 1 of the tournament, you're like, oh, sick, I'm in round 2. It's like, well, I don't want to lose now.
Yeah.
I'm 1 round closer, or I'm only 1 round away from the quarters, or I'm only 1 round away from this.
The best way to put it is like if you're playing not in a tournament, right, and you're about to get that next cap of like you're in gold, you're about to hit platinum, you're in
Yeah.
platinum, you're at diamond. You're like 1 game away from hitting that. It's that feel when
But
you
the whole time.
But the whole time,
Yeah.
like literally every game is that one game that's pushing you further. So yeah, grab some friends. Yeah, like Kevin said, if you don't think you're at this like top level, play. It's a really cool experience. You get to meet cool people. The community is super kind. We'd love to see new faces, obviously, and we love you.
Full-fledged panic mode.
We love you.
You know what'll make you panic even more?
Tell me.
Fun fact.
There is a type of spider known as the hobo spider.
I actually noticed
Look
one.
how it comes up at the end.
Bam. Fun fact. True or false? Although, what was the last one true or false?
What was the last one?
Uh,
Lions roar. Can be heard from 5 miles away.
That's insane.
It's
You
crazy.
ever heard a lion roar?
Their lungs are terrifying. Yes, it is a humbling experience.
So I was in Vegas, and it was crap. I can't think of it. What are those 2 magicians?
Penn and Teller.
No, the other magicians, the older ones. They had the incident with the lion.
Oh my gosh. I can see their.
Why can't I think of
I
it?
can see the poster. Chat. Who
I
is it?
met one of them.
Who is it, chat?
What is wrong with me? I literally met one.
While you guys are figuring this out for us, let's go into the next draft. Get ready.
Anyways, so yeah, they have they used to use a lot of the lions and tigers and stuff in their magic shows, but they've since retired, and they have a cool like zoo style thing where they give them a bunch of space, and to kind of make up for all the magic shows they were forced to go through. They were tired and stuff. Anyways, by a lion, and it doesn't even roar, right? I'm like looking at a lion in this encampment, I suppose, and it just like kind of groans, just like, and I felt it in my body, like it was horrifying.
Just a little groan.
Like it literally did nothing. It just like looked around, like it was just tired, and I felt it in my body.
Impact going Battleship. Just look at the draft right now. Picking up the Varesh and Paloma. Tutorial Boss is gonna stay the same. They do really good with it, so they're gonna keep that one. So the switch up here, they're picking up a Varesh instead of a Destiny. And they're gonna go with that Thorn combo. So the Battleship with the Thorn.
Tutorial Boss sticking with the comp, Thorn, and now Varesh. I like it though. I like Battleship. I think Battleship can do a good job of dealing with this, but I mean, when you stick together, you've got Rain of Arrows, you've got Destiny's Megasphere, you can get split up. And if there's anyone that can split you up, it's going to be Destiny and Jamon. I was going to take a sip of water before it came back, and now you have to talk because I'm sipping water.
Yeah, I'll talk it now. Zealous asks, is this game alive? Oh, you know it. This game is pumping
it's alive.
lifeblood constantly. It's the most alive you've ever seen. If you've gone to any stadium, right, for some stadium event, and you just look out and you see them group of people, you're like, wow.
That's what happens when you launch BattleRekt.
You're like, that's a lot of life.
Yeah.
Clicking install on your computer brings that life to your PC. Just fills up. If your PC's about to die, you BattleRekt just on you don't have to have a power source anymore. You
There's no power supply. You don't need one. BattleRekt is also a power supply.
You can unplug your computer, and as long as you have BattleRekt on it, it'll still play, guaranteed.
Try it out. And if it works, tweet at us.
So watch our viewership just drop.
Yeah.
A lot of people start unplugging their computers.
If it works, tweet at us. And if it doesn't work, you can't tweet at us anyways. Yeah. So I guess it really doesn't. That sounded really weird. Talking into a cup with your microphone up sounded like a duck sound. It was like yeah, I heard it.
No. Here.
Yeah. It's almost as good as the as you fall, like the thing we were doing.
Yeah. Classic.
So funny.
Classic production.
Comedy.
Classic comedy.
This is what we're professional comedians.
So I want to talk about something we haven't seen a lot. We're waiting to get into this next map. Iva. Haven't seen Iva.
Not very great in threes.
Hurts my heart. It does.
You are a secondary Iva main.
I'm a secondary Iva main. She's my main ranged. But yeah, I do use her in twos. I do use her in twos mainly. What is it about threes that she doesn't thrive in? Is it just her? Her in-cap's great. It's fast.
Her in-cap is great. I mean, she's got zap, which is essentially like clarity, right?
Yeah.
It cleanses you, or I guess cleanse is a better word.
Ultimate ready.
I mean, I haven't played her a whole lot. I think she's kind of easy to hunt down. She has to be pretty close to do a lot of damage.
That's true.
And I just don't know if she. Again, you want people that can combo their stuff together. Aside from incapacitate, I don't know actually. People in chat probably play her more and understand why she struggles in threes.
Hey chat, why did we not see Iva in threes? What do you think? All you pros out there who win.
Yeah.
I know you guys out there. See you in chat. All right, here we go. Map number 2. Impact took the first one. Again, they just have to win one more. It's a map win score of 2. Am Iva main?
Am I
any of those right? Yeah, double. I know. Yeah. That face. Look at he's so excited that I'm an Iva main.
That's actually not exciting.
Look how pumped he is.
It's just like a what?
He's so pumped.
Hence the name, What Face.
Here we go.
All right. If Impact can take this, they will be our second champion so far of the BattleRekt EU tournaments. Didn't know what to do, but luckily, I think he had the extended spacebar, so he didn't need to choose right away. He's going to get silenced, and he's stuck in the root. The other side will protect him from that Megasphere. A hit from Vega, or the hit into Vega's counter.
Woo!
The Prowl might not be enough to save him. That actually is going to be a lot of damage on the Clone. No, he switched his option over to Rambler. I like that, but look at how much further he spread them apart. Oh, he's stuck in that Paloma. He's stuck in that Paloma. Oh, there it is. Rambler, you might actually be just a goner. The spell block, you couldn't use your space, couldn't get panicked.
A lot of damage. The ultimate going through. They don't want to give him a break. They don't want Rambler the opportunity to heal back up. The Fear getting 2 members of Impact. Gonna split him up. He is low, but it looks like they're stabilized just for a second. Again, we've seen this happen where you get someone low, but if you can't finish him off, it doesn't. I mean, they're still in this game. So we'll see what Tutorial Bosses can do now with a lot less HP, 89% on the side of Impact.
Not a lot of value on that Paloma. I don't know how I feel totally about that. But they will still secure the orb. That's 3 orbs to none. Impact looking heavily in the lead. Definitely stuck behind the wall and dead in front of the wall.
Xanax getting pulled quickly to follow is Pestilus, leaving just Jumong there. The ult is charging it up. Oh, soars right by, got him. Looks like Impact's going to pick up the first round. Good orb control, 3-0 this time.
Blue team wins the round.
All frost skin theme.
I mean, it's not really frost for Resh. It's just blue.
Sorry, yeah, oh gosh, I meant Paloma. I'm sorry.
Oh, just for her.
Just
But you meant the team.
Just Paloma. Yeah. It is fun to theme it. We've done like our Christmas theme.
Thematic, yeah.
Thematic
Because
team
Baco
stuff.
and Ivo, they have a thing.
Yeah, they have a thing. Lore-wise. Dang it, we forgot lore.
Oh, no, we always forget the lore.
We'll do lore later.
Fight.
We'll do it later.
Pestilus was a sad boy, so he...
Took an axe to the throat. All right.
Oh, my God.
It's
All right, go. Dorn gets panicked. Double panic.
Oh, wow.
This is actually really frustrating for him. He's got thrown around. He gets an entangle, so he might save himself some damage. His spacebar's back up now, so it's going to follow through. Meanwhile, at the top, you see Jamong trying to poke. Oh, we tried to EXM1 to steal that orb, but he wasn't able to.
Oh,
Jumi,
got a
Jumi,
lot.
you're not looking too pretty.
A lot of damage there. Resh going up. The ult goes through, hits one, hits a second. He's going to try to find Jamong. No, he goes back for
double
Randler.
ult.
And why not? The Infest is going to try to save him a little bit. Oh, he goes behind the wall. Look at him.
That was actually
He's
pretty
just
cool.
hiding. I think Dizzler knows where he is. I know Vega obviously sees him. That was a really good Infest recast
Oh,
there.
man.
Red team
Paloma with the
claimed
panic
the
onto
orb.
Randler, getting the swap as well, trying to put him between some teammates, but no one is there to support. Now Paloma might have actually just killed herself.
Fear might go through as well, getting a
Oh
room on
my
the wall.
God! Did
a lot
Paloma
of damage.
just die?
Trying to run away, gonna get the other side, get back to safety, but my goodness. Look at Xanox being smart, knows it's not wise to chase that far, but that was a lot of counter damage there onto Impact.
You cannot believe Tutorial Bosses has all three left still alive. Destiny took so much early on. Somehow Randler got alive. Oh, they didn't track to the base bar. No one just wasted his ultimate, not getting almost any damage for that.
The ultimate going out there. Oh, the double pull, the entangle. He's
Oh,
just
this
gonna
is
go for the
huge.
damage. Can he get Randler? No, the Invest is gonna save him. He only has one more shot from the ultimate. He does, and he gets it. On to Varesh. Taking a good scare of damage
Got
again.
him stuck in there. He has the ultimate though.
Claimed
Other
the
side, so he
orb.
still have an frame and a mini material for that ultimate if he saves the energy, which it looks like he might. Probably save it for the next orb if Petulus doesn't die right now. No, he just oh, all right, a little bit of
got
jump
it.
here. Oh, and then pulled in. The space bar. We'll get out of there.
Oh, do you want to find the ult? Oh, no.
But he did force the counter out, so now Destiny's able to try and get some damage. But the shield on Varesh will protect him enough. Destiny needing to run away. I don't know how anyone's alive right now on the side of Tutorial Boss.
Yeah, Vague hitting that E. Tutorial Boss is doing a great job staying alive. Randler, again, good
Dorn's
shields,
got an ult.
good heals.
He knows it. They know he's got the ult. He wouldn't go in if he didn't have it. Oh, yep.
There it is. And he's going to be fine. Again, using his ultimate also as a wall to make sure he can't get hit from Jumong. They're going to go find Xanox, and it looks like Impact's going to pick up the second one. Oh! Dying to the Death Vortex there, up on top. 2-0 right now in favor of Impact. And again, they are up one map. Is he win 3 more? And there are victors.
Tutorial Boss was able to stay alive, and the way they played at the end, the only downside is they had to keep poking from so far, and it's really hard to get burst damage when you really can't dedicate to anything. But they were still doing an okay job. I thought they still probably took about 20% off their max health,
Yeah.
even from a distance, and even with such a gap and a displacement between their two health pools. So Tutorial Bosses obviously have what it takes, but
God of getting really low down there in the bottom, but again, Xanox, I think good control, not chasing it too far. A lot of people get tunnel vision and see that. They, oh, I got her almost low, and she just used the other side, so we're good. But then you yourself between them and the rest of the teammates. Here we go, our third round of the finals. Javon generating up that energy, getting some hits there. Varesh using that shield, gonna R over, get the silence. Wow, a lot of damage. Bunch of Randler there.
I like watching Thorn space, but he did get the invisible burrow. So a lot of times he'll move around kind of sporadically, knowing that he should kind of mind game people. They see him underground, they don't know exactly where he is. That time was a little projected. But look at how far away he is from his team right now. But Paloma actually might just be shredded down right now. Other side for herself, she'll pick up some greenies. They'll lose the orb to a fully charged M2 from Destiny. All ultimates for Tutorial Bosses, they have everything. So Impact needs to be incredibly careful how they go about this. And it looks like Thorn might have just made too much of a risk. Taking a lot of hit points there.
Oh, the stun does go through. Spacebar on God out.
Now they
little
swap.
more extra healing.
Full ultimate for Impact.
Yeah, so now we'll see if Impact can use this to close it up. Spacebar going in. They do get the stun. The ultimate goes through. Wow, the snare into the Infest! And it's going to go off. Paloma's ultimate. A lot of damage. I think he tried to pop the shield up just in time. It did absorb the full amount of the shield. That was a really good combo there from Impact. But again, now nothing, no kills. Good damage. Just the R there from Vig,
team
getting away.
claimed the
Impact does find that orb, 3-1 right now. Gotta hunting down Paloma. I'm sorry, Gotta on Paloma being hunted down.
Varesh might be gone. Oh no, he missed the ultimate. Clooney missed the ultimate. Big had no Q, he had no
good
R.
panic.
The push, and then he barely gets away. He uses dispatch. It saved him. The burrow, he is invisible. He's going to just go find his teammates. I like that. Greenies right now. Reddit's going to have full control of this. Oh my God, Big. I can't believe he didn't go for that any earlier. He's waiting for the second one to spawn.
Dizzler did have an opportunity.
Oh, there's one panic. There's another pushing him right back in for some free hits. He'll take it in
Oh,
too.
wow!
There's an ultimate, but oh my God, it doesn't matter.
The pull into the space, but they had Turbo Bosses had mobility to get out of there. The counter gonna get feared out. Other side going through. They're just too low, and everything is used. This is gonna be Turbo Bosses finding one of their own. They're not gonna let Impact sweep. Right there was a moment. There was a moment when Dizzler had an opportunity to take down Xanox, but I think Randall just chucked a blind fear, his E over the wall, and it hit Thorn twice, and it allowed Destiny to just space out of there. And right when that happened, Thorn uses the ult, doesn't hit anyone, and just allowed him to get away. But I thought for a moment, I thought Impact might have had that.
3,
Sack of
2,
spiders that he throws at you.
Yeah, why wouldn't that terrify you? My gosh.
I like how everyone just runs like a short distance, like, okay, I'm safe now.
Yeah, no, they're all over you, man. All over you.
Rain of Arrows just so much. You can do so much damage, especially when he double stacks them. You can see them two just missing. Everyone's in their mid game right now. Thorn wants to be the first to engage.
Nice space.
Push right back out from Destiny. There's the Mega Sphere, but it won't find any contact under M1s, and the orb goes to Impact. The first one for them.
Nice pull there, a double stun. Oh, the Infest, but I think being timed just perfectly from Randall. Only gonna knock up Clooney there on Jamong. Pull going in. Infest is down. I want to kind of spread back out, but center control now definitely going over there to Impact. Thorn going low, finding go, pulling it back into the Paloma ultimate, into the tick, and that is going to be 1 Pestile's melted, 2 Destinies gone, and a partridge in a pear tree. That is Jumong. He didn't die quick enough.
You tried.
I tried. It's Christmas.
That is something I would love to see again.
That was beautiful.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
The Thorn ultimate comes in, pulling the. This is the 3rd or 4th time we've seen Thorn use that pull to pull them right back into a Paloma, and it is beautiful.
I mean, when you're at the bottom side of this map, look at the corridor. Look at how much space you have the WASD out of his claw. Not a lot.
Nothing.
Not a lot.
Nothing.
You can try and position it to where you almost can't without some sort of mobility. So that wasn't great for them. You actually saw Destiny kind of just rage FK there. She's like, all right. She's like, that's pretty much the worst trade of all time. I think we lost this round.
All right, well, that's a nice quick pickup from Impact. And that's one of those things, and this is the momentum, right? As a team you're playing, that happens to you if you're just a robot. It's like, dang, and this might get under your skin. You've got to see if Impact uses this win streak to continue the pressure. Toro Boss can shake that combo.
Shatter almost doing some anti-synergy there between him and Thorn. The flick on the entangle. Destiny can't do any damage right now. He gets a nice final M2. She's going to get pulled in as well. She might die here. Oh, but the ultimate from from Jamong will push Thorn into a wall. Destiny's taking so much.
Yeah,
Varesh.
Relentlessly looking at the E from Varesh getting hit as well. Yeah, the silence going to proc. The ultimate from Lola going to get the snare. Now they're getting the damage. Then turn to Pestilus. They can't find Destiny. They'll find someone. The damage going through the stun, knocking him up. It's going to allow Toro Bosses to not move forward.
Finished by the barbed husk.
The ult missing. Wow, the bro just in time. The stun goes through, and Impact looking good. They're going to pick up this round. That's going to make it 1 more away from being our EU Week 2 finals. Woo!
Blue team wins.
You sound excited there, Toaster.
This is good. I enjoy just like when close games are super fun to watch, and then also just steamroller games are fun to watch too, because you just see the dominance of a team. You just see the power, the coordination, the plays coming in here from Impact.
You know, and obviously the biggest trade when you're seeing like why a team just does so well, and even if it's not just raw individual skill, some team comps just have an easier job of taking less risk for high damage still. We look at others, they just have to take a little bit more risk to get the damage. And again, going triple range from Tutorial Boss, pretty easy to exploit at times, especially if you're Thorn. You just get all up in their business, trying to keep them separated as much as possible.
Silence again, the interest trying to negate some of that damage there from Randall. Having it back, Toro Bosses want to hold on. They got second last week. They don't want to get second again. And Impact just 1 round away. Sealing that fate. Other side being used on the bank, so that is down. The ARP being procced as well. Meanwhile, Pestilus are doing a little 1v1 up top.
A Mr. Mong ultimate is huge. It's a lot of energy from Clorny down, but he was already built up 25%. Rhaenyra's is down,
Claimed the
and
orb.
they weren't able to secure the orb. Impact to get that orb as well. He's about to die. She's about to die. Destiny's down.
Destiny is gone. The counter was proc, but she fell right back into the thorns, which that's not going to feel good. It's a 2v3. Now it's a 2v1. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Impact is going to be your Week 2 finalist. Congratulations to them. Jumong just staying alive. Hoping everyone DCs. Just hoping.
No one wants to win like that.
True.
Congratulations to Impact. They really took it to him there at the end. Looked so close in map 1, bringing it all the way to game 9. This time Impact had figured it out. Their team composition proved to be just a bit too strong for them to deal with. I like that they switched to Battleship. I think Battleship was a good choice. You're able to just poke so hard. Will you stop clapping? No one can tell that you're clapping.
I'm not clapping for them. I'm clapping for the winners.
Yeah, I know.
Clapping
But
for
no one can
Impact.
tell you're clapping. They just hear this really weird
Oh.
sound because we weren't on camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot about that. I forget audio without video can lead to some really bad things.
Yes.
Story time? No. Congratulations again. Taking home $350. Again, tutorial bosses, second time taking 150. So they've almost made a first place prize pool. They got $300 together. So hey, and that's easier to split up between 3 ways. Let's take a look at a replay here of that last matchup.
If you'd let me do it, I knew what it was.
Do it.
I could have said it.
Say
Yeah,
it.
it's the Paloma Ultimate. This is the value, right? Getting the double pull just after Pestilus spaced in. Paloma Ultimate, melting,
Bruh.
bam. And there's the damage. There's nothing Pestilus can do. And you have Resh ult following suit. All three finding raw value together, right?
Yeah.
None of them could have gotten that value unless they'd worked together to pull each other in, force out those cooldowns, force out everybody to essentially die.
Yeah, there's something so terrifying, and everyone who's played this game knows the experience of being in a Paloma ult, and you know all the mobility's gone, and you're just like trying to make it to the edge. You're like, no,
Especially if the first one
please,
snares you, and you're like,
no.
oh, you feel like you're like in a pool of like maple syrup.
Yeah. But like not like the sugar-free kind, like the authentic stuff.
Yeah, made real cane sugar.
Here we go again. Here's the other pull. Again. Bam! Like it just happened. Oh, it's so fun. Happened twice. Good combo. If you guys can at home go find a friend, get a Thorn, a Paloma, and then a third pick of your choice.
Make it work.
And try to make that work. Send us your replays. Oh, in the wall. Good amount of damage there. But a good fight overall.
I'm loving the VR spectator, man.
Both
It's
teams.
so cool. I'm just watching silently because I just want to watch it. And here it is again, getting pulled into the Paloma ultimate, and then the Varesh ultimate follows suit very shortly after. Bam, knowing, and he didn't even go for Jamong, even though he could have, because Jamong was the one that was healthy. Said he wanted to make sure he secured those kills. Also,
Yeah.
wasn't, a lot of times when you'll see somebody go for someone, it means they either aren't tracking sometimes. Sometimes it's like, I'm not tracking a spacebar. I didn't have sight of him for a while, right? Sometimes a 2v2 is happening off screen for you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you see a Jamong, it's like, if no one calls out and there's no communication, I'm not going to dump anything into him. I don't know what he has.
Yeah.
So that's where also
Space bar,
communication
prowls.
is huge. Because if someone shouts out, hey, Jamong doesn't have a space bar as prowl, and then I see him, I'm like, you're going to die
You're
now.
dead. Yeah, you're mine.
Yeah.
Watching some of the top streamers yesterday practice for the tournament, listening to the comms that are clear. Like no one's talking about obvious things, right? They're like you were kind of joking about earlier. Like no one's like, oh, I'm taking damage, I'm dying.
Okay, I'm M1ing.
Yeah,
all right.
okay, good, got it. It's like no. All they're saying is like, consume down, spacebar down, other side down, and then they just know when someone's free, and everyone has that information going, so they can just pull together to get those kills. Well, it's been a crazy day for EU. Let's take a look at the bracket one final time to look at the narrative of today. Let's follow Impact up on top. First, they played against Lumi 100 in the quarterfinals, beating them 2-1. Then going on to the semifinals where they faced last week's champions, Lamau Keck, beating them 2-0. Moving on to what you guys just watched in the finals against Tutorial Bosses, 2-0ing them as well. And they, ladies and gentlemen, are your BattleRekt EU Week 2 winners. $350 going over to them. Congratulations, you guys. Congratulations to all the teams who played today. Thank you for participating. Again, it's so encouraging to see all the teams that sign up and are playing in yesterday's tournaments to get to today. If you guys want any more information on how to be a part of these tournaments, we're having them every single week for 7 more weeks. This is week 2, so we have 7 more to go. You guys can go over on Twitter at WatchNGE for any information. Go sign up, grab some friends. It's open to everyone. There is no bar. You could have just installed it right now, and if you don't play the game, go install it. It's pretty awesome.
And if you enjoyed this morning's broadcast, or I guess evening if you are in Europe, as this was geared towards you guys, you can watch again later today. We go again 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here for the North American broadcast, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we do this at the same exact time every single week. And if you want to participate, remember, the tournament starts the day prior.
Yep.
We essentially let everybody play down to the top 8. That way everybody can show up today on broadcast day nice and fresh. There's no hiccups. We're going to have a clean schedule. Everyone's ready to play. No one's fatigued from playing a bunch of difficult teams. So we just overall, we get everyone at their peak and at their prime because everybody is prepared. They're not fatigued. I just said all this. I'm going to keep repeating myself. They're not tired. They can just keep playing their game.
They're not fatigued.
They're not tired.
They're not tired.
Yeah.
They're at the peak of their game, and they're not fatigued.
I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. For everyone in Europe, happy holidays.
Yeah.
This is the last time we'll get to see you until next
The
year.
new year. Oh, my
Until the new year.
gosh.
So the last time in 2017.
Yeah.
I encourage you to come join in North America. I'm going to try and see if we can get some more, holiday shenanigans, get some nice festive drinks going on. I mean, like hot chocolates. If there are festive drinks, eggnog.
Yeah.
The naked eggnog. I don't know. I guess the term is virgin eggnog because no alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. I guess I'll have to ask for permission.
It's called Vaguenog.
Vaguenog.
Yeah, I would not drink that.
Yeah. Would you like some Vaguenog? What's in it?
Yeah.
I think there's some eggnog.
It looks. Yeah. It smells the same.
Hope you guys enjoyed your time with us. We love it so much. My name's Final Carpet. Toaster loading here.
Also, before we sign off, thank you to everyone in the chat who've been just helping out. I see a lot of just either pros or Gex. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Gex sending links, answering questions. Thank you guys so much for participating. Thank you for all the tweets. We got to show a couple up here today.
Also, start doing that now. If you tweet at us at WatchNGE, tweet #PickMe. And whether you want to discuss something in the game, we'll discuss then. We'll put it up here if we think it's valuable. If you just want to buff up our egos.
Someone said they got into college. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, that was not related to us.
No, it was just a part of the #PickMe in response to someone else, but still, congratulations for you.
Like, I got into college.
Who made it to college?
#PickMe.
Wow, you did it.
Congrats to that dude. All right, but I think we've dragged this on long enough. Remember, stick around. A couple hours from now, we have North America showing up. And I'm going to try and make sure we enjoy the holidays with you guys. And if you're relaxing, enjoy time with your family. But until then, have a good time.